Yes.
And we are currently live. So we're up to session number 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get people to introduce themselves again so we all know what we are.
Hello. Cool
Hi.
hair. Cool hair.
It's not quite as turquoise as it was while I got it for Christmas. It was full on.
Very nice. Very
Looked like a
nice.
Christmas tree. Oh, it was far more turquoise than that, but nice choice.
How you doing?
I'm upright. I've been injected like half a dozen times.
Ooh.
Cool.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you have a sec to just check that I've removed all the band-aids? Because I suspect some of them weren't latex free in there.
Okay, in which case then I'll put it back on pause. If I just started.
Sorry.
Just
Sorry. It's just that
That's right. He'll
Do
just
the
edit
thing.
that out.
In his caravans and things like that to get to the keep. His son showed us the way there. We left his son in a hiding spot away from the castle. And then when we got into the castle, over the wall, eventually,
Yes.
we then found there was the tower inside the wall. With a pile of rocks up one side with a nice family of snakes resting peacefully.
Several snakes, I think.
And
that's
when we went to open the
Several very
door,
forgiving snakes.
when we went to open the door, we discovered there was some strange people
We hadn't gone in by this point.
who.
We were at the door.
So we noticed them there, went to an ambush, and so we talked to them first, and they very carefully explained that if you come in, we will attack you.
Beasties.
If you didn't come in, we won't attack you.
Yes.
If you end up behind us, we won't attack you. We can't leave this room.
Basically,
it did turn out to be the worst ambush in history.
Well,
they didn't want to be doing it, but yes, they were very clear on. They won't allow us to enter the. Weren't allowed to allow us to enter the room or exit the door on the other side.
No, cross the room.
Across the room.
It was specifically you were not allowed to cross the threshold of the door.
Yeah.
And you weren't allowed to
It
cross
was
the
that
room.
specific
that's right.
room.
Yes.
Didn't matter about the other
They-
stuff.
They weren't allowed to leave that room.
And they were so clearly ordered to ignore absolutely everything else, including them
Well,
sort of telling
who
us,
was the
yeah,
bad
you
guy
go
there?
there.
No,
What was the name
it
of the
wasn't
bad
like they were ordered to ignore everything else. It was the fact that they didn't like Lord Carrack,
Yes.
Correct.
and they wanted to obey the letter of the law,
Yes.
specifically
Because
to...
they are basically controlled but otherwise free-minded undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we couldn't sign them up to be our own army. I was just checking.
Well, no,
Yes.
but also that is actually that is just at the end of the session. We basically
So they finished the session with that was the picture in the book for the
Yes.
second.
So Pettidew had been talking to Shovel,
Shovel.
Yes.
Hello.
and
That's close enough.
whilst I think the monk had started to scamper up the wall on the outside, so we could come into a window and therefore not go through that room. Before finishing off the conversation, Pettidew did want to check a couple of things with Shovel. A, confirm that the rest of his
It's okay. I've got other cameras
friends.
that I can point to.
Is
Okay.
up there.
or the one right
There we
there.
go. Right. Or that one. Or that one. Doesn't matter.
That's what
That
I
was
was going to
that's
do.
the good one.
This is actually the good one.
Oh wow, it's the little one you got there.
Yes, the little one here is the highest staff of all of them, and if you simply just go, there's a picture there.
Woohoo! Fine.
But so yeah.
Apparently it's dice cam.
Okay. Before we finish that,
Useful
Do we have to roll all our dice in front of that now?
Well, that's where I'm rolling dice, so at least you can actually see how often I roll a 20. Because I
How
don't.
often?
And funny thing is, when I put it there, I didn't roll a 20 for 2 whole games.
We keep it there.
So it's good for players.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
before
so we
Kennedy
were-
finishes off the conversation with Shovel,
Yes, you're in the middle of talking to people who are named after the implements they were given, not the profession that they actually had.
By the way, I really love bear. I can't remember who came up with that, but that's awesome.
Me. Yes.
Unfortunately, he's not wearing anything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm like, who was it who said, "What's his job"?
Yes. Yeah, the idea of an undead whose job is to be naked is just rather frightening.
But yeah, so I wanted to confirm with Shovel that the rest of his fellows did feel about Lord Carrick in the same manner.
They're not. Remember, they're also not allowed to talk about Lord Kazakh.
Yes, they're not allowed to talk
Kazakh,
about it.
sorry. Okay.
It's like Fight Club. We can't talk about Fight
Yes,
Club.
No.
but are you of the same mind about your present situation as he is?
Like, yes. Do your friends feel the same way about your life, your current predicament,
choices.
as you do?
The ones that have been made for you.
We're all thinking about probably all thinking about life choices. Very
Current
similar.
life choice.
Right,
Yeah.
yes. Well, then I'll also talk about it, and I'll talk to the rest of the party well if they're not actually hearing the conversation at the time. Okay, well, first, farewell then. Okay, we will hopefully won't run across Shuri again in the meantime. Although actually, because I thought I'd have to check. He specifically said they're not allowed to leave the room
Yes.
Chicken coffee's an option.
at night. Can they leave the room?
They would say no.
Because weren't they
They're
seen
not,
on?
they're not the ones who leave the room. They're the guards.
Yeah,
So
but
if you're assigned guard duty, then they're not allowed to leave this room.
That's right. But so I'll ask him then: are there others of your friends who will patrol the walls at night?
The other, what I would say, others
Because I thought-
go
because
out
I-
and,
because didn't the- didn't the
No,
sun-
he said that he didn't know anything outside this room. He
Yeah, but
he presumed that there was others upstairs,
yeah.
but couldn't tell us anything more than what was in the room.
Okay.
He'd been there the whole time.
Well,
Except that there were about 20
because it's just that like.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is, can we take them out of the room, and what happens to their programming then?
No, I wouldn't be wanting to.
Like,
risk
I
that
can
right
lasso
now.
or
So they
shovel.
don't leave the room, but they get taken out of the room.
Yeah, lasso, shovel, and pull them out.
I don't know that we want to try that right now. But no, the reason I was thinking about on the walls was the fact that didn't the son say that he saw
Yeah, but there was
people
also the birds.
walking on the wall and the birds. That's right, the birds as well. But then yes, I will talk to Shovel at the end. Shovel at the end and say yes. Well, hopefully we won't meet again. But if we are, and you're compelled to attack us, I understand.
Nothing personal.
I and my friends shall attempt to get beyond you to deal with other issues with minimum damage on both sides.
I think he's dead. He doesn't care.
We did actually try.
Well, we don't want to kill him.
We did actually try a fiddle.
He's already
I
dead.
tried a fiddle to try and persuade them to come
But he's
outside.
already dead.
They said they weren't allowed to leave the room.
Yeah.
So
They don't want
yeah.
to die. That's one thing.
But he's already dead.
They don't want to see his existence.
Exactly. They might not like their current predicament, but they can see a future, or they can hope for a future where it might be different, and that doesn't involve
Lord
nothing.
Kazakh. Yes.
Or Kazakh,
Yeah, nothing
yes.
or Lord Kazakh.
So if we do get into a situation where we have to actually fight these guys, I would suggest we try and get past the minimum effect on them.
So
if
is
we can.
this?
Oh,
where
sorry, we haven't done the introduction.
Yes, and so
Okay.
now we're going to go through, and so tonight we have Jeremy.
Yes, playing Peredir, an Atruaghin clansman. Well, although in somewhat imposed self-exile from the plateau at the present time
Yes.
to work out his place in the world.
A tribesman at large.
You can't go home.
He hasn't really discussed it.
He's on his gap year.
We might reopen that wound sometime.
Yes.
Drew is playing Finippa, a forest gnome rogue who is inquisitive and newly cursed with knowledge across her chest.
With this nice little birthmark over your heart.
I'm playing Tidal Rift, Originized Monk, who is currently hanging off the side of a building.
Yes.
Waiting for these guys to finish their conversation so I can
The
actually go
most
into the building.
proactive.
Yes.
The most proactive.
I didn't realise that you were just hanging off the side of the door.
I've waited this whole
Well,
time
he
to
was-
go into the
He
window.
climbed up to the window and the session ended.
And ended up in climbing up, they handed out some
And so I've been-
peg so he can actually get up higher if he needed to.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm probably helping with that.
So I'm basically waiting till someone says you can go in the
Yeah.
window now. So I'm kind of waiting here.
I'm-
Come
I'm-
on, guys.
I'm probably-
Hello.
Actually, that's probably a good point.
2
I'm probably
weeks
there
later.
with you.
Yeah.
With the,
Yeah, I did get the
with
impression
the
that Pettidieu had ended up having the some final words with Shovel when everyone else
I've
had
got the
stabbed up
grappling
the wall.
hook and
Yeah.
probably have gone. And then I'm like standing there at the bottom going, what happens if we
And-
grapple
and
them out?
Oh, sorry,
What is
we'll
that
still go
program?
through introductions.
Okay, so
Forgot to go back in.
Eve,
I'm playing Rogar, the Dragonborn Sorcerer.
they did do Stefan, didn't they?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, going up there, we started getting
Hanging off
confused
the
going
noise.
up the wall.
Yeah.
Just a few noises made my brain.
I'm just along
Yep,
for the ride.
Yeah, along for the ride.
You have no idea why you're here.
I'm just happy to be. I'm just happy to be.
You're on a
here.
gap year.
And then we have Lee.
Elven, druid, grubby. Also doesn't know why he hangs around with these people.
Well, you now know you're now that one's guardian.
Oh, that's right. Yes. I
Yes,
have to keep
yes.
him alive. How's that going to happen? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, what motivation does that give to me?
Hey, I'm the squishy one. Come on.
You've saved him more times than
Yeah.
he saved you, so apparently you've taken it the other way.
Good
We
Samaritan.
talked about this.
Yeah.
I think you've saved my character 3 times already.
Yeah.
And then Paul.
Well,
Just be
the
paying a favour.
very well dressed, very specky looking elf that looks absolutely entirely unlike this one.
Yeah, true. Antithesis.
And he's presently the group's healer.
And you do have the NPC floating around at the back who doesn't really help you very much, but throw
Yes.
in snide comments every now and then.
Yes, the large scaly paladin.
But will help when asked, but not always in a helpful way.
There should be one behind there.
The cat-like
Probably
cat-like
better off
star
to
dragon.
plug into you got PowerPoint down this end, or the one down that end.
Alright, we need to get up and use
This one, that's fine.
If you plug directly into that, if it draws too much power, it damages the couch.
It's a warlock thing. Causes too
Yeah.
much power.
So, do you say it damages the couch?
Yeah,
Electric
system,
because the
the
electrics for
wire.
the couch run through it all, and if you draw too much power on the couch.
It does
No one
hold.
has ever said that in my entire life. I think I've never spoken to
Power
anyone who
drive
said
the couch.
We've actually
my
been told
couch
not to-
draws too much power.
Well, we've been told not to put a power board attached to those things for that reason.
Yeah, direct to the wall.
Probably because 95% of the times you've heard that, somebody's driving it down the street.
Yes.
Well, when you drive your couch down the street,
Probably Colin first.
Yeah.
He's driven everything else down the
Driven
street.
around the-
Well, he's got the world record for the world's fastest woo.
Does he? Does he have
Yes.
the world's fastest esky?
Hasn't done an esky yet. That's held by an Australian.
That is held by Australia.
Yeah.
of course, there's a
They
such
put a 250cc motor in an esky.
Yeah.
The world's fastest chili beans held by a New Zealander.
Yeah. World's fastest truck.
Yeah,
600cc motorcycle engine in it.
yeah. And that's
He is an entertaining chap.
He is a very entertaining chap.
Yeah.
A working air bike,
Yeah.
which
Alright,
they
so
were so
Yeah.
close.
Okay,
on.
so I'm going to say we're
Party is
both
starting.
we're both scaling the tower.
So party's starting to head up the
They're
wall.
actually in process
The
of
last
building
thing that
one
Pettidieu will say to Shovel is, well,
Elon
they say,
Musk's group.
Possibly.
thank you for your assistance.
They got good.
I understand
Really
you didn't
good.
get to choose your name.
I failed to support
As
you.
a future friend, I would forward it to you
But
done.
I appreciate
I'm just like ate another.
Oh, okay, right.
You're like, take your aid back.
He says, well, if you don't mind,
You're
you don't
hanging
need
up
to
a
shut the
building
door.
going, stop helping!
I got a
Do your job
7.
well. Good to
I got
see.
7. You're like,
Need
no,
to
let me-
interrupt you
let me-
anymore.
I got this.
So water went back off.
We'll leave you to your important guarding.
Sure.
He sighs. Well, I've had my time.
If you don't meet
And-
me now, I'll be powering down.
And then you
Yes.
hear him as he walks away. Okay, who's got the cards?
Oh, they'd have gone through a few packs of cards in their time.
Okay,
Of course, given
so
this place, there's probably
you're
boxes of them
up at the
somewhere.
window. Can you get in the window?
Can we?
I believe so.
Yeah, you get up to the window. The window is basically an opening in the wall with a curtain. It is not actual glass
Okay.
because, well, most of these keeps
So there's a
actually
curtain
use
in front
glass.
of this.
They just use curtains.
Am I able to kind of peek through the curtain and see what's in there?
Well, you can. It's a very fragile curtain.
Fragile curtain.
As in, like,
Okay.
as in, like, it's very old.
So
And-
as
okay.
you touch the curtain just sort of deteriorates around your finger.
Oh,
That's impressive.
Yeah, I've stayed
It's
there.
worrying. Okay.
yes. Can be repaired as long as
If
it's
you
hold,
see
it's
something
magic.
sun damage, why about 5 years, you can pretty much poke your finger through a lot of things that ain't direct sunlight
Fair
if they're
enough.
not designed for sunlight.
And this thing's probably been here 200
true,
years.
actually. That's,
Yeah,
that's
fair
actually
enough.
true. I had an outside couch
Okay,
for
so
nearly
I'm
6
assuming
months,
this
and then
curtain now
it
disappears.
folded
But
in half when we picked it up.
Wow.
what can I see through this now ruined curtain?
Okay,
It's
you
a
can
diaphanous piece of material.
No, it's not there anymore, probably.
see. So you had to climb up to the
Where did I get
4th
that?
floor to do so.
Oh,
Okay.
the fourth. Wow.
Yep,
Okay.
That's
Yep.
how far you had to go up.
That's
to
where the
window.
first windows were.
Okay.
Then you could keep after all.
Real?
Had,
Was that a-
This
this
is
is
awfully
looking
high.
at,
Yeah,
looking
no,
at over the
it's
wall.
my misunderstanding. I
So
thought it was like a
ground
window at every
floor is
door.
also the first floor.
What? Sorry.
Ground floor is also the first floor by
Oh,
these
okay.
maps.
Right.
So,
That's quarter
um,
of
Oh, Americans.
Yeah.
yes. So I haven't changed the map. I've left it as it is.
Uh-huh.
And inside you can
By the way,
see. What is this like? Looks like a bed chamber. The entire
Okay.
room's a bed chamber with a door at the far end.
Is
Creep-
there anyone
creeping.
in this bed chamber? Apart from myself.
Well, you're not in there at the moment.
You're
You're
still
staring
looking
into
through the
it.
window.
Okay, fair enough.
So you can see 2 large 4-poster beds. Obviously, the Baron has to sleep, with someone else in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how that one works. And it's and those 4-poster beds look to be in bad repair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in them?
And there's a big fireplace between you and the
It's
other
always a good
window
question.
at the same level.
Yeah.
And there is no one in the bed.
Who's been sleeping?
Is there
in
anyone
my bed?
under the beds?
Well, you'd have to get in and find out
Also
because
done-
the
there's a
bed
monster on
is
the
in
Also
the
done this one.
in various states of collapse.
Can I roll
That's
to
cool.
check if
You could roll it if you really wish to.
Well, I'm trying to use
The
deception.
diaphanous
to see what
curtain is not
happens
trapped.
Yeah, that's
I
four.
know.
You can see right through
Never
it.
mind the
Right,
curtain.
right.
It's the wire underneath the
Yeah,
curtain I'm
duck
concerned
effect.
about.
What,
Which are
the
really efficient way of doing
monofilament?
things.
That's
Yes,
noisy and
exactly.
unstable.
So you're looking around to see if there's anything going to
You,
catch
you
your
stick
foot
your
as you
you
step
stick
in.
your face through the not quite there material and see.
Oh my god.
All clear.
Yeah, probably.
Natural one.
No, it's like 9.
But yeah, they've
You got a
got
9. Okay, I'm looking in. This curtain really does look trapped to you because the moment you touch it, it's going to collapse.
Yeah, so I'll know you've been there.
Yeah.
You won't be able to hide the fact that you're coming into this room because light will just come pouring in.
That's fine. I'll
alright.
just enter the room and destroy the curtain in the process.
Okay, as you touch it, it collapses on top of you and you're covered in little fragments of curtain and you feel it crawling all over you.
Now bedpan's
Give
going to
me
have to come up and
a
clean this place.
Sanity
constitution
roll.
check.
So,
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
Even
this is
lower.
the thing.
That's 9.
Okay,
Um,
you
want me to go
really
get my
hate
dice
this
card?
is
Okay.
absolutely disgusting to you. Now give me a reflex save.
Reflex
As
save.
you're hanging onto the edges of the windowsill here.
Oh, for the love of God. That's a 1.
Would you like to use one of the rerolls?
No, I would
Okay.
not.
I would like to catch them.
So you're currently below him looking out,
Yes.
holding onto the grappling hook.
As he's gone, whoa, 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 and falls out.
Give me a reflex save as the gnome tries to catch the medium-sized creature.
Oh boy, this is going to be.
There might be a couple of them on the bottom.
Hang on. There's got to be something better. I'm probably.
If I die to a curtain, this is not a bad thing. It's not a bad way to go.
I.
There are worse ways to go.
Can I instead at my side? So I'm holding onto like the rope. There's some pittons in things. I'm holding
that's
on
the
to
best
this.
use of shield.
I'm gonna try and grab as hard as I can
Got him.
with my acrobatics,
Yep.
and I'm going to let loose my net that is that's underneath my backpack.
Yep.
So I'll just pull the net out.
And try anything.
And just give him more things to hold on to.
Does 15 bucks get the
Slow fall?
slow fall against the wall type stuff?
Well, instead of reaching out
Oh,
with a
that level, I
tiny
think.
little
I don't
hand,
believe so. I can reduce my falling damage, but
You're gonna give him
It's
another
4-stone.
parachute.
So you,
Okay,
so
so-
you,
no.
hang on, hang on.
Instead of putting my hand out like
Giving
this, and
me like
he's
a-
like whoosh. Here's a big surface area to grab onto.
Right.
So I'm going to do that.
So there is this big pile of fabric coming down with tidal. It's
I.
basically a tide of fabric coming down.
All right. So
Okay. It's disintegrating on the way.
And basically all little bits offshooting as it comes down like a little meteor.
I'm just gonna This is too fateful. You get entangled in a net and then hit the ground.
Is he above any of us?
I rolled
Or, like-
He's above everyone.
Okay, can I
He's up
cast
the wall.
shield?
I rolled 1.
You rolled a what? Okay, so you throw out the
amazing
net
action.
to save him and wrap him up in it.
Exactly.
Which might interfere with his ability to slow fall.
Because I believe it's
I can't use my ability.
I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna use a
Roll
reroll.
3d6.
I'm gonna use a
Okay.
reroll. I'm gonna try and whoops.
What are the rerolls?
One of the rerolls. That's better. That's much better. I'm doing a reflex or an acrobatics.
whichever is best.
How are you saying?
Well, at this stage, it's an attack roll. Because you're using the net to catch him. And a net is an attack roll.
20.
Nice.
Does it hit your armor class?
Yes, it does.
Okay, you have now been successfully entangled in the net and slammed into the side of the thing. Tink.
Especially
Right
as
above
I'm-
this
as
blown
I'm
shield.
As I've gone,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm going to hold on to this one.
As you're hearing these sounds of the various bits of fabric hitting and sparking off the shield below you, as you're going, that probably would have hurt more than the ground.
Yep.
And
So,
you're watching this. Right in front
Yeah,
of
but it
your
would have
face.
kept us away
alright,
from the blood.
how heavy are you?
I'm like average human weight.
So roll
okay.
2d6 to represent the damage as you slam into the side of the tower.
Alright.
2d6. jeez.
2d6.
It would have been 3d6.
Man,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
even do
right.
I can't even
You're
do 2d6 with a
That's
regular
4 damage.
attack.
It's the fall that did it, not the actual net.
Well,
Gravity
so
attack.
you take no damage.
No damage.
You're 5th level monk, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you can reduce any fall by 20 points.
Yeah, but the net ruined it.
The net grabbed him and slammed him.
But it was still fall damage.
Yeah, but I couldn't
Yeah.
prepare for it.
It's not monk falling damage.
I
though.
was trying to
It's
prepare
lump
for it, but
falling
then I got my
damage
foot
now.
caught in the net, so you know.
It's me just going, whoa, whoa.
And the other
then-
thing is, he would have landed on a glowing shield.
That's
And
okay.
bounced off that.
I
wow.
honestly.
The soldier went, shield!
Okay, so
So, first.
a small creature with a strength of 12, how much can it hold aloft while also holding itself
You just
aloft?
said you wrapped it around a pigeon.
You take
you're not holding it
No,
in
no,
your arms.
I grabbed it, but sure, I'll wrap it around a pitten.
Okay, there were plenty.
I'm going to take that.
I'd go with that.
There were plenty of pittons in the wall on the way up because they provided.
I would say there
more
was
So
a
it's like,
sparse smattering
throw
of
the net out,
pittons.
wrap it around the pitten, and
Yeah.
pitten hell.
Well, he hits one of the pittons below him.
That would have been even
Right through the
worse.
head,
I mean,
Woo!
if you're
Oh.
suggesting I roll more damage, I'll do it.
How much did you do on damage?
I did 4 damage
Yep.
myself.
Yeah.
But apparently I hit a pitten, so I can roll more.
No.
No, that's the damage.
Stop helping.
Instead of hitting the wall, which is like
Who are you
So
paying
you
that
know by
to?
now, any joke you make to Martin will happen.
instead
so,
of hitting the
you know.
wall that you've bounced off, instead you've hit a pit and gone right in the ribs. Oh
Stuck on the
boy!
wall.
So, my
As you're lying in a
roommate,
hammock.
my roommate who's moving to the Netherlands broke his toe so badly that he now has a screw sticking out the front of his toe.
Oh,
Because he's had to have surgery.
Oh
Wow.
boy!
brilliant.
Anyway,
Good.
so
Good
you're
job.
saved. I'm going to kind of look to my side where you are, or look down now, and go, what?
Accidents happen.
It's your own fault.
Okay.
There's weird cloth things in the room, just be careful.
All right. Hold on to the pits.
He was
I'll try and
attacked by
untangle
a
you.
Carpet mimic.
Hold on to the handholds. I'll try and
Alright,
untangle you.
I'll try and.
All right. I'm gonna spend the next like 3 rounds untangling him from this net, without him dropping to the ground.
On the floor.
Okay, so you spend some time untangling while they
Yeah.
get this thing back up and running because it decided to die in the middle of doing stuff.
Okay.
Oh, brilliant.
That's okay.
Untangling
Since
your
I
headphones.
don't have an easy way of packing this net up, I'm just gonna let it drop down.
Well, or
Well, there is this nice shield just underneath him, so you can lower him on this shield.
Yeah, that's true.
just leave the net hanging off a few pittons because effectively will make it easy to climb up after you.
Sure. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Effectively, a cargo net in that sort of fashion.
Yeah, exactly. All right. At which point I will then go upwards, sweep the rest of the curtain off the balcony, or
Yeah.
Well, he took it all out with him. That's why.
all
that's
of
why he
it.
was
I thought there'd be like shreds.
Well,
Anyway,
either
it's all
way.
cleared, and I will
You'd be used to that sort of stuff.
vault into the room, and I will vault into the room and have a look around.
Jumping over them on a wire, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You won't see any damage listed on there.
Anyway,
It's decided that it doesn't want to actually show any of that.
that's terrible. All right, so I jump in the room. What are the rest of these guys doing?
Okay, so
Watching.
Waiting for out there to climb the wall.
Watching
Yeah.
in complete disbelief.
So yes, your nimble monk is currently dangling from a net,
Well, he got out of the net.
and
but
he
yeah,
got out, and then you see the little gnome just scurry right up the wall and in.
Yes, obviously
There
those.
were these nice little handholds that the monk had put in there with the rope, so there was no check needed.
Obviously deliberate.
It is climbing gear. So.
And apparently the monk might be developing a phobia of curtains.
Probably.
You porcelain.
At this rate.
Because it just kept crawling all over him, it wouldn't stop.
It was actually made of maggots, not curtain.
No.
I can't believe it could.
It was just a big bunch of spiders hung together.
It's a very big curtain.
It's 12.
That's just scary.
It just
Okay.
disappears when you touch it. Ugh, that's really
So-
weird. Oh! I'm covered in
Do
spiders.
we hear any screaming
Flying
from him when
flying
he gets
spiders.
It comes back again.
No, you don't hear any screaming from the gnome, but then the
Okay.
gnome doesn't scream very often.
Okay, so then it should be safe for the rest of the party to be continuing up. After the monk gets himself sorted, I guess he'll go in next, and the rest of us are still climbing up the wall on the
Yeah,
outside.
unless
No,
I'm still
even when the
intact.
gnome was cursed, there was not a single scream.
Mm-hmm.
Even when the gnome was cursed.
Actually, like had
There was
the
no
map built in. No, I could have sworn there was.
I had a map.
You're just
like
wrong.
I had a map scored into my skin
That was
across
kind
my.
of your own fault, though.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry, she's
I love
right.
curses. I love curses.
Yeah.
You know how many of these people tried to stop that from happening? Every single one of them.
I would argue that part of it
No
was
sense
my
of
fault
adventure.
to begin with, but it continued.
Wasn't your skin.
Hey, can we just call you Google Maps now? Can we just plug a location into and you're like,
But it's-
It only
only
leads
one-
to one location.
He says, well,
you don't want to go
it's called
there.
Demon Map, not Google Map.
Yeah,
Demon
it's-
Map is a different.
Yeah, but like I said,
organization.
it only goes to one location. You don't want to go.
Yeah.
I know, it's Bing Maps, that's why.
Oh.
Whatever you put it, it only gives you one location.
Oh, boo.
They keep changing your destination. You want to go here? It's like,
Apple Maps. It just drives you into a lake.
Yeah.
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 okay, so yes, everyone follows you up. I'm assuming.
Okay then.
Mhm.
Eventually,
No,
that's
no
all.
roll needed because of the great monk's work.
You're welcome.
Thanks for that.
I'm still getting out of the net while everyone else goes past. But
Yep.
yeah, I'll be there in a second. Give me a sec.
As they're climbing up you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch that foothold. Yeah, I'm still getting out of this.
My wall is really iffy. I'm drinking it all over the floor.
Alright.
filled it up too
Super duper.
Okay.
Sorry.
So everyone's going to be joining
Well, I'll carry
me.
the
So
next
while they're all making their way up, I guess I should probably examine the
You can
room
explore the
to
room.
make sure that it's safe.
Okay, so while they're climbing
Oh,
up,
now
you
you
have a good look.
Well, I thought you
around.
were all going to
Give
do
me
something
perception
else.
roll.
It's no longer protected by a
Can I
curtain.
investigate instead? I'll do a thorough check around
You
the
can
room.
investigate specific things or have perception around the room.
I was going to search
So-
the room as opposed to quickly glance.
Well, have a perception check initially to see if you spot anything immediately you got your attention.
Sure.
And then
Let's do that.
you can do the search.
We have a 10.
You have a 10? Okay, so having a look around the room, the things you can see is that there are the two beds, there's a drawer set, there is a fireplace with a mantle.
No
there-
fire lit? Fire not lit.
Fire not lit.
Fire not lit.
And there is a door in the back room. Back of the room, there is a stairwell with a door on this level. You can't see any other. Looks like there's a stairwell going up, but is obviously in the other chamber. So you can use.
Yeah.
Well,
Would you like it with caramel?
actually, I think it's going.
So I'm going to use my bonus action eye for detail and make another
Pretty much
perception,
that's not a
perception or investigate
Yeah, it's gotta be
to discover clues.
Caramel
which
or
thing?
peanut butter?
Discover clues.
Discover clues.
As in, like,
let's
go to the area where it's most important.
yeah,
So,
go to the area that's most important. As in, like, has this door been recently pushed across the floor,
Well,
or is there footsteps in the dust going
well, that's
upstairs?
just you asked the question of whether the fire was lit or not lit.
Yeah,
Possibly the more important question is, how long does it look like someone's been here?
sure.
Like in the sense,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it dust
yeah.
coating everything? Or
All right, so let's investigate.
So
Ooh, hey.
I'm explicitly helping by not getting in his way and not stepping on anything.
I'm trying to do this before you all jump
Yeah,
in.
that's right.
Yeah,
Well,
So that
we
we
don't
don't.
even
So I
jump
can.
into the
So as you come
who's
over the balcony, I'm like, watch that. It's trapped in.
Who's the first
From the
person
table, buddy?
up?
Yeah.
Can you get a little back from me?
That was
After.
so-
25.
Okay, so
Just twist.
looking around for
I
the
just have
biggest
to-
things that will tell you that there is something of importance here is looking around. There is a set of footprints leading to one of the beds.
Okay. Like muddy footprints or dusty footprints?
You can see in the dust there is a set of footprints that don't look particularly recent, leading to one of the beds.
Okay. All right.
You also notice that on the mantelpiece, is a dagger without any rust on it. And
Nice
there are
shiny,
blank places on the walls where it looks like paintings used to be.
They're all downstairs.
So they all have the look of clean sections on wall compared to where dust and
wall grime has been
discoloration
accumulated.
have accumulated.
Well, at least it means we won't run into a dagger downstairs.
True.
And each of those things seem to be things that stand out to you with your investigation.
Cool.
Okay, so who
Let's make
steps
us a
into the
raspberry
room
candy
next?
you brought.
I had a feeling you were
Sorry.
Okay.
Who was next up the
Buy me a
wall?
kilo of raspberry candy, you get an ice coffee.
Llewellyn?
I'll go up, yes.
Okay, so Llewellyn pops in at that point as soon as you've had that good, quick glance around to see what the things are here, and then here are the details that stand out.
Yep, I stand on a safe spot.
Would anyone like a coffee or a hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate? Hot
Can I get a...
I don't have any more cold brew left,
No
but
problems.
I can do you a version of that with just not cold brewed coffee.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, I've
It's all
got
good.
peanut butter or caramel ice cream to choose from.
Caramel.
Caramel?
Thank you.
I can do that.
Hot
Do you like a hot? Would you like a cold chocolate version of that?
A nice chocolate.
Actually work well.
Yep, I could do that. Caramel, peanut butter. Caramel, 2
You know,
caramels.
peanut butter is evil.
He
That's why I
loves
like it
peanut
so
butter.
I'll let him save me from it.
That's right. I will dive on that shit
no.
for you.
No problem.
That's perfectly valid because GMs are evil too.
We've got evidence now, yeah. But he does.
Do you want anything?
Can I please get a black coffee?
Just a straight black coffee, just espresso you're alright with?
Can it be long black, please?
I can do a long black pretty easy, yeah.
That'd be great. Thank
So
you.
long.
Actually kind of the easiest coffee there is to make.
There we go.
Press button.
Kitty cat loves the
I
fact
know
that there's a
that
little
GM
bench for him behind him.
What is the cat's name?
His name is Therion, named after the demon in my wife's latest book.
Does he come to
I was gonna
Therion? Does he
say,
come to the
is
name
that
of Therion? Or does he just ignore you?
No, he'll come.
I'll be
But then
alright.
he'll also be very vocal and say, no, screw you, I'm not coming anywhere near you.
Oh, it's a
Right.
cat. Yeah.
It's a cat.
He's a lot more
he's
evil
vocal
looking now
about
that
it. He
he's
won't
grown
just
out a
look at
bit.
Well, we're going to shave him again soon.
has-
so
he has
so
fluff.
yeah. Well, the
He has
heat
fluff.
actually is not good for him. So when
No,
we
I
shave
get
him,
it.
he's actually more comfortable. So in the worst of the heat, when he's got his full fur, his daily activity is,
Yeah.
and when you shave him, he's like, bounce, bounce, bounce,
Yeah.
bounce, play, 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 play.
Mm.
And so it is to his advantage to shave him, but as a pain, and he will fight me for an hour to get away from the shaver.
Mm-hmm.
Funny
I do love how pasty he
Because
is.
it makes a noise.
Well, he won't scratch me, he'll just try to get away.
Yeah.
Of course, I
Right.
have to do his claws first, so it's easier for me to shave.
It's Siamese, isn't it?
No, he's
No,
actually
that's-
ragdoll.
That's a ragdoll.
So when you shave a ragdoll, they look like a Siamese.
Because
It's
it's,
got the same marking.
it's
Because-
the same colouring.
Well,
Siamese
a
and
ragdoll
Siamese.
is a mix between a Siamese and a Persian.
Yeah.
So that's basically what a ragdoll
I did
is.
not know that.
Yeah, and Persians and Siamese.
I had a
have the same
Manx
colouring.
ragdoll.
That's freaking huge.
No, I had a Manx ragdoll. The one without a tail.
Oh,
Not a
sorry,
Maine
Manx.
Coon.
Oh,
Not a
right,
Maine
yeah.
Coon. Manx.
So,
So it meant that she had no balance.
Oh.
And so she was floppy, and then didn't have the tail for balance as well as being generally sort of wobbly.
So she
And
was floppy and
so
went thump.
she would run with her bum trying to overtake her face, and she wouldn't jump at things. She would just sort of catapult herself at it. And so
Bounce off of the.
yeah.
So never learned to be coordinated.
Oh no, she was coordinated, but just in the
In a
funniest
weird
of fashion.
way.
Instead of like being a cat of doing, it was just kind of.
Because the body didn't operate the way it was
Yeah.
supposed to.
Mm.
Well,
Is there a lifespan?
one of the things
I
that
don't know.
How long
yeah.
did she live for?
one of the things cats
No, as
do
in
to
I-
orient themselves
they're
when
in
they're
Brisbane.
jumping
Okay, cool.
is
This is
spin
my
the
partner's
tail a
cat.
bit if they need to.
Her name is
Yeah.
Ninja.
mean. We did used to have
That
a
is
stray
mean.
cat
Her
running
name is
around. We
Ninja.
caught her a few days ago. It turns out she was pregnant, and she had her babies yesterday. So
Okay.
the thing is, if we hadn't caught her, she would have had them in the wild, and they would have died because she'd been out and abandoned in the western smoke.
Yeah, and then.
Microchipped,
yeah.
not tagged,
Mm.
nothing, just left outside. So we started feeding her
Where are
because
her babies?
our friend's looking after them.
Mm.
So she's got 4 little babies.
Cool. You want 3 or 4? Yeah. Sold. There you go.
Well, we may be able to sort out that because
Give you
she'll
the lot.
probably have to rehome them.
My
Because she
roommate
won't
might
be-
murder me, but
Tell them the
Sure,
deal.
it's,
Tell them the deal.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait till 2 of them are gone, or 2 of them are there, and the one's gone. I'll be like, so, cat?
And then turn up with a cat with 4 kittens. Cat.
Well, she's going to keep the cat, but not the kittens.
That's fair.
Because
So you
the
got
cat
a couple of months
is
then.
amazingly affectionate, even though it'd been abandoned for at least 6 months.
Which is probably
Yeah.
why it's affectionate.
Oh no,
Yeah.
most of them get wild at that.
They do.
So-
They go a bit
North
straight.
America, they're not
We-
too
we-
bad for it. Most of mine have been strays, and they're like pretty appreciative.
Well,
Yeah.
if the cat is
They
not
learn to
socialised with
appreciate, but they
humans in
usually-
the first 3 months, they can't be socialised with humans.
Yeah,
That's
that's
one
one
of
of
the
the things.
unfortunate things.
Mm.
Because of the animal instincts kick in and they can't be
Yeah.
tamed.
I think it's like 12 weeks is pretty iffy for kittens.
Well,
I
it's-
thought you meant
it's-
if you have a cat, it goes
Yeah.
away for 6 months, then it becomes wild again.
No, it's the first 3 months
Yeah.
of their birth.
Yeah.
They've actually got to be introduced to
I
humans.
misunderstood what
Yeah,
you mean.
they also have to be trained to be a cat properly, which is why you don't want to get kittens from a pet shop.
They suggest that they are
Because
not
they're
be
too young.
taken from their parents until 4 months
Yeah.
because that's enough time for them to learn to be a cat.
Yeah.
Mine sort of forgot, so he doesn't actually do everything properly.
Mm.
Maybe that's why my mom doesn't have real cats.
And the other cat we had acted like a dog, which was fantastic. So he played fetch with me,
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
and he
Yeah,
played
Sarge
fetch
does
with me
that.
every morning. And basically, he would go creeping, bring me back to me, and wait for me to throw them. Didn't care what I threw, whatever I threw, he went after.
Hand grenade. Yeah.
And yes, there were Shadowrun games where I was setting things up like that up with people. So what games did you play with your pet? Blah blah blah. Hey, you know, just talk about that, and then every now and then you'd have the session would rock up, and it's like, they look at you going, I hate you.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay.
Okay, so you
Room.
have
Things to
entered
find.
the room. Everyone has finally caught up with our gnome who has identified things of interest. which is up to him if he tells anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm also looking at magic
Or
stuff.
pocket things like a shiny dagger that doesn't rust.
What
Yeah.
dagger?
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm looking.
And the
looking
dagger
for,
is above the mantle, which you need help to get to.
Ah,
You are a gnome after all, you are small.
you could
The
climb
humans in
well,
this setting, a tall human is a 6 foot tall human.
Yeah.
That is considered extremely tall. Anyone over 6 foot tall is above human height.
Oh, that's extremely tall.
Yeah.
6 foot is extremely tall.
Yes, so most of the humans are around 5 foot.
No wonder they're scared of parody then.
Yeah. Yes.
And
No wonder they're scared of elves in general. I'm not exceptionally tall, and I'm 6 feet.
and most elves start at 6 feet.
Better do 6'4".
So,
Yeah. I'm a short elf. Yeah.
so you're probably about a full foot taller
Yeah.
than most
Because
people.
these are Tolkien elves.
That's
The
right.
short ones are tall.
I'm only 6 foot in stilettos.
So we find out the reason he's been expelled from the
That's
tribe.
what they threw
He's
you
too
out.
old and
How
too
tall
tall.
are the stilettos?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, and
2
you
inches.
have the average heights down, the height range down for most of the species.
Yeah, I think so. Like I was saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain that for the Atruaghin that he wasn't actually at maximum height. 'Cause I think the maximum height
No,
was
he wasn't.
about 6'6".
I think I cleaned that up today. So
Oh, did you? Okay.
Some of those had been caught up from previous versions where I was trying to get to it, but I hadn't done it. I was like,
Okay.
oh crap, I hadn't fixed that one, so now it's been fixed.
Oh well,
I
that's
think
safe.
5'8" now is the height range.
If he's extremely outside normal, I'm happy.
so who's first up?
So, what
Yeah.
was it?
Who's first in the window?
Me.
First up is the world. He steps into the dusty area.
Okay then.
And he goes, okay, well, I can see you're looking for stuff. Where shouldn't I stand?
All seems good for now. It's just a bedroom. It seems to be used, so I wouldn't be trapped. Maybe not. Maybe
okay. I'll have a
that.
look.
The chest of drawers, maybe haven't had a look.
Okay.
The bed looks recently disturbed.
Okay.
Well, you know the footsteps look like they're probably over,
And I go over to the-
over a month old,
That's right.
but they only lead to the bed.
Yeah, but
to the
given
bed,
this point
not from
is
the bed.
recent. Yeah.
Recently disturbed.
To
I
the
go
bed.
over
Hold
to
on,
the.
hold on. To the bed, but not from the bed.
Exactly.
I said there.
He didn't
Yes,
say.
I
He
know.
didn't change
I
the next
just
point. He
want to clarify.
away from.
So I'll go over to the fireplace, and it's cold.
Underneath.
Dead cold.
It doesn't look like it's
Someone
actually
with
being
feet on
cleaned out.
tables.
So it's full of coals.
No, it's
It
full
was
of
never
rubble.
Yes,
used,
that is a
probably.
trick that people
Full of
do
what?
do.
Rubble.
Rubble. Okay.
Looks
Okay.
like the fireplace above it had collapsed in.
Yeah. Can I see
Right.
anything magical in here?
Yes, besides the other characters. You've also got the dagger sitting on the mantle.
Okay.
At about the 6 or 7 foot point.
Yeah, so there on me.
So from your perspective, it's like
Okay, I'm not going to just reach for it straight up.
Is it flat or is it like upright?
point down.
Okay, so it's right. Okay.
I thought
Okay.
we were actually in a European setting and it should all be in like centimetres instead of feet.
Well, unfortunately,
Still
we're
American
American,
data.
so it's
Still
all
American.
in.
Particularly
It's all.
when
The
this
US
campaign was written.
now, the
Yeah.
U- now,
It's also shooter.
30 years ago, the US government did issue a policy that stated that they did have to convert to metric. They didn't appreciate how much work it would take, and so they never got around to doing it.
They did actually convert to metric, but they also have the American Standards Association standard conversions to American standard measurements.
We're 1 kilometre
Exactly.
equals
So they
1
have
mile.
All
they
that
have the
rubbish.
exact values for the kilometre to mile, pound, kilogram to pound, and all the rest of that stuff.
Yes.
That's all standard. So yeah, they've been,
Look at the players.
That's high
they had
standard
been
for
average
30
6
years.
foot. But yes, looking at the current one, it's
Yeah.
been
but only scientists use it.
All right, so
4
And
6
it's
to
so
5 6.
ingrained that a scientist
I'm happy
will
to
talk
shrink-
about kilograms
shrink him down.
I'm happy for you to be
meters at
you
work,
can be
and
outstanding.
then go home and
And
start to
outside
let
that
board
ring.
feet
All right, so we're
through
gonna-
fighting.
yeah. So yeah, you got the dagger. Oh, thank you. All right, who's next up?
So you take the dagger down.
You
I haven't really. I can't-
given what you've said, I'm going to make a probably unwarranted assumption that this dagger is not trapped, and take it down and have a look at it.
As you reach up for it, your hand on the back of your hand, the hair on the back of your hand starts to rise up.
Okay, I'm not going to touch it now.
Is there another explosion and a gnome comes out of the window as well?
And then the next person gets in.
This may be elementally affected the same way that the guys downstairs in the birds were.
Ooh, that's
I-
amazing. Touch it.
Sorry.
Well, I just went to do so, and all the hair on
Oh,
the back
right.
of my
Yeah, I
hand stood
have
up.
like 6 drops or something.
If you touch it, record your observation.
I'm letting it
I'll
go.
roll 2d12 and I'll put it down for the 4
How
How does that make you feel?
I murmur.
Okay.
I'm not reading that.
So that's
Oh,
9.
no, it's
We should rename it a Goebbels.
I'm gonna go look under the bed
Starting a bit higher.
Okay, so you,
because there's
which one? The one that the footsteps
with the
lead to?
footsteps. So the footsteps go to the bed, but don't go into the bed. Maybe it's gone under.
They got under the bed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
look on the other side, it goes out from under the bed into the wall.
give me an investigator roll.
What kind of footsteps? Not like cat prints.
Nah,
Not like a girlfriend.
that's not.
It's not.
That's a 1, so it's a 7. Sorry, a 9.
Okay, so looking at it, you're getting caught up in the style of that this bed was made in. It was made by gnomes at some stage from the forest. That the wood actually has the.
I've
the
seen this
grain
maker's
of,
mark.
of Alfheim, and you start getting caught up in the intricacies of why the hell is it here?
What the hell did you roll?
1.
He's got trapped.
So you're paying direct attention to the wood and why the wood's here because, as far as you know, humans aren't supposed to have this wood. This is not made by humans, and you didn't even see one of the families that used to know's actual markings.
All right, never mind. So I am consumed for. Let's go. Half an hour.
Okay, so you
Really?
hear the gnome start
Half an
raving about it.
hour?
I don't know.
Oh,
Well, everyone's
Wow.
getting up in there. I don't know.
Wow. So while
I
everyone's
just went-
climbing
I
up,
just
you can hear the gnome ranting
bunch of
about
minutes.
why this bed's here.
Okay.
D10 minutes, and he's just like, oh, okay, then whatever.
I come through the window next.
Yep.
Yes. I will pick the dagger up.
11 perception.
You pick the
roll.
dagger up?
Well, sorry, I'm going to have a really
Really
careful
got
look
to
at
stop
it.
doing
Record your
To
observations.
identify what magic it is. I will record my observations in case it kills me, and then I will pick it up.
Does it clash with any of the other objects you picked up?
Does it clash with any of his robes?
Yeah,
Maybe his shoes.
Stars, yeah.
I don't know if it's the wrong colour blue.
Yeah.
I won't touch
doesn't
it.
light
Or
up
it's
blue.
orange.
You can see that it's magical, but you can't tell the school of it.
Okay, that's a bit unusual.
So,
I'll
do
record
you come in soon, or you wait?
I'm in last.
You're in last.
Because you guys have all gone past me, but I'm untying myself.
Parody is
because none
last.
of us are helping.
No,
you.
I helped you.
Before
No, I
As
helped
you
you.
grasp the
No,
dagger,
he
give me a
did.
constitution
He
saving.
did say.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
okay.
spending a number of rounds untangling you.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes,
right.
okay.
You helped him. That's why
Well,
he's trying to
so-
the net.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you want to go up next? then?
Sure. Yep. Now
I'll follow
that
him
I'm
up.
free of said thing.
All right, so it's you, then someone else.
Yes. and this is the
Do we all generally get up?
type of saving throw.
We all
I don't
generally.
know.
All right, we're all up inside.
What's that? That's modify. Do 13, and your proficiency is also affects it, doesn't it?
If you're proficient, are you proficient in Constitution saving throws?
I would like to be.
No. Sorry,
I know.
Please say.
Yeah, no, I'm not. It's this is one of the few saving throws I'm not proficient in.
Can I?
So
choose it then.
13.
Okay, so you hear the elf scream out even though he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
What is he?
He doesn't say anything in particular, but it does, hit that wailing sort of noise you expected from the gnome when he got pinpricked all those times.
When we look over at him, what do we see?
He's holding a dagger off a wall. He's reaching like he picks it up and then just has that
Screams.
Are there any marks on his arms or anything, or does it just look like he's holding a dagger?
Just looks like he's holding a dagger. Apparently the dagger was hard to lift.
It's that whale of touching.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
Shoots across the room, hits the wall.
Yes.
Your character feels extreme pain.
Type of extreme pain. Is it shock?
This is for records.
Well,
This is so we remember you.
It's like your body has been hit by thousands of needles
Oh.
that are all hot.
Ow.
We've all been there. Well,
I guess I'm rolling in next, hearing
Yes.
you scream and yelling something about a curtain, start stabbing the curtain.
How?
how much XP do you get for killing an undead curtain?
About as much as you get for killing a non-undead curtain.
Oh.
Yeah.
They sort of even it out.
And
it's
sig-
Story amounts.
significantly less for
Alright, so we're
than
all-
you get for killing a
So we're all in. So we're all basically in the room. You grab. I'm looking under the bed, going, where did this come from?
And then you're striking
I look out from underneath the bedclothes as I see the elf go. Ah! Everyone else immediately turns and looks at the elf who's going. Ah!
Alright, should we run over and just smack it out of his hand?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
so.
can I do that?
Sure.
Someone volunteer.
What should I roll?
I'm going to give you a...
We're all saying,
dexterity
should we?
roll.
Yes.
What's your strength?
Who will? Don't know.
Not good.
Better than most of
Not
us.
as good as my intelligence, though.
Dexterity roll.
Take him down with your intelligence. That's what
No. She headbutts me. She can use intelligence, right?
18.
Okay, so Paul, what's your dexterity?
12.
12. Okay, so... She manages to knock the dagger from your hands.
Okay.
I believe that is a good grapple roll.
Yes.
So when the screams start, that's about when I say to shovel
Doesn't
down.
stop the pain.
Sounds like I better go.
Oh.
I think they need me. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I was talking about that, like, technically I was
our
talking to
healer
someone
is
while you
in
guys started up the
pain.
wall. Obviously, we finished that conversation. Yes, it's probably about the time the
Oh,
scream
right,
started.
right.
Goes,
I'm genuinely just
Okay,
looking at my
yep.
things like, that
I
won't
better
help.
go.
You've got to shut
That
up. I
won't
guess I'm going to get
help.
away too.
That won't help.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
Comprehend languages.
Well, you can understand what he's
I
screaming
know.
about. Yeah.
Detect thoughts, pain, pain,
Yeah,
pain.
detect thoughts.
Yes. What's comprehend language is good for? Now
Actually,
I
no.
can,
That's a
now I can
really
understand panic.
that's a really good thing to do detect thoughts, because when he dies, you'll have the record of what he was thinking.
What? Can we like what
I
type of
did-
pain was he in?
I did actually say that I was recording stuff, so I've written down as no discernible score for the, and then it trails off.
He
Okay.
wrote, ah!
I
So-
spent
He
time
wouldn't
to
do
write
that.
all the A's. Yeah.
After you are
You're
still in
saying-
pain, what are you doing while you're in pain?
Well, okay. Once the
doing while
dagger's out of
sitting
my
there?
hand,
Yep.
am I no longer in agony,
You're still
or
in agony.
I'm going to sort of collapse on the floor?
Okay, so I start shaking you. Can you
So,
bring over some
so
water and
now I'm
splash some
bouncing
water
as
in his
well.
face? or
So
something?
apparently the dragon
I
lord is
am
comforting you with heavy
Still
shaking.
distracted by the
Sounds like
curtain or
Drazzle.
not.
It's not even in there, it's on the floor. I don't know, you're like not
Pickle it
smacking
from
you, I
somewhere.
don't know what to do.
Get Drazzle.
I have an intelligence of 8.
Yeah.
Throw Drazzle at him.
Yeah.
Joe's outside still.
NPC!
In that
NPC!
case, throw him out the window at Drazzle.
What?
When you land, he'll give you a hug. You'll be fine.
Guys, help.
So what are people doing?
Screaming?
Staring at this
Observing?
screaming elf. Okay.
I mean, the situation appears to be okay. You've lost the dagger, and I'm assuming you've
I'm
stopped
still
screaming.
screaming.
Oh, okay.
I still have the pain.
That's unfortunate.
Yes,
I know that's
gluten free.
You've been muffinated.
Figured you'd need something and you went looking on it. So.
Thank you.
It appears to be a curse.
Do you say that in game? Well,
I'm looking at. Well, I'm like under the bed. I peer up under the thing, and I'm like, ah!
Thank you.
Appears to be a curse.
Let me document.
Well, no, it was a case. I didn't say don't touch it, but I didn't say touch it either. So.
does
No, I think you said get that.
someone want to go get Drazzle?
Well, I was going to get it if he wasn't. So.
Well, you'll be heading up the wall.
He'll be coming up soon, right now, as soon as he hears screaming.
Someone
I need to give a hug to.
He's probably coming. You're probably next, and then Drazzle
No,
will be
I'm
coming up.
already up there. Yeah.
Everyone else is up there.
Oh, okay. Well, Drazzle will be up next, and I'm coming up behind Drazzle.
Someone open the chest of drawers. You'll get fireballed, and maybe we can make a harmony.
Well, that's a 6 to pull myself away from attacking this curtain.
So the curtain's getting attacked.
I thought it was just disintegrated already.
There
Yeah.
were two curtains, two windows. He attacks the other curtain.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
No,
Because it's related to a gazebo.
there.
But more importantly, he charged the other curtain and fell through the window.
But he did get the extra damage.
Are
off.
we heroes, or are we
This time I
just
get
like
my
a
safe
bunch of
balls.
clowns in a very big shoe?
Okay, yes.
I don't think there's a distinction yet. I'm still waiting for that to happen.
I just okay.
Yes, you managed
still
to
working
destroy
out how
the
to
curtain
carry
quite
it properly.
successfully. It will not trouble you any further.
Excellent.
But you are now covered in the second curtain.
Who's got
Lace.
precipitation?
Can't you create water?
Yeah.
I do, but
Yes.
also come
but I'm
splash
screaming.
water on him.
Can't you
Actually,
create water?
I can pretend.
I can, but it takes
You can.
Pretend.
Oh, it takes effort, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to. That's actually so could I.
I could just use
I'm
my
a
cantrip.
Should I just have
I'm a
like
scholar,
one
not a
whisper that's
healer.
like, "You're in a safe place."
Okay, so
Safe place.
after about a minute of the pain and people trying to help you, the pain starts to recede.
Ow. Well, the screaming goes down to whimpering.
Oh, fair enough. I can deal with it. Yeah. Whimperies.
It's no longer the loudness of the screaming. Yeah.
So how is that for you?
So, Pettidy's coming up over the windowsill saying, "I didn't think there was any dangers up here according to the information down below. What the hell have you guys been up to?"
No, there was supposed to be. There was
They
supposed
weren't
to
a
be Craz-
danger.
Well, Crackle.
Crackle.
That one. No, what was the name of it? Kazakh probably
Kazakh.
knows we're here now.
Yeah.
So obviously this was part of their deadly plan. This was a trap.
The curtains were.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Because
You
Yeah,
handled, you handled them with style and aplomb. I applaud thee.
I did.
Those
Necessary.
dang curtains ain't
You
gonna be
you laid,
doing
in,
us
you
no
laid
more.
into them. While we're done disintegrating the furniture, there's another chamber over there and stairs leading up.
Do we
I
want to
believe that
investigate the dagger that just like maimed him?
Nope.
Nope. Because it's the maiming is what its magic is, I think.
Really?
Yes, it's there to do damage to you and make you make noise.
But what idiot would just pick it up?
That's a really good question.
I'm actually really quite impressed with that. Is that you make the perpetrator part of the alarm system.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's
Like
very
the
smart.
thief is the alarm.
I'm going to remember that for later.
Yeah, I'm going to write that one down. Yeah.
But ineffective if you've got a mute thief.
They're not very common. I don't think it's rather an edge case.
Yeah,
So
very
yes,
specific
The thing
case.
is,
yes.
Well,
in such circumstances,
and also, it wouldn't work on Pettidy.
You wouldn't pick it up.
That's right, Camille.
Yeah.
Also an edge case.
but in such
It's a good
circumstances,
general
you need
use.
a specialty in detecting tap dancing.
What?
You're in so much pain, you're just going to keep moving.
What's in the next room?
You can't scream and shout.
Pettidy will look up the
I think
stairs.
that's a bit edge casey as well.
Okay, you have to open the door and look upstairs.
Oh, okay, I'll take a listen at the top of the stairs and open
Is it a
the
metal doorknob? He won't touch it.
It is a metal door.
But
How
can I
does he
hear,
get?
Can I
how
hear
do
it
you-
on the other
He's
side?
stuck in the room now.
How do you?
Can't get out.
So you're in a pub, and you're on the can, and the door closes. You can't get out because you can't touch the metal doorknob. Do you just
I
like
don't think-
pleadingly knock on it from the
I
inside?
don't think that most
Someone, like the bartender, shouts and says it's busy.
I don't think most pubs in this world would actually have handles on the doors.
Can I just interject?
Or
So
metal
I
ones
don't want
for
to
that
open
matter.
that door and we end up going
Okay.
back into the yawning portal as per usual.
Oh my god, no.
That would also be amusing.
Oh
It'd
jeez.
be amusing but annoying. It's like, you just failed your quest because you're back in the pub. Damn it.
Yeah, especially since once we're in the pub, we can't get back out. Where
Oh,
we
that would
were.
be such an
Exactly.
easy way of getting back to the original,
And,
Yeah.
the quest giver.
and
So
we would make
27
two
listening
more
at the
gold
door.
for the
Yeah.
2 rooms.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
you have finished your leave. Do you want to port back to the quest giver?
Just
Oh, we'll do
open
that.
the yawning portal door again.
Yeah.
Alright,
You
so
hear the
what's...
sounds of birds.
Squawk or tweet tweet?
Or
Yeah, well, it's also possible. Have you checked the chest of
tweeting.
drawers yet?
more tweeting.
No.
No.
I'm just saying a rock's a bird.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And you check the other door.
I thought you said it was open. You can. There's another chamber.
No, I said there was
There was
a
another
chamber.
door that would
Ah,
lead
so
to a chamber
there's
based on the
there's
size
a
of
door.
the key.
Okay.
I'm
alright.
assuming you were checking the door before opening it.
Uh,
Because most people say they check the door before opening it.
I'm going
Off the
to.
rock.
How? What's the size of it? Like, is it a flush door or does it have a gap at the bottom?
They won't destroy your meal, but destroy the tire.
There is a gap at the bottom, but not because it was designed that way, it's because it's
The whole
old.
field's gone.
I'll slip my steel mirror under the door and have a quick squeeze, like just twist my head around and see if what's it look
Okay,
like.
give me a perception roll.
At its advantage because I've got limited vision or not?
Well, I'm going to say you don't get disadvantage because it actually is such a poor door.
Okay then. Very good. What was my perception? +6, so that'll be a 25. Yes.
Looking out, it seems to be just a landing with
So
stairs.
23.
down.
A landing.
But they look like there might have been currency here once, but that's all been removed.
Okay. But
Obviously,
there doesn't
the
appear.
other adventure
There doesn't
between-
appear to be any sort of mechanism or anything like that on the other side.
Yeah.
No.
All right, I open the door.
Take 2d6 points of damage.
I scream really loud.
Then it
I'm
creaks
part of the
open.
trap. I'm part of the alarm. What?
It creaks open.
Okay.
He's just training us now. Every time we open something, we just scream automatically.
There's yawning portal stuff. It just curses you.
Mm.
Love curses. Okay.
Onwards we
Cold
move.
stuff out.
Yes.
Martin's Grove's just there. I've just put that on
Oh,
power
thank
on
you.
16th.
Okay.
Check for traps on the door. That's the other door looking through. 24.
Doesn't appear to have any traps there.
Okay. And I will carefully open the door, have a look and see what's on the other side. which
It
is
also
there.
creaks open, so you hear the sound of 2 doors creaking.
And more Tweety birds.
And the birds stop tweeting.
Stop Tweety. Okay.
Well, you made noise.
Can I see the birds?
You see a stairwell going up.
Oh, okay.
Because you're at the bottom of the stairwell where the door was.
Okay, so I'm at the bottom of the stairwell, you're at the top of the stairwell, is that the case?
I think so.
Yep. So, time to split the party. Who's going which way?
We're all going up to
Well,
go
I
confront
said okay.
Kazakh.
Together.
Based on how high we had to climb the wall on the outside, how much height is there above the keep to go compared to what we've gone up?
It was what, 6 stories, wasn't it? Or 5?
Okay, you think that there is another floor and then the ceiling above you.
And
And you can get up, so there are 2 more levels above you.
well, two more floor surface, or 2 more standing surfaces, and below us there's at least 2 surfaces. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or a 4th floor with first and bottom.
So,
Yeah.
so we've been told that Kazakh lives in the upper floors of this.
Yeah.
Doesn't appear.
Well,
to
no,
have
we
been-
don't we're told that at all because remember I couldn't talk about Kazakh.
We inferred that there was a mage of cat called Kazakh up the
Yes.
stairs. So we could draw steel and confront this person.
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest it's worth going upstairs first of all anyway. Just on the idea that
So, is anyone touching the dagger?
I'm good.
He already did.
Anyone else touching the
I've
dagger?
got my own. I'm good.
but this one's shiny.
I'm not good with shiny.
Can I do an Arcana check? Arcana just to see if I can learn anything. Five.
5? Well, it looks perfectly safe to you.
I'm good, thanks.
It's only got 1 charge. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my limitations.
This place, I mean, by the looks around in this room, it hasn't been used for over a month. We've discovered that there's no active nasties necessarily downstairs. It's like it's passively occupied.
benevolent nasties at best.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that there's like I pointed
So 15.
the
climbing
vacant
stairs.
spaces of the paint where the paintings are missing.
Okay.
Whoever's been here has packed this place down.
Yeah. Well, remember the picture we were showing of what the bottom level was. All the stuff that was in these rooms is down at the bottom level.
Yeah, it's all been packed up to move
Or for safety.
or for safety.
Yeah.
So I don't suspect there's going to be anything upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so you
furniture they couldn't take down the stairs would be ready.
who's following her? Are you going up the stairs?
I will.
Stealth up?
Okay, so you're stealthing up as well.
I'm going to follow as soon as I can get myself to actually walk.
Exactly does an 8-foot dragon creep up a stairwell?
How
Largely.
I'd only go with how over
Yeah.
You know, Seagrog. I see shit.
No, nothing there. Can't see anybody.
I rolled a 16 to
Barbarian stealth.
try and
Yeah.
see if there's any religious symbols on the dagger.
Okay.
Not actually pick it up, just from afar.
Looking on the dagger, it seems to bear the some sort of human signets on it.
Human signets.
Yeah.
Okay.
As in, it's got marks, but
No,
marked
no,
by
like-
humans, not like gnomes on the bed or anything like that. He's saying.
Yeah.
I thought it was meaning like small like swans.
So if I point them out, you
Yeah, I was
guys would know
thinking
what they are, or at least
more
similar.
birds. Yeah.
Or
Everyone else just left
Well, it's
the
all
room
about
waiting
birds,
to-
right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you want to bring it up to us to have a look?
are there bed sheets here, or bed stuff bedding left?
There are.
There would
Okay,
have been
I'm grabbing the
curtains.
bedding and I'm throwing it on the
Okay,
dagger.
so
and-
order even.
Oh shit. Even.
Ish.
That's a 3.
Okay, so you go up to the bed that the gnome was examining earlier and rip some sheets off. You're the last one down here, and there's someone looking up at you.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I did say there's some footprints that come to the bed.
Is it
It
like
didn't
a
He's
hidden
just
bed,
found them.
Or what kind of
They're
face
under
is
the
this?
cover.
So you looked under the bed, but not under the covers.
Okay, roll not be
Apparently.
I thought you had it. But
No, he hadn't looked under the door.
And you got distracted.
You got distracted by
Who's
the make
been
of the bed.
sleeping in my bed?
Yeah.
So it looks like a rather elderly guy. He's just staring up at you.
That's a 14 willpower
Yeah,
to not be freaked the fuck out.
and he tries to pull the bedding back.
Grab the dagger and stab.
Okay.
He's safe if he
I'm
can't.
just gonna
stab,
let him
stab.
take the bedding and just kind of
With the zappy dagger.
take a moment to
Zappy
realise what the fuck just happened.
Hand me the day. Yeah, hold
And
this.
then kind of check the other bedding and pull that one.
Yeah, no problem pulling that bedding off. There's no one underneath that one.
Do you make any noise?
No.
Because we have no idea what's
You didn't want to wake him up any more than he had.
Can I put the bedding on the other
So
guy?
there's like this. Hang on. So we're all going upstairs with like.
Yeah, we're going stealthily.
We're all like,
Yeah.
whoop, 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 and he's stealthily all by going.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am now collectively putting all the bedding I can
Brilliant.
find in the room on top of his side or on top of him to make sure he doesn't get. Wait,
They
The,
got
the,
tacky
guy,
bean.
the guy who
Tacky bean and
yeah.
What?
the guy who
You
went
mean
to bed
after
a
all
month
that,
ago.
you don't want a blanket to go and get the knife?
And then you got the knife.
I'm now more concerned about the guy who's probably going to stab me with the knife. Than
And
Then
yet
he waved at you.
you don't alert your party members who are now like stealthily
I'm too
creeping out of
busy
it.
stacking bedding and pillows. And
He's
I thought you were grabbing a pillow and like the slug.
oh, yeah.
Look, no. The guy's been here for a month. I don't think the pillow's going to do anything.
Yeah.
Point. This is like that scene from Seven.
The best I can do now is make him comfortable, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
Make
thought
sure
you
you
were
reach
trying
the
to
top.
attack bedding. I thought that was
So looking around here, as your head pops up, you see this large chamber was clearly the Donjo's kitchen and main food storage area. It's currently littered with the remains of hardwood kitchen table, rusted knives, and other implements. A large bin that once held many types of food, and there are not one but two large fireplaces here at either end of the room. Both look equally in disuse. The ceiling here is made of heavy wooden planks, and you can see holes in it leading up to the roof. There are,
Okay.
there are also
Is it holes into the roof?
yeah, and there are stairs going all the way up onto the roof itself.
But by the sound of it, the roof isn't going to be
How
very
big are the
stable to
holes?
wander around.
How big are the holes? Big enough for birds to come through.
And which I can say,
What
so
size of
I
bird?
heard tweeting. Can I see
birds can
birds?
be, you know,
Can I see birds?
Hang on.
you
You
can
said
see, you can
you
see
said
birds
birds.
nests all through
Are
the
they big
ceiling.
enough for us to get through?
No, but
But
the
you can
stairs
go,
are
okay.
you can go through the door of the stairs.
Yeah.
So
Just the holes are
big, big enough
So
to
we're
fall through
looking-
the other way, but not, you know, go
Alright,
ahead.
so
I'm
we're
not
looking
seeing
up at the holes and we're seeing birds nests and things like that. And I'm going to be like, I'm going to go downstairs and get my bird netting.
Mm-hmm.
There's an issue here.
I get downstairs and I see him putting all this shit on his bed, and I'm like,
It's worse. It's worse because I got my rope out and then wanted to make a dexterity check to tie the bed up to make sure he wouldn't move. I rolled a 1.
So he's tied himself
I'm
to the
probably
bed.
now tied to the bed with this guy.
You can see that the monk has tied himself to the bed.
I don't kink shame and I get my rope.
And the rest of the day you're sitting there.
I didn't see shit.
You don't kick. You carefully pull the net up and offer him additional.
No. This is bird netting. I go back upstairs. I'm like, okay. I get up to the top and say, "Man, we gotta." Title's having a. Title needs some private time. I think we might. I mean, before we go much further, we're probably going to need to check on him in about 5 minutes.
But Title needs private time. Drazzle says, "Oh, maybe I should go check on him."
Drazzle, it sounds like a great thing. You can go check on Title.
So Drazzle gets out his book and starts heading downstairs.
Excellent. I have bird netting.
And it's going to go into the next novel.
Probably.
So
You can hear the happy chittering of Drazzle as he's writing. He always has this happy little chirp.
At least someone. At least there's
But
like.
the bird.
We're using the buddy
I
system.
can't see any birds. It's your bird's nest.
And you
Well,
can
I'm
sort of see
thinking
some birds
safer.
moving around quite quietly.
Okay, do they appear to be natural birds, normal birds? Nature of 18.
Well, none of them are glowing.
Okay, that's a good sign. I'll have a look around the kitchen area and see if there's anything of interest in here other than birds' nests holes in the ceilings.
You can also
Take a
see
look at the fireplaces and...
they also have windows out at this level as well.
Oh, okay.
And the curtains here are missing.
This isn't the top level, is it?
This is the top
It's
living level, but
it's the top internal level.
which puts you out on the ceiling.
Okay, cool.
But obviously, yes, being a
Llewellyn, you
tower,
want to touch
you
some
could
more
probably,
things?
it's probably designed that people could be on the top
Yeah.
for shooting arrows and things like that.
Stuff?
So,
But
step
based
up.
upon the holes in the
Back
to you at the
ceiling,
bed.
I'd probably take care.
What am I
to
doing
go
with the
on
bed?
Back to you at the bed. You
Oh, back
currently
to the
tied
bed.
yourself to the bed, and
Tie
you don't
yourself?
think you can undo
Or
that.
has he just got like tied it up?
Yeah,
now?
this is
You
all.
can manage to tie it in such a way you cannot do it, but you can see the dagger is within
Or his rope just
The
doesn't
dagger's
quite.
within reach.
Yeah.
You could reach it to cut the rope.
Well, the old man's like, "Can you stop?
Yes.
Please, sir, let me alone." How is
How bad this is going, that's going to only get worse, so sure. I will reach out and grab the dagger.
Okay, as you reach out for it, it seems to just slide right into your hand
Oh dear.
and cuts right through the rope without any effort.
Funny though.
Oh.
Okay.
Via your arm.
Yes, exactly. What arm?
It reacted because what I'm already connected to, didn't it?
No.
No, there's something else.
You
Right.
just didn't
Okay.
like it.
Can I
Fair
try and
enough,
drop it
Yeah.
now?
But I'll solve a thing.
Sure, you drop it. The point of it sinks a bit into the stone.
Ooh,
why are you?
that's a hell of a knife.
Can I try pick it up
Picks up
again?
easily as if it
He
wasn't.
was
eating
dropping
anything
it
at all.
on the idea
You can see
that
it's got
it could
the
stay
stone
off
around
and
it
cut
has
go.
melted slightly.
So if
Can
you
I
can let
check
it go,
the
then that
end
implies
and see
that
if
The
it's
tip is perfectly sharp.
it's a friendly.
Can I try
dagger
carve
that's very
something into the
nice.
wall?
Yep, it just carves right into the wall. It's almost like you're scraping the top of butter.
This is creepy.
Wow,
It's impressive.
hell of a
Satisfying.
knife.
Depends.
Are you gonna stab the old man?
I want to know who he is first. At least I know
Yeah,
he's
but
comfortable.
imagine like butter.
Yeah, as you're sitting there slicing
The
it off
last
stones.
But you know who
I'm
he
just
is.
going to point out the last
You
thing
know
he's
who he
written
is.
in Drazzle's book is something about me and another man and butter.
Yeah, that's a fair
He
point.
makes a very good point.
But you know who he is. His name's Bed.
Then,
Quite probably.
Or Duna.
alright, I will,
That's why I want
I
it
will
back.
slowly
His name's
pull
Zach.
back the covers and
We're
kind of
gonna
ask me,
sleep for
Strength check.
strength check, yes.
Because you've made it a big
I have.
pile.
Well, he did say slowly, so he might do one at a time.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
natural
little bit.
20.
You rolled a natural one. You pull the colours all the way up.
Okay, there are no covers.
He's just going.
He was trying to hang on to them.
As you're standing there with a knife.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm now ready for this. I have a knife. I know how to use it.
You get. Ah! He yells.
I'll point the knife at him and
And he stops.
ask,
You're
who the
funny
hell are
there.
you?
I'm dead.
Wait, what?
Yes, you're right.
No, the bed's what you're on. Who are you?
That's my name. My name's Ben.
Your name is Bed.
Yes.
Do you just pick random objects and name yourself with?
No, I woke up on the bed, so I'm Ben.
The naming schedule's here. Like, it makes no sense. The other guy downstairs was called Shovel. I don't get it.
Well, Kazakh named everyone.
Oh, right. Okay. So you're one of Kazak's followers then?
His bed slave.
Not allowed to talk about Kazakh.
Well,
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk
and
about
then he took it away before he told everyone what to do. So I'm here, so I'm called
He's
dead.
dead. He can't be a bit warmer.
Yeah, true.
So you were given no instructions.
Well, he didn't like me. He told me to get away, so I got away and hid.
In the only place that he
Well,
knew being the bed.
The window's open if you want to get away there.
No, cold out there.
Can I have my Duna back?
Feel yes and cold,
I can feel cold.
just not heat.
I can feel heat.
Huh. Interesting.
They just don't care.
So what are you planning to do once you escape?
In a bed.
Well, I'm not allowed to leave. We're being told not to go. That's the first thing he told everyone.
Yeah, your friends downstairs were told the same thing. So
Told them a lot more.
yeah, I
He
know.
likes to talk.
Because otherwise you have a weapon on you. You have a bed and a pillow. So
Yes, it's a dangerous implement. Can I have it back, please?
the pillow. Oh,
No, the
sure.
Duna.
And Juno. I like Juno. Juno, my friend.
Okay, I'll just give him back the doona.
Okay. You hear the scratching of Joseph behind you.
So, is there anything concerned about your Lord and Saviour?
He's not my lord any longer. He's just my lord.
Okay, sorry, my apologies. Your Lord minus the Saviour.
Yes. He saved no one. He's an idiot.
I've guessed as much from the conversations we had downstairs with your fellow comrade.
He's also contradictory. He said, "Don't go anywhere. Don't and get out of my sight."
What's with the choice of curtains?
What curtains? He looks out.
They
Oh, the
sent
curtains
you
are gone.
curtains.
What do you do with the curtains?
They
Why are you
tried,
still wearing part of the curtains?
they tried to attack me, so you know I figured it's one of the traps here.
Curtains might do that.
The curtain wouldn't.
Has he cursed all the curtains here to attack people?
Only the ones you touch, apparently.
Why only I touch?
He knew you were coming.
Yeah. You've been waiting for 200 years.
I will make a mental note of this. Alright, so if
It's all
I
in the book.
leave and head upstairs, are you going to stay here?
Sure.
But of course, what he's got to discover
Okay.
is, in fact, curtain is very friendly.
That's nice, safe.
The curtain
want
is
to
so
do that.
dangerous, but curtain
Good.
is very friendly.
I'll just
Only as a pair do they actually
tuck him in, I guess.
Yep.
And just
Well, no, I'm talking
head
about
upstairs.
specific.
Carrying the dagger.
One
Carrying the dagger.
particular
Curtain.
Did it come
As
with
opposed
a
to
sheath,
shovel
or-
and bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
That seems exceedingly sharp.
Well, in fact,
Alright, I'll
actually,
head upstairs carrying the
there
dagger.
might be a pair of curtains. When Lord Kazak finds out someone moved the curtains in this room, you'll need a couple people with curtains now.
I'll also tell Jazzy to follow as well.
Well, you know, finishes writing, closes the book up and follows you.
Actually, as we're walking up the
That
stairs, I'll make sure to turn around to Jazz and go, make sure they know about the curtains, because those things are dangerous, and then turn around and keep going up.
He's got a picture of you going,
I kind of look at the picture funny, but just, again, mention the curtains. Do what you want, just add in the curtains and head upstairs.
he's got a picture of you on the curtains, you're fighting the curtains.
This is fine.
I mean, he's actually got, he's labelled the picture to explain
Excellent,
what it is.
yes,
So.
I appreciate this. Curtains are evil.
Hmm.
Just wait till you hear about Venetian blinds.
That's your gnomish device, that's evil.
Latest,
So, okay,
latest
so
window
upstairs
coverage.
in the
They hide
kitchen,
behind
Okay, so
you have a look around.
in the kitchen, having a look around, you don't actually find anything that seems to be useful here. This place seems to not have anyone come up here.
Well, I'm suspecting it's not. They don't need to eat very often.
Well, it's not like we're
Yeah.
going to find a person here called Butter Knife or something.
Milk and cookies. We'll take down the old guy.
Okay.
Um,
Alright, so there's birds, the windows are open,
Yep.
this place is disused.
Well, it's not open. There's no coverings, and they never had any frames.
Yeah.
They were just big holes in the wall.
Yeah, exactly. So that means the birds have gone in.
Yeah.
There's nothing
the
up.
roof's starting to collapse. I don't think it's necessarily worth going up to the roof.
I don't get the feeling that there's anyone here other than.
Well, there is two floors we missed.
Yeah, but it feels like there's no one. Like whoever's, they're all just left behinds.
It might be a cellar.
So it might be easy to do a job of evicting the.
It could be, yeah.
Although, by the sound of it, if we can eliminate this Lord Kazak,
I think he's already gone.
then, well, or maybe so, then potentially Corwin might be happy to have some ready-made staff in the castle.
Yeah.
Might as well check the roof and worst case scenario go downstairs and I'll just fireball the whole thing and ruin everything that could be possibly treasured down there.
Well,
we get to loot anything.
We are contracted.
We'll call that.
I'm joking.
We are contracted.
We'll call that
to
Plan E. Alright.
Q.
Can one of the tall ones just give me a boost up? I'll poke my head in this roof.
There is a stairwell.
Upstairs.
Oh, okay, then I'll just bound up the stairs then.
I'll give you a boost by.
We can,
No. There's a
by, like,
stairs.
one
Stairs. So
Yeah.
into the roof
You have
area.
no problems bounding up to the top. It has a trap that comes up onto the ceiling itself. Looking out, give me a investigate roll.
Lots. Natural 20 plus 8.
You know for a fact that even if you walked out on this roof, you'd fall through it.
Okay, I don't.
So, and it doesn't look like anyone has actually been up here.
On the roof? On the roof?
On the roof itself.
I was meaning in the roof.
Well, there is.
Yeah, but actually, like the
In
trapdoor
the roof
takes
is
you to the outside.
Oh, so you go up into the roof and then you can trapdoor outside.
Yeah,
Well, it's a ceiling.
because the
And
ceiling
that's why
of
there's
the
all the
kitchen
holes
is
that
the
you can
roof.
go through.
That's right.
that
Which is
way.
why we had the bird's nest coming through the planks in the roof.
Yeah, that's what I was
So-
looking.
so
I was
basically-
looking for the look. I was investigating what was happening with the birds.
So
Yeah.
the birds themselves are just seem to be just hopping on nests up here.
Okay.
Are they
Right.
real birds?
But otherwise, nothing.
The birds I saw were
Nothing that
looked
seems to be
natural.
bad.
All right,
And
come
the
back
bird
down.
itself
Like
looks as
5
if no one's actually been on there.
Yep.
And it doesn't look like anyone's come
All right,
inside.
I'll come down and I'll say I'm no Tyler, but this place needs work.
Jim.
I'm sure Doug will be able to do it. He used to be a carpenter.
Yes.
There's nothing up there.
Well,
I say
shovel,
we
yeah.
go
Doug.
down.
Okay.
To the
Doug.
basement
Doug's
we
a better
go.
name.
I think that's a better name. I told
Is
you
there
that as
any-
a friend.
is there any worthwhile silverware?
That is first name.
No,
Doug
all
Shovel.
this stuff here looks like it is
Doug Shovel.
poor quality,
As opposed to buckshelf.
disused, and has been in the elements for too long to be of any use. By the time you cleaned it up, there wouldn't be anything left.
Oh well. We go down and check
So
in on
we go-
Tidal and his administrations.
Yeah, so
Okay, so Tony's
He
on his
should be
way
done
up
by
as you
now.
go to check on him. He's carrying the data.
I didn't hear any screaming.
No, there wasn't any. There are no curtains either.
I go
Are
downstairs.
these two circumstances linked?
I continue downstairs.
You see one of the beds is being well tied up. There's some frayed ends of rope nearby.
I don't king shape and I keep moving.
So, Stefan, give me a insight roll,
Inside.
which is wisdom based.
Yep. I had that one. So that would be a 15.
Okay, so the closer you get to Lovell, the more your dagger seems to vibrate and pull you in that direction.
Towards. Okay.
It's an
Point
anti-elf
first.
dagger.
Point first.
Yeah,
Just
no,
out of
thank
curiosity,
you.
I'll kind of see where it's kind of. What's it called? Like dowsing.
Well, basically, if you close your eyes, you think you can point him out in the room.
Okay. I'll just keep closing my eyes and open just to check where the
Yeah, it's always pointing at him.
Huh. Okay.
Place spin the dagger on the ground.
So it's got a
Yeah, might as well. Just
it's got a
spin it
it's got a
around,
special
see if it
power
always
of
goes
find elf.
No, +3 dagger of elf slaying. That's why it's elfy.
I've got a +9 dagger against ogres. Go.
Throw it up in the air and see where it
this
falls.
dagger seems to
On me. No.
enjoy pointing at you for some reason. Deliberately you for some reason.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Okay. While he's got it out of the sheath, I have a look
It
at
was
it.
never in a sheath. It was just
Oh,
hanging there
stuck in a
blade,
wall,
that's the way you
remember?
could see it.
Okay. It's
Give me a history roll.
some sort of reasonably major thing because I couldn't detect a magic school.
This thing can cut stone.
Okay, that's going to be useful for my history roll. I think.
Connected to something you're wearing, I would suggest.
He said it
Maybe.
cuts stone and it points at you. And you're like, I don't pee
I'm-
my pants.
Yeah, I'm.
I am harder than stone.
Like, if you threw it, would it hit him?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just
Anywhere.
This is worse than Dirt Run with scissors.
Looking
It's
at
like
it, you
Dirt Run with
see it
insta-kill.
does
It's like, oh, sorry.
bury one of the Darrican houses on it. Symbolism.
Yep.
And it is dated from the time that the Darricans and the Alps fought. And it is a dwarven craftsmanship.
Right.
There you
I
go.
relate to this.
So yeah, so it's been bred
So-
with hatred of elves.
Dwarves
and Darrican.
A Darrican dwarven made anti-elf dagger,
Oh,
Could be handy.
which is why it hurt me when I picked it up because it went sod you.
right. So this thing detects. hell?
You're like the only person that couldn't pick it up.
Well, me as well. Yeah.
He wasn't in the room at the time, though. Or
That's
yet.
why I asked you wanted to pick it up.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Well, what do we do with it?
Don't throw it at me.
Well, yes, obviously, but
The
what am
thing
I
is-
going to do going around stabbing elves?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, apart from that, it's a brilliant knife.
If he had rolled any
Keep
higher,
it.
he would have picked up it. Also, he would point at Chevron as well.
Yeah.
But he didn't roll.
Oh
that.
man, that's a cool thing actually. Like, because
I mean, but it's a magical dagger.
If you ever lose
It'll be
me,
quite
if you ever
effective in
lose me,
combat.
I'm not in this
Can I
room.
use it as
yeah,
a monk?
title.
I'm not in this
Yeah.
room.
Probably
I
not.
don't think I can.
I think they do get.
I
Is it
think
like
you
a
can
market?
use simple weapons as monk weapons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you can rapidly stab him with the dagger.
No, don't do.
Give it a go. See if you're proficient.
Yes, but it does mean if I get lost in the pub or at a party or
So-
something.
so
I can
what
go-
Can you
is-
imagine
I can
being at
find
a
you.
party and someone just brings out a dagger and
I'm
says,
just looking
everywhere
for
the
somebody.
phrases?
Must get simple weapons and
So
short
here's the
swords.
thing.
Yeah.
So what if you do that? So what if
Yeah.
you do that? You put his hand, you put your hand on his hand like this, and do the knife thing like that.
No.
Ow, 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 ow,
Well,
ow.
no,
Yeah.
because your fingers are
That's right.
there, so
That's
you're
right, yeah,
like
yeah.
it's avoiding.
The point is, you
What
can
is it?
demonstrate on
It's like
yourself
the
first
cat
of
with
all.
the-
That's how we
This would
try.
go towards me. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's why if we go like that, it'll never hit me. It'll always hit him. So
Yeah,
I'll be
Exactly.
fine.
yeah.
Exactly.
Let's not do
What a
that.
trick.
Yeah.
Here, look, I will not hit my hand one way.
What I'm thinking, no. So what I'm thinking is, if you put it on like a spindle, and then you put
Would
like
be an elf compass.
no, but we put it. Well, not only is it an elf compass, but
Ah,
It only works while it's being touched.
yeah.
you can put it. But if you, it
Yeah.
only works while it's being touched, so you can't spin it on the ground.
If he spins it on the ground, it's just a normal.
Yeah,
But
dagger.
it's
not
perfectly balanced.
Because if
You
you've
spin
got
it on your
both,
finger.
that's what I'm thinking. If you've got the elf on each side of this dagger and spin it,
I could
it would
spin
just
and
keep going.
Perpetual
hold it.
motion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like putting
Put a
butter
gear
toast
on
on the
it.
back of an elf and
Yeah,
throwing it
I
out
bet
the
you'll
window.
find the balance is perfect. You can spin it on your finger, not down on the ground.
Yeah.
Knowing
It
my
hurts you.
rolls, I'd spin my finger, slip, and it would go straight into his head. So I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I just realized you can like cut your way through doors, like cut
Yeah.
your doors and things like that.
It's a bloody useful knife as long as you don't wave
Speaking,
the
yeah.
blade at me.
Well,
Hack at things.
no. The only the real reason it worked on the stone in this tower is because this tower was built by elves.
I can cut curtains out of walls.
It actually was. You're right. It's elfin stuff, wasn't it?
I would call it the curtains there.
No, it's Darrington. It's human.
Are you actually writing that down?
Well, it certainly was because it was the cause remember, it was apparently put together or built
You're so
by
disappointed.
the
dude.
cousin.
I'm just
250
thinking, like,
years
do you
ago
have
with
like an allergy
Ah,
against
yeah.
the
Corin
or
that they're
something?
investigating for.
Like if I make a
That's like
macrame
inheritance.
quilt, will it like kill you?
No,
I was being
it's just
facetious.
It just felt horrible and
Okay,
I couldn't
so
handle it.
going down to the level
It was
below
creepy
the
as
bed
hell.
chamber.
Okay.
Well,
And
they
then-
were probably mouldy.
Probably.
Of course, it was going to be stinky and stuff.
So you go
It's
down
fair.
one
It was
level
self-defense.
and
Dry mold as well.
It attacked me. Horrible.
It did. It was horrible. So unlike the
Made you sneeze too.
area above, this one seems to be a series of rooms instead
Oh.
of just a single room. So you find yourself coming down to a landing for a corridor and 3 doors either side.
Is there
Give
any?
me a investigate roll on the gnome.
I investigate the gnome. For 12? I don't know.
It was
Okay,
What am I
so-
looking for?
Well, probably first of all, I'd be looking
the
for any
big-
dust or footprints in the
The
corridor.
big thing that you know is that there is a lot of footprint traffic going into this corridor and out of it.
Okay.
What about into the doors?
Including to the stairwell down,
But not up.
but not up.
But not
There
up.
was a single set of tracks going on.
What about
Okay, so I-
what about into the doors?
Alright, so
Like you said, the
I-
corridor's there.
No,
Does
no.
the
So
track lead into the
I'll
doors?
pause and wait for Parody to turn up.
Okay, so I'm
And I will make this observation clear to him
Yep.
and say, it looks like we've got some of those downstairs guys patrolling this land.
There's more of them. So yeah, I'll take a look as well. So that's what 17 on investigation. But basically, I'm particularly looking for if there's tracks in the hallway. One set of tracks leading up to the bed chamber, which is presumably bed. The
Because they don't come
are
back
there
down.
tracks leading
Well,
into the doors?
Have
and
we
in-
been
in
told
the
about
corridor?
bed?
Yes,
No.
good point.
No.
Are you talking bed as in the object
person.
or bed the person?
Yeah.
Tell us about who bed was.
No one has mentioned bed. As in,
No one's
I've
mentioned
come
bed
down. He's looking pensive with a disheveled bed and a dagger. I'm just like,
I'm upstairs with you guys now.
No
There's
comment.
nothing else in that room.
No comment. We go downstairs. So I don't know anything about bed.
Okay.
You
No,
probably don't know anything about bed.
that's
So we're
fine.
just
None of us
we
know
did
anything
see
about
one
bed.
set of footprints leading to the bed. So
Yep.
So I will
Okay.
point
That was
out
the end of
that
it.
no one checked the
Chest of drawers.
chest of drawers.
No.
That was funny.
No. I'm gonna do the levels first before we start investigating, like opening drawers and looting
Yeah, I
things.
totally agree with
In
that.
case things go boom.
Exactly.
so
Well, the last thing I got found was a bed.
Remember-
It's pretty guy called Cupboard in Cupboards. So
Remember, pillage.
That was a guy in there.
Pillage, then burn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is an important mistake to not make.
Yes.
So, is there any
Double
evidence of
negative,
any
but
footprints
sure.
leading to the rooms, the doors either side on the corridor?
Looking down, let's
There were
see.
3, you said?
Who's next?
3 doors.
You said there were 3.
There are 3 on either side.
Yep.
And there doesn't seem to be any footprints, any recent footprints leading into them, but they seem to have footprints leading in and out of.
Right.
Okay, so there's been traffic in and out, but not
For a
recently.
while.
Alright,
But there is
so-
fresh traffic from the stairwell down to the into the corridor and out.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna stay on the stairs rather than go onto the landing, because after our discussion from downstairs, the zombies, I don't know, the reanimated guards, whatever it is, appear to be very well programmed. So they might be able to sense that.
Hmm.
At which point I'd rather have more backup before we start
Yeah.
opening doors.
Well, okay, now Peredir is happy enough that Doug suggested they weren't allowed to leave the room downstairs, so he's happy enough that walking around up here is okay. It's not much more of them, but he
I really
So-
like Doug. That's a,
seems appropriate.
The guy,
Give it
what was
a
it?
good
Bear,
name.
Bear is Doug Less.
So yeah, Peredir is happy to go up to the first door on the left, take a listen, and
the title does have a
Check the
skeleton key,
traps.
by the way.
Open the door.
I'm going to open skeletons.
So,
Well, no, you can get into anything.
16 on perception to listen. Is there any traps? Looking for that.
It's a
Yeah,
lightsaber,
14 to
basically.
see
It
if
is,
there's any
yeah.
traps.
Yeah.
14 looking for traps on the first
Universal
door.
cutting
Yep.
tool.
On the
Okay,
left.
you don't notice any traps on the door, and you don't hear anything on the other side.
Okay, I will crack the door open a little bit and see what's inside.
Okay, the door creaks quite badly as you open it up,
Okay.
and it looks as if it might have once been a bed chamber with the bed, just a heap of broken wood in the centre, with a broken table and a smashed chest nearby.
Bed's been here.
But there is a wardrobe in the corner intact.
I'm going to have a look at the wardrobe.
Okay.
Please tell me there's a guy in there.
It's locked.
Yes, he's called clothes
We'll see
hanger.
if I can
Yeah,
unlock
it's
it.
called wardrobe.
He's wearing 4 clothes.
2 to 25.
Okay, it was a very simple lock. We pop it open.
Oh.
Inside, you
Pull
notice
on
that the
it.
back's missing, and it's just been propped up against the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
But there's no shelving or anything like that. There's no contents.
Is there a person in it?
Is there a door in the wall?
Is there
I will
space
check for
in
the
person?
This is a bedroom.
No, I mean inside the drawers. If they're
So is it? Hang on.
Is there a
Underwater
person in the
with
drawer?
drawers.
there's no shelves in the drawers, and it's pushed up for kids a lot. I know it sounds like a hiding place.
There's just a guy sitting in there.
No, I'm wondering if it's is it a built-in?
Where's the location of this?
No, it's actually
It's been
freestanding.
pushed up against
So it's
the
a
wall.
freestanding with
But
the back
it's been
to it.
pushed up against the wall
Weird.
that would put it
Yeah.
towards the back where the tower went into the mountain, or towards the front where the tower.
Towards one of the other rooms.
Okay,
So
well,
you've got 3 rooms along this side, 3 rooms along that side. You came down
yeah,
some
so
stairs onto a
it's
landing
an
here.
internal wall,
So
not an
there's
external wall.
there is a wall going that way, and it's an internal wall.
Yeah, okay. Well, I will do the check for secret doors type stuff behind through that passageway, which is perception still, isn't it?
Yep.
So 24.
Okay. Looking
Who's
around,
joining us?
nothing
All right.
there that you
So
can
by the
find.
time when you get down here, I'm gonna be like, all right. I think we've
planned on
got.
being with you guys the whole time.
All right.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got company. So he's going into one thing. I'm going to go into another.
Well,
The pair of us will go.
I
into
thought you
another.
said you weren't going to go on the platform until we were.
Until
That is-
other
okay.
people turn up.
Then Parody walked past him.
He's like,
I'll be waiting here until. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you wonder.
are we all leaving like
Parody
Tidal
has
alone
faith in his
again?
friends.
No, totals.
It's
fine.
just-
I'm
No, he's
fine.
gonna-
I'll be honest. I just assume you're gonna die within the next year.
I'm surprised it
And it's
hasn't happened
okay.
yet.
Yeah, you've already accepted. So I'm just like,
Point.
Okay.
Taken out by
Optimistic
a handkerchief or
nihilism.
something.
Well, this character
Yes.
hasn't died yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
compared to the others.
There's always time.
Yeah. Definitely optimistic nihilism.
nihilism.
I'll go on an adventure, but I'm ready for my death every day. Make sure
If you die,
Make
can
the
we
most of it.
cremate you and then eat your ashes
So
ceremonially?
side.
I'm sure the water genasi wants to
So
cremate
very quick,
No.
very quick tangent. I heard some of the
Super Saiyan.
best advertising in the podcast recently, which is John Green's The Anthropocene Review. And it's an advert for life insurance, and it starts with, "Do you know that the cold embrace of death is coming?" It's true. What?
Okay, so you investigate the first room, and you notice Preadia basically looking at the back of the cupboard and checking the wall behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He can do that.
After spending all that effort breaking into it.
So
You
the
wanna
room
Let's
go
go
to the
the one
second door?
opposite.
Yeah, the opposite door. Oh, you're gonna do that one?
Go
All right, we'll do that.
Well, you would do the other one, would you?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Pick a
no,
door.
you-
Everyone, pick a door. 3, 2, 1. Which one
what
explodes?
could go wrong?
Yeah, which one explodes?
Okay, so
Two of them explodes and one of them
everyone's
Roll
picking a door. I'm going to roll a dice.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so as usual, we
Title's
have
one
all
explodes. Oh. Hang on, does it?
Yeah, it's in.
Wait, what exploded?
Okay, so by the sound of it, what did he find?
Everybody else found an open room.
The point, okay, because we might as well get through what's likely to
The
be
cold
quick
embrace of
descriptions.
death. Oh,
Yeah.
The quick descriptions.
Everyone finds a very similar room for Preadia. It looks as if most has been destroyed, and there's nothing of any value in there. He's the only
Can
one
I
who
have a
actually
look
has a
at the
cupboard.
rubble?
Yep, you can start poking through the rubble. And-
While being cautious for snakes.
I was about to say
Sure,
snakes.
give
Okay.
me disadvantage on a perception roll.
3.
No, you didn't find any snakes whatsoever. You were too busy trying not to find anything of use that you found nothing.
Right.
But you found no snakes.
That's
And
brilliant.
disturbed no snakes.
That's brilliant.
I'm okay with it.
You can make free wound.
I try not to look at Cthulhu. I don't.
But you honestly found no snakes.
Yes.
You succeeded.
You have partaken of no hot dog buns.
Yes.
And Stefan,
Except on Friday.
give me a perception roll
So,
with
so
advantage.
which door was he in?
Advantage, okay.
Hail the Scotia.
Table, it might help.
I'll just go there.
Not with your dice rolling.
Well, with advantage, it becomes a 9.
With advantage.
Yeah, I
So
rolled 2 and a 6, so
right, so the disadvantage was not with
disadvantage would make it.
I thought that was with advantage.
with advantage. I thought it could disadvantage.
Yeah. 9.
You also find no snakes.
Yeah, you are the snake.
Oh.
Put my rock back as you
Be
need
the
it.
snake.
Okay, so
You find no snakes. The spiders ate them.
you trip and go straight through a wall
Oh.
and down some stairs and into some water.
Secret door.
Whoa.
He's found it.
Oh,
Found the secret
okay.
door.
While everyone else was in a room.
Hang on. So are you looking knife first?
Just whoops! Cut through the wall.
He'd walk around with
I know not
eyes.
to kind of wield that knife first because knowing my rolls, I'll just go straight
Well, where are you storing it?
inside.
That's a good point. You put it in your pocket.
With what?
Something wrapped around it.
Okay. I mean, it cuts through
Right around.
anything. Cuts
Everything.
through anything.
Yeah.
And what kind of scabbard could hold such a knife?
So I'm still learning.
A dwarven
An,
spell.
an elf.
I'm trying different things.
He's
and
just
it's
store it
not
in an
working.
elf. It'll never fall out.
No.
It'll never fall
Yeah,
out.
that's right.
No.
That
You
doesn't make it
misunderstand.
good.
It cuts through things that he wants to cut through.
Right, so if he doesn't want to cut through a scabbard, it won't cut through
So
the
it's a
scabbard.
it's a magic item that doesn't need attunement.
That's right. Well, I would suggest it automatically.
Otherwise, I'd be in my boxes right now.
You
That's
are
true.
half the time.
You
Yeah. And tied to a bed.
It's called water gymnastic. Thank you very much.
He's going
So,
to get the water from somewhere.
well, apparently,
board shorts.
apparently he got the water by falling through the pit.
Apparently.
And yes, and you went splash into some blacky water without any light around you.
Quick,
Right.
pull out your dagger and split the water. Cut
Wait,
your
are
way
you
out.
Attack the
I
water.
attack the darkness.
No.
The darkness shrinks.
So everyone hears this splash and then silence.
Can I just point out Moses is not a subclass?
What?
Yeah, so
Wait a
water
minute.
gymnast, he falls into a pile of water. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I have any light cantrips or anything. So
Do you have dark vision?
nope.
Just
Yeah.
slash the darkness
can you
and
see
find some
underwater?
light on the other
I
side.
can breathe underwater. Yeah.
But can you
I
see
like
underwater?
that. That's good. I really like
No.
Fire.
that. Yeah, I like
As I say, maybe it's easy to see when you're down below.
I guess I'll try and feel my way through this water. See how deep this goes.
Well, you're in some stairs that go into the water.
Okay, so if I
You can
follow
keep going
this-
down if you like.
Yeah.
Okay, you keep going down, you find yourself underwater. So, what else doing now that your Genasi is?
Not
Waterboarding
finding a
myself?
drowning Genasi.
So,
See if I can breathe
Actually,
underwater.
how could exactly?
We had a
It's still possible to
we had
drown.
a bit of a tumble and then a splash. Is that right?
Yes.
Well,
I just turned to my corner and I'm like, oh.
Pettadeer comes out thinking, my God, I want the back again.
so you look out and all the doors are open.
You are.
So, yep.
And you got Drazzle sort of sitting, looking down.
So which room does not have someone looking out of at the present time?
One of the end ones.
So we'll head down there.
That's the one.
Process of elimination.
Well, actually, you walk out and say, "Where's title?" That one, right?
Okay, you look. The room's empty.
Funny that.
Is there any evidence of any exits?
Anything?
Give me a.
When you say empty, like, is it
So it's the same room
suspiciously
everyone
devoid
else
of things, or
It
is it
doesn't
like
even have his footprints going in.
19.
Okay, you see, Tidal seems to walk backwards into the wall at the end of the corridor.
So what you're saying is he hasn't even investigated his room yet.
No. You see,
Pay him for.
and there's half a footprint in the wall.
Okay, I will investigate the wall to see if I can work out how to open the passageway that obviously you walk backwards into, apparently.
Okay.
12 for investigation.
Looking around, there doesn't seem to be any latch lever or anything here whatsoever.
Okay, can I just try pushing a bit?
wave your hand through the
Your
wall?
hand goes right through the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like Tom's Midnight Garden.
So, well,
It sort of shimmers a bit as you do so.
I'd say he went that way,
CGI is really bad.
but I'll take a look in.
Pixelates.
I'll take a look in the room that he ignored, just to make certain that was empty as well.
Okay, you go in there.
And you fall through the floor.
Slash!
I
You
follow.
fall on a knife.
I follow and I cast light on my spear.
And you try not
So
to
you're going-
find snakes in the room that he got.
You're going through the illusion.
Please
wall
don't
you
let
mean?
it be snakes.
You like
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
With light.
Okay,
Is it always
Benedict, just
snake?
have a quick look in the room and make certain it's the same as the others.
Yep.
Makes it better.
It appears to be the same as the
Happy
others.
with that.
But no title. He
Oh,
obviously
no.
didn't search this room properly.
No, that's right.
Too busy finding stairs with my rear.
Okay, so is everyone going down through the illusionary passage?
No.
So we've already got one headed down there with light. So I'm happy to head in that direction.
So the illusionary passage goes down.
No, well, they take the
stairs?
illusionary wall.
There is a
Can you
wall.
come back through it?
He didn't go through, he just
Well,
waved his hand in.
Hand went in, hand came out,
In one piece.
You hope for the best.
and then she went in.
And then this glowing spear, Dragonborn just went through.
How fearless.
Listen to the screams.
Not a single scream whatsoever.
Says her bodyguard.
Here we go.
Then follow him.
It's okay. Listen for the screams, says her bodyguard.
Looks at you funny.
Right.
And then does a caw properly.
I think the point is you don't do it properly.
If no one else has gone through yet,
So there's
Pettadeer
no-
will go through
are
second,
there-
I guess.
With
I think that, but-
Or third, I should say.
were there like
Smart.
footprints going into this wall as well?
Right.
There were, but you didn't come down this far and investigate. You're
This
investigating
Raven's
from the landing.
smart, not
Yeah,
you.
okay.
Well, there
I
was
don't care
certainly
if
half a
anyone
footprint
follows
going
me,
backwards.
I just keep going.
There's
Okay,
a single wet
a
footprint.
few steps
going
through, you can see some stairs down, and Tidal face down, going like this down the stairs.
You just hear me say, "You good?"
Then you
Hand
step
up.
back and close the door. Yeah.
Can I go
Okay.
down and
Well, with
try
the-
and get you up?
I'm trying to swim further, see what's here.
But you can't see.
This is fine.
It's
light on.
still inky
I already
black for
have
you
light
down
up.
there.
Yeah, but
with
you
You
can't.
can't see.
I
You
wanna
can't
help
see.
him.
How far can she
Feel
see
my
with the
way
light?
across the floor.
So you can see quite
Enabling.
clearly that Tidal's swimming in what looks to be black ink.
Black ink.
That's not water.
But,
Arnold, that's not water.
what can she see above the level of
Wait, as someone who's like a water genasi, wouldn't you be able to tell what sort of water you're in?
If I stop breathing.
He hasn't checked yet.
If I stop breathing, yes.
This water's strange.
He's gone, I can swim in it, I can breathe in it, I don't care.
Oh, it's like
Okay, and
it's like Canberra
it
Newton.
goes quite. It basically opens up into a big complex that you can't see too clearly because the ceiling is not high enough for the room itself because you're at the top of the
Yeah.
stairs.
When you say complex, what do you mean?
As in, like, it opens up into a large
It's some
space.
sort of natural complex with stairs going down into it. That's all you can tell from this level.
Multiple rooms.
Do you want to
all underwater.
come back here for a second?
Well, there seems to be an air gap, but when you're at the top of the stairs looking down into a chamber, you can't see much with it.
Yeah, okay. I guess
But
I can come back up.
So you pop your head up out of the water and realise there's now light in the room and you couldn't see a thing underwater.
But does the
And you notice you're covered in black sort of slimy stuff.
Gesundheit.
It wasn't water, it was oil.
It wasn't water.
It was oil.
But he can still breathe.
No, he wasn't really breathing it.
He wasn't in there for long enough.
What sort of oil?
You were covered in the equivalent of lamp oil.
So,
That's a lot of lamp oil.
magic lights only.
but the level of
I mean, I
the
can always
oh,
cast
oh,
fireball if you guys want.
does it actually end up below the level?
I've got
of
firebolt
or
also.
does it
Downstairs,
downstairs?
you
hold
can
those
walk
up.
downstairs.
So
Back
keep
up.
it above water. Right.
You'll be
I'll
at
get the
least,
sausages. You like the flame, I get the Barbie going.
There'd be something.
5
According
feet
to
under,
this,
under
we
it,
are
by the
still
looks of it.
above the ground
Okay,
floor.
so most of
right?
us would be under.
So
would
some room is now
have to
filled
swim.
with oil.
So,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it could be
Caverns.
a portal or something like that.
Caverns behind.
so we look through the
we
window.
care about
We look
the
at the
guys
thing.
below.
You're like, "How are we doing?" You're like,
We're
"We're
just
down to
kinda
about
doing
3
our own
feet
thing
of the
at
black
We
this
care
stuff,
about
sir."
what they're in.
But what if they're in oil?
But
No,
the-
no, no,
okay,
the gear
the
they've
oil's
got
about
down
5
there
feet
is
deep
the
at the
stuff
bottom.
we're supposed to
You
be
think
covering.
it would go about 5
But
feet.
My
the
head's
ceiling
above-
is
It's
still.
about 2 or 3 feet.
Right, yeah, okay, so there's.
I'm trying
It's all
to
in that
use water to
bottom
wash
room.
myself off.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's there to stop you.
by coming at the bottom of the
I think
stairs,
he owns all
the
this oil.
ceiling is about 8-10 feet high, but the oil
Probably
might be
doesn't
about
know
5
it's
feet deep.
here.
Okay.
So we
Which
can
means it's
certainly.
a resource that can be used for
There's
the
space to
eventual,
get through. Obviously,
stronghold
most
that
of
we
us will be
can use
swimming or at
as
least.
a temporary
And
base
from
sometimes.
what you can
Paddling.
see at the bottom of the stairs, it looks like that you're in what
There
appears
is
to be a
another
crypt.
stairwell.
Oh, crypt.
I-
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
There's
the
a
whole.
crypt on the
Oh,
second
you mean no?
floor.
You mean down into the
It's
tower?
actually on the
Well,
second
Well,
it's
it's
a
it's still
cave
a
that is
floor we have.
Well,
on
technically,
fire.
you'll be closer to the
Um,
first floor.
I'll
So we don't
send
need
you
to
one.
immediately investigate the oil room.
Because what I'm thinking is
Except
this
for this is
actually
where the
oil.
tracks
We
went
just
through
cut a
the,
hole through the floor
Not
and let
really.
it drain to the
This is a
guys
secret
below.
passage.
I was thinking that.
Yep.
Which will then destroy
So
the
we can
stuff
do that
that's
later.
supposed to be recovered.
Kind of like all the other
Only if we
bits.
light it.
Let's just go down one more level.
You can have a look at the next level. Yeah,
Oil
okay, I've got no
paints.
problem with
So
that.
this is
This is
not.
it. This is at the back.
Yeah, but this is
Yeah.
so this is
into
not
the mountain.
so where
This
the
stuff is
stairs came
like
down,
thinners.
landing,
Cut a
stairs
hole in the wall.
continue down.
Which is
Right?
great.
So
At the
Can't we
far
just
end of
charge
that
it for,
is
like,
this
Gothic weapons?
That leads into
hidden
the
passage
mountain.
down into the mountain.
this is
That'd
the
be cool.
dungeon against
Yeah,
the back
against
wall
the
here.
mountain. So this goes into the
So
mountain.
this cuts into the mountain itself here, and the secret door comes right through into
Yeah.
the mountain.
Yeah,
And you
so,
can
so there is one more
So-
level.
Oh, we're in the
I want to go.
mountain.
Yes,
Yeah,
Okay.
you're in the
As I
mountain.
said,
So I want to go
caverns
down.
behind.
I want to go down the
Right,
next
okay.
level first, so that we clear
Double
the
check that
tower.
the tower
Yes.
is
We
clear.
complete the job.
Yeah, so we'll leave this for now
Yes.
and go back and check the rest of the tower.
We can do the oil room later.
Yes.
We just leave a light on.
We're down to about 3 feet of the black stuff, sir.
Yes.
Right.
Come on, who's watch water?
So,
boy?
so, more
Not yet, actually.
No.
more potential income for
I read the
Corin.
plot.
Lamp.
There's oil in that there hill mountain.
Yeah.
Black
Well,
gold.
as I said, it's a resource for the eventual base when they set up here.
But yes, okay.
So
So
wasting
looking
it
at
would be
the next floor down.
Okay, you can look down, and there is a door at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, we'll go quietly and carefully down, and
Well, we might bump into those.
well, I think there should be still a level to go.
Yeah,
But
but there might be
anyway, there
more.
might be more zombie
Yeah.
type things, which is why yes, we'll go quietly and carefully. And if we see one of them,
So
we'll
who's
say
covered in
hello.
oil? You're covered in oil.
No, it's
Yes.
magical.
It's not a cantrip.
So going down the stairs,
Yep.
is there another door leading down into the next
Give me a
area?
perception roll. There's a door at the bottom of the stairs. Each
23.
stairwell has a door at the bottom.
Okay, 23 on perception.
Okay, you can hear the sounds of crackling.
Literally.
As in, like the birds were making.
Pretty much.
Or as in crackle. Crackling.
The
No, I have not set myself on fire
Yeah.
Yeah.
yet
but we hadn't set the
this session.
zombies haven't been electrified, have they?
They have been.
Oh, they have been. Okay. I will check the traps on the door. Pretty confident there's no traps.
Well, natural 20 does help.
Well, whatever the state is, I'm pretty confident of that state.
Yes.
And I will push the door open. Expect you to creak as it goes through, so I actually just going to push
Oh,
it.
actually,
We
you
can
can
apply
the
oil,
hinges.
yeah.
Yeah, oil hinges while we're here.
Could do. So,
Does this look like there's something from Lord of the Rings to you?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually.
But in fact, we can't really order the hint if I
a
can push the
skull
door.
noodle or
I thought it was a skull.
a goblin head.
No.
Have a look.
Go for it.
Okay, so you see what appears to be because you rolled so well on your detecting issues.
No, it's just
that
a
there
stone.
are
Okay.
It's an
spiders of
elven
unusual
style
size
diamond
with
ring.
So I said that to my mum, and I'm uninvited to
sort
the
of a static around.
Oh, because they don't have
Ah.
the elven aspects.
Found out why there's no snakes.
But it's really pretty.
Why?
I told you, the spiders ate them.
Right. So there's spiders.
We've got spiders of unusual
Of course
size.
there's
Electric spiders.
Electric. How
Electric
exciting.
boogaloo spiders.
Yep. So,
Don't look for
filling the whole room, or what are we looking at?
Basically, filling half the room. They seem to be avoiding the area where the walkway between this door and the stairwell going down is.
Okay. Does there appear to be anything in the room other than spiders?
Rogar.
Everything else seems to have
Now's the time for fireball.
Sweet. No, I don't know that I want to touch the fireball in this castle.
No.
Bring the whole thing down on us.
I do enjoy lighting fires, though.
Yes.
That's right. But so, is there anything else in the room?
Well, so what
Nothing
level
else that you
are
can
we
see
on?
from here.
Two.
There's a
We're
large
on fire
fireplace that doesn't look like
We're on
it's
the one
being
above
used.
ground.
You can see ruined decks,
I worry
desks,
if I cast
benches, spinning
fireball
wheels,
at
and other
my
furniture strewn
torch
about the
the
room.
entire facility.
All the more reason not to
I'm
use
worried
fireball.
about the giant room-size oil lamp.
You
have
can also
above
see
us.
some
That's
great
my point.
tapestries
Yeah.
of
But spiders.
at the far end as well,
Yeah.
hanging on the wall.
Oil lamp.
Okay.
Room
With
size.
some carved
that's like
ebony and ivory and gold leaf
quite a space away.
frames.
Okay.
Well, you know how you get rid of
Uh,
spiders?
So-
like
you
it
get a
was
genist,
a
you shake them
throne.
up, and a lighter.
Baronial throne.
Never mind.
Okay, so this would
And
appear
smoke inhalation.
this would appear to be the room that the Lord of the Keep used for entertaining or receiving visitors, I guess.
I thought it
Yeah,
was very
they-
kept spiders.
I thought it was very kept
So-
Well, it
spiders.
is
Yeah.
now, but it used to be the baronial throne room.
I might actually I'll take a shot at one of the spiders.
Now it's the spider room.
Yes.
So,
Now it's the pissed off spider room.
How many spiders are there?
One left.
Oh, so the curtains weren't curtains; they were actually little
18, 19.
spiders.
Little
That
Yeah,
can't
you
be
managed to hit one.
little spiders all weave together.
I'll have to make more rolls for this.
That's why it disintegrated when you touched them.
7
Yeah.
points of damage.
Okay. It explodes in an area of sparks. You see bits of lightning flicker around it in about a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
And you can see the whole area around it is charred.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
that
many-
didn't work.
How many spiders are there?
I probably see about 15, 20.
I'm
Okay.
still voting for fireball here.
No, because there's lots of other bits and pieces in the room that might be useful for Corridor to
Good
keep.
point.
So,
Yeah, I still vote for fireball.
I don't know.
Only because
Maybe
there's
when
They don't
Fair
take much.
enough.
They don't take much to kill.
Yeah.
So a fireball should wipe them all out.
Practically,
So even minor spells
You know,
are
I
likely
could
to
do
be useful.
magic
Like
missile.
a
That's
base
an
level
option.
fireball.
You know, I
No,
could
like
use-
a
That's not
like
fire.
a base level firebolt.
I could use
Oh, you
Freya
can't do-
Frost.
That's not
I
even.
could use a cold attack.
Yeah, but you can
I
do it all
could
the
fight
time.
one if I really wanted.
Non
What do the rest of the spiders do when
Spray
one of them
fire.
explodes in a tower of sparks?
Scatter away from it.
Okay.
Can I
So-
conjure giant?
So they're not
bombs?
actually particularly aggressive.
Right.
They seem to be trying to find bits of places to hide in the woodwork.
Wow. Cool. So
So
they're acting like actual spiders,
yes.
not attack spiders.
So to me,
Can
it's something
I
that
detect their
it's
thoughts?
potentially we should eliminate them
With a fire.
when we to complete the job of clearing the castle
Yes.
for
for the
carrot.
carrot. Yes. Otherwise we could leave. Otherwise we would leave them alone. But we have a
That's
job
right.
to do.
Yeah. But the point is, I wouldn't expend resources on them.
That's fine.
The fireball's only one spell.
Freya Frost, we've got a cantrip.
Yep. I'd go.
Shocking
I
Rust,
say
another
Go
cantrip.
It
go
involves
cantrips.
touching them though.
Go cantrips.
True.
Yeah. You don't range attacks with that don't use feet would be used.
Go big, and then go home.
Yep.
I can do double hits.
I'm happy with those shape. So
Come out.
So how many are there?
there's about a dozen or so.
A dozen.
A baker's dozen or a classic
Well,
dozen?
Yeah.
technically, I think Martin said 15. Now
Yeah,
14.
he's
So I'm
14,
saying about
yeah.
a dozen.
Yes.
Right.
Dozen-ish. How
Take a
hard was
dozen
it
with
to
a
hit?
friend.
I hit
With a
it.
discount.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, I mean, I didn't actually try and miss, but I rolled about a 19 hit,
Yeah.
and okay,
So it shouldn't be too hard.
not excessive damage killed the one.
Yeah.
Well, how much damage did you do?
Well, I think 7 points of damage. So that's just it. Like, it's certainly your cantrip.
You said they're not. You said they're not hostile.
No, so the only reason to be clearing them out would be
to go with the contract.
continue our contract of clearing the castle.
Yeah.
Removing it of threats and dangers.
And you said they're of unusual size. Are we talking like?
Yeah, do you
Well,
know what?
they're not this size.
I would say that they're about this size.
Yeah.
Would you consider that to be a
That's not
small
really a
beast?
giant.
That's small.
Well, they're
Yes.
vermin, I would think.
They would be tiny.
They count as vermin.
Okay.
Yes, as tiny.
Small would be this big.
I think vermin might be a
So,
They are beasts in this setting. They're not vermin anymore. They used to
Okay.
be vermin in the previous version of the game.
Yes.
so can I?
They're just insectile.
Can I? So they're not hostile.
They don't seem to be hostile. They ran away.
Okay. Can I coax one over then?
How are we going to coax one over?
Speak with small beasts. No.
Because he's a good
feature?
Okay. You use your feature. Doesn't seem to understand you.
Okay. It's not.
What does it look like when he's trying to speak?
So I get down on my haunches and be like,
It doesn't seem to even...
It's more like just someone talking to a cat. So
Feeding it bread, trying to...
it's worth
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. It was a very good
Spiders,
shot.
ducks, very similar.
Except spiders, you've got to feed like big flies.
So, are we eliminating them?
Yes.
Or talking to them has helped?
Or birds.
Do you want to eliminate them?
We just walk in the room if they're running away.
Well, it's something we can, that's right. But okay.
Well,
I'll go in and investigate some of the rubble and things like that, the clear of the area.
yeah.
Okay.
Taking a watch for the spiders, if they
Yeah.
approach, I'll certainly be moving
Give
back
me a
again.
perception
Yes. We'll see if we can
there a spy
dive to
clan?
that later or something.
Is there a spy clan?
17
The spy clans.
Spider clan.
spider.
There are spider clans.
17.
Yes.
Okay, but I think I'm not sure if they are in the Atruaghin clans. There are other clans around.
No.
Yes. The other thing, of course, is
Yeah.
that
you notice
if we
that
capture them, we
the
can solve
webbing
the
seems
alchemists.
to also be sparkling. With
I have a
the,
net.
Same,
we're going to have to
yeah.
keep them in a box and carry them.
Okay. I wouldn't suggest touching them or their webbing.
No, I wouldn't either.
And
they're
their webbing
sparky
is coating
spiders.
over stuff that makes it hard to explode.
Most of
Well,
these
they're
are
spiky spiders, so
that the
Yeah.
walkway isn't through.
So maybe we're
Okay, who's got the 10-foot pole? In fact, I've got a sword. It wouldn't.
I can zap
It's
them.
not
No
good.
resources.
Exactly.
I have a 7-foot pole. If that helps.
I will use my sword to
An 11-foot pole.
move some of the
Makes you
webbing
an
out
advantage over
aside.
everyone else with a
Have a
10-foot
look around.
pole.
Yes.
You do
Point, I think.
hear
I'll have to
the
nail the
discharge
captains.
on the end of
Like
the
11-foot pole.
blade as you move it.
Haha,
Okay.
I have the high ground.
So we definitely want to zap them, just for safety of movement.
Well, I wouldn't zap them.
Blast them.
Blast, okay.
So I started blasting.
Why?
Yes.
We don't need to kill them.
None of them are actually visible.
Oh, okay.
They-
Oh,
they're
okay.
just hiding. They're
So they've all
hiding.
crawled away.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
I will be careful, and if you've got a 7-foot wooden pole, I'd suggest that's even a better item to
Clear the
move
webbing.
the webbing aside.
pole.
It's my stuff. I've carried it everywhere.
Right, okay then. I thought you were like, he just pulls it out of your back.
Well, no. He's got a 7-foot pole, because why on earth would you want a 10-foot pole? It's just a 10-foot pole cut 3 feet off, it's always useless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't get through doors.
Yeah,
Damn it!
he's got a 7-foot pole because he's starting a basketball team.
So we'll aim to clear the spider webs and take a look amongst the equipment.
Okay.
Right.
Almost, sorry, anyway.
Yeah, does anything stand out and basically electrocute any of us?
Not if you're careful.
Not if you're careful.
Well, like,
If you decide to be not careful.
Do I come out with a tattoo? Pledge my soul to a demon?
Not yet. That's later.
Own a cat accidentally?
the spider god.
That could
That's
happen.
actually not a bad... Hang on. Alright.
Which bit, the Yoda cat or the...
I was curious to which bit suddenly caught his attention.
Pledge your soul to a cat.
Yeah, pledge your soul to a cat.
Now that would be an interesting warlock attachment.
Okay, so while he's deciding what he's doing with his life choices from here,
Even time.
do we find the authentic?
I will be fetch me chicken.
You have to be quick, but you could probably
fish.
scare some of these
I had that.
spiders out and attack them if you wish.
Open the door.
Oh, no,
That's
no.
it,
If we can't find the like, I'm not
And now I wish
concerned
to
about
come in.
killing the spiders if they're staying away from us.
The only thing of real interest seems to be the throne, and it would be very hard to move or take out of here.
Is there anyone
Okay.
sitting on it called Throne?
Would you like to sit on it?
That's fine.
And be call yourself throne?
No.
There are no of those people here.
Right.
I'll take a look around the throne and make certain there's no
There are no footsteps of them coming into this room.
secret
They
compartment
just walk along the
around
edge of
it.
the room. They don't come into it.
Right. I'll look up because clearly they fly.
There is webbing up there.
I was going to say the spider's certainly up there.
Use your 7-foot pole to get it up.
So yeah, I'm taking a good look around the throne, looking for any secret compartments or anything like that kind of stuff in the throne. 23 on perception.
Doesn't have any secret compartments, but it does have the same symbols that you see on the dagger.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Sit on.
suggesting you may not be able to hold on to the dagger
Volunteer a...
because the dagger might be a family heirloom type artifact thing that they
that's
specifically
fine.
just
to take the throne with it.
I wasn't about to touch it anyway.
Right. But I mean, okay. The point is, we can show Corin the dagger, and if he decides to rock it, he said he was willing to offer good price for anything that we want to sell that way.
Yeah, that's true.
But
So you said the throne has the...
it's apparently got the family markings on it too.
So do we get an elf to sit on it and see what happens?
I value my ass far too much.
Well.
No.
Well, apparently you got someone called Throne over there.
I'm happy that there's not much else in this room that's worth exploring further right
yeah,
now.
exactly. So if we
Let's
go
go
down,
and burn ourselves up.
well, I'm thinking if we go downstairs, we'll run into that room.
Yeah,
where
sorry,
the
don't
guys
worry.
are. So I'm thinking. So actually, if we don't enter the room, but we stand in the doorway,
You want to go down and look?
I'm just thinking, yeah, go down and look.
Well, there was obviously another door.
Because they can't leave the room, and we can easily leave the room and head back upstairs. So I might go down there and test that.
Yeah.
That bit.
They're not going to chase you.
Well, that's what I mean. We can then converse with them and say, "Hey, there's no one upstairs."
Yeah.
In which case, I do exactly that.
Okay, so you go down, you look, you listen, you don't hear anything on the other side of the door. You open it, you find a room full of just boxes plus a door leading into the area you found the other people.
Right, yeah. So we haven't actually got to the bottom floor had 2 rooms.
Yeah.
The one they were guarding and the landing on the staircase, effectively.
Yeah.
Where they play cards.
So basically, yes, you've come down into a room where they're not there. If you want to go and say hello to them, you've got to open the next door.
And they can't. And they said that they can't leave that room or that landing. That level.
Good point.
The wording that I recall was the room, but we may have been assuming that was the whole level. Or they might have said the level and we assumed it was the room.
I have a quick
I'm happy to.
I have a quick fossick around on the ground floor room.
Okay, give me a investigate roll.
Okay. What is that? Oh, that's a 9. 17.
17. There are.
I'm briefly fossicking, not taking a detailed.
So looking at the boxes here, they're all shipping crates of. Doesn't really say what's in them, but the dating of them puts them at over 200 years old.
Okay.
And
So possibly people aren't moving out; they were still moving in.
and they all seem to be of human markings and design, but the actual details are sort of faded and hard to tell.
So can I
Okay,
go
but
through the
no one,
boxes
but
and-
no one comes out to shoo me away. Okay, so
Can I go through and go through the boxes looking for the record collection? Because that's always a good example of who they
You'd
are.
like to go in there and do that?
You can do that.
Yep, okay.
Okay, you just saunter on down, not going quietly at all.
No.
You just rip a top off one of the crates.
If he's gone down there,
So I'm.
I will go down and be at the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go then. I'm gonna go look around. Like, is there anything here that's gonna blow up or be a problem? No hidden spiders. Did you come to zap us? All that kind of stuff. No, guy in a crate called Crate.
I found a Frank Zapper. Does that help? No, okay.
I'll take a listen on the door.
And as you're both at the door, looking around, doing stuff, you hear the wrenching sound of one of the crates breaking open.
Okay.
And turn around, and there's Jebron just ripping open one of the crates.
Okay.
Go through the record collection.
And it appears to be made full of clothing.
I'd pass him.
Wow.
I'd pass him a crowbar.
You carry a crowbar and you go at me for carrying a stick.
Okay.
It's not 7 foot long.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
You
No,
see
no,
there's
take
Okay,
about,
it's not a breaker bar. It's a
Prybar.
Prybar.
7
Prybar.
people sitting around a table playing cards, looking up at you and going, and then go back to playing cards.
So Doug, we're all good on this side?
Doug just sees them up.
There's no one upstairs.
Yes, there is.
No. I mean, there's one.
You came from upstairs.
Wait, no, there's no one upstairs.
You came from upstairs. You're obviously from upstairs.
Semantics.
Somewhat.
Antics.
Do you know about? Do you know anything about the
He who can't be
corridor
named.
filled with oil?
No, Lucas
Yes.
told us not to talk about that.
Right.
So the guy you can't talk about is not upstairs. And
No.
doesn't appear to be anywhere inside.
I specifically asked him, he said, do you know anything about the corridor?
Yeah, I'm
and he
aware.
said, no. And Lord Kirkak said we're not allowed to talk about it.
Exactly, and Lord Kazak is nowhere in sight and not around.
Right.
So,
No, we can't see Lord Kazak anywhere here at all.
He's not even present. You're here guarding nothing.
So-
well, no. Lord Kazak is probably in the corridor full of oil.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Which is still technically upstairs.
He's a slippery character, isn't he?
Oil does help.
I think slimy is probably a more appropriate term, really.
In the water room. It was, oh, well, no, it's all right.
So, well, do you mind if we go back there and have a look?
Just don't come through this room. We've been told to attack anyone who tries to cross this room.
That's all good then. Out of curiosity,
Okay.
if Lord Kazak was no longer around to give you orders, what would you do?
I don't
Be
know.
cursed.
I have no idea. We haven't had a chance to think about that.
Okay. Would you like to be able to consider that option?
That would be a good idea.
Okay.
Well, I guess technically, as long as Lord Kazak never
How long have you been in this room?
contradicts any
Roughly.
option.
Well, no, the problem is half
Sun,
the time
like
you don't orders.
rise and fall of sun.
Rise and fall of the sun, probably about 3-4 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty shitty 3-4 years.
Well,
Mm.
as I mentioned, we'll be on our way.
Yes.
And yes, hopefully see you again soon.
You just sort of mumble at him and then walk out the door. No.
Ciao!
and the clothing looks to be rather dated.
So out of fashion.
And basically you pick it up, it just sort of crumbles.
Yeah. I just would not be seen wearing this.
It'd be very hard to
So, consider all the
Hang on,
things you're
so
wearing, that's
you
not
reckon
necessarily
it's
going to
200
be
years old? 200 years old.
Yeah. Hey, it's coming back.
Yeah.
How
It'll
But
come
they-
back.
is that in line with
they
the?
forgot to put the mothballs.
No,
in the
but
box.
is that in line with
My
the story
God,
that
Flemings.
I can't. My notes don't say whether or not that's in line with the.
It is in line.
It's
The
in
story-
line with it's in line with when the
Yeah.
castle was. Because remember, it was said that the cousin or whatever it was had gone there about 250 years ago or something like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and
So no one ever actually moved in.
No.
or
They didn't have time.
or they moved in, but then either because these guys they might have moved in and then got into trouble and
I'm
might have
going to
started
do
to
it.
pack up
I'm
and
going
go
to.
out.
I'm going to have a
They,
think. I'm going to have a think
someone
and do a history.
Did move in enough.
What
put the
happened in?
pictures
Do
up
I
on the
know what
wall,
happened in
Yeah, that's right.
vaguely
and then
200 years
for
ago?
them
That
to
might
be
be
up
a
there for long
significant event.
enough that when you took it down, you could see where they were.
That doesn't necessarily say how long they were
20.
there for.
So that'll be a hard.
Remember,
That's a
they
hard
could have
guess.
been there long enough to put the things up,
About 200
and then
odd years
if
ago,
Lord Kazak took them down, only a few
roughly
years ago,
was
that's
about,
Noting
so-
that I am 141 years old.
about that time, you
Don't-
do
don't
know
remember.
it was when rumours started around of bad things happening near the lake.
Very
Yeah.
precise.
It may have been within maybe 100 years of that point that it started happening, but it's very hard to pin down because
You can't pin down the
most
actual start
references
of
to that
rumours.
disappeared. But word of mouth, all peasantry avoid the lake.
You know what? You know what we don't. We have an actual observer. So I sit on the stairs and I hold on to this newly
Oh.
emblemized thing and try and ask it a question. Have you observed?
The demon.
Yeah.
Creature of the lake. I will come up with a name later.
Uber demon.
But no, I'm going to give it a stupid name. That
We
way
will
it makes
do.
it more easy.
You know, I'm
what-
sure it's got a sword for you.
When
It's a lady of the lake.
No.
Suck your butt.
Hello, Mr. Demon.
basically, yeah,
I was wondering.
how have you been watching this from your vantage point on the lake? Have you demon of the lake? Have you watched this castle up on the hill and the passage of time around it? When was it last inhabited and when was it built?
Give me a will save with disadvantage.
No problems.
Can I cast comprehend languages while this happens? Because I'm the only one who can understand demonic.
I get a 4 and a 4.
Oh well,
Yeah,
you don't.
for-
Yeah, you can
I'll
So
take it
I
four.
got
Huh?
So if this is a will save, it is
speak
a
demonic.
No.
Oh,
no. Come on, zoom out.
No, she used comprehend languages before.
Will? Oh, 5.
Yeah.
5 and a 5.
Okay. You have a vision of a city in space.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Okay.
Made out of metal.
That's normal.
This is so sounding like a game I ran once.
Okay. City in space, metal.
And it coming and jumping through portals.
The city.
Do they have plasma rifles? Just saying.
We have no.
Because we have plasma rifles.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
I think it's a
do I interrupt it or not?
interrupt the demon.
I think about interrupting and saying, this is nice, but not what I asked.
Because that's always a good thing for the demon.
You think that?
I kind of think more like, where is this going? This is not what I asked.
And then it stops.
Okay.
Oh good, your demon
Apparently
counts.
interrupted it.
Now say sorry.
Can you?
You
No,
look
no.
at your hand that you were touching
No,
the
no.
heart with. It looks
Say-
like it has
say ow.
it's desiccated.
I drink from my water bottle.
Using that
Clearly,
hand or the other hand?
I'm thirsty.
Using that hand or the other hand?
Well, that didn't work. Okay, city in space, jumping through portals. That's not really relevant, but oh well.
Now's not the time for resting.
Great.
What would have happened if you hadn't interrupted it?
I would have kept going.
Yeah.
Desiccation.
So this is a D&D
You
crossover.
don't know.
This is my Eldritch Blast hand.
Yeah. The D&D crossover with Star Trek, I think.
No, I'm thinking
no,
it's
no,
like
no,
it's
no.
Starfinder or
Yeah.
some sort of
Any of those guys
remember the
Star.
Blood
What's it called?
wearing
Star-
a red shirt.
No,
No.
Just check it.
Spelljammer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
This actually
well, that
is a
didn't
bit
work.
more
Gotta
stuff,
go.
yeah.
It'd be this
yeah, but,
predates spell.
that didn't help. So I don't know.
Well,
Blackmore
actually,
was
no.
a crash
Because
Are you
spaceship.
concerned
the
at
boy
all,
to the
by the
beagle
way?
was this one here because they found
Yeah,
it.
actually, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks is set
Was
in.
it the Hollow World? Well, no, predated Spelljammer.
The system, yes, but
I never
but
played
the
any
system did
Spelljammer.
actually have.
No, it's not Spelljammer.
Spelljammer was before my
It's-
Or
time.
Spelljammer.
it didn't have rules
Yeah,
for it, but it had
yeah.
stories
Expedition to the Barrier
of
Peaks
spacecraft.
is
Spacecraft,
investigating
yes,
a
but
crash
not
spaceship.
When
Yeah,
you
that's
say
right, yeah.
Spelljam, I think
Yeah.
it's Space Jam.
It's kind of the same.
Fair
It's kind of similar.
It's kind of similar, yeah.
Okay, so
that-
going back up to the third floor and taking a look down the stairs leading into the oil.
Okay.
So you were happy to swim in it.
I've been there waiting while this all happens.
Oh, you didn't bother coming out of there.
He's just
Oh, fair enough.
paddling.
Yeah, he's just
around.
lying on his
Well,
back,
Drizzle's been
eating a
sitting
ham
with him,
sandwich.
watching.
Okay.
Glory.
Me and Jazz have just been talking, shooting the breeze.
Okay. So have you been looking at exactly how extensive or how far beyond the bottom of the
Nope,
staircase
because
this
I
thing
need a
goes?
light that isn't flammable.
Isn't that Drazel?
I don't know if he has that cantrip.
Do you ask?
Well, now I do.
If you're left in the
Okay.
dark,
Give
you
you
would
a
have
welcome
thought
light on
that.
it. There we go.
Yeah. Drizzle can see in dark. Drizzle can also cast light.
Can you cast on this dagger, please?
He could.
Oh, but you can't touch it. Right. Can you cast it on my spear?
Sure. He casts on your spear.
Sure.
You can't touch the dagger.
Probably a nasty thing. I wouldn't blame him. Can't
So it cuts elves and dragons.
And curtains.
And curtains. And old men in bed.
Yes, exactly.
Didn't touch the old man in bed.
Ropes and walls.
Ropes and walls. And stone.
Vein of construction.
Mm. Okay, so I will then attempt to
Does that mean that elves are constructs?
dive with my
Social
spear
constructs.
into said oil.
You dive into the water. The oil.
Yes.
Water.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
just
And
walk
suddenly
into
we evaporate.
It just
Or just
yeah,
walk
it
over,
just
I guess.
slices the patriarchy.
Yeah. We no longer exist.
So do you want to dive or walk?
Walk, please.
Okay, then you get to
Triple
reflex
blind
saving
space.
throw.
That dragon must be
Okay.
So dexterity saving throw.
Because you slip
It's
over
not any good anyway.
in the oil.
I expect the stairs are a bit slippery.
That would be a...
Ah, that's just silly.
Yes. A lot of them are.
Yeah, it's a very
18.
small boat.
Okay.
No.
It's relatively small.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. So for 15, you go to step on the step,
it's
and then you find
yeah.
yourself just dropping right into a hole.
Oh.
And as you drop in, you see bars just like right across on top of you.
Oh.
Traps, finally.
Good thing you can breathe
Well, this is
underwater.
awkward.
This area seems to be less oily because you've gone in a bit further than you had before.
Yeah.
Just the top layer seems to be oil.
Okay, so it's
Underneath
oil
is
floating on
oil.
water.
What can I see underneath me?
That's one I haven't seen.
Underneath you can see that you're in like a 6 foot by 6 foot cylinder under the stairs
With a shark.
with a metal grate above you and
laser.
some
Is there anything on the bones?
the bones seem to be mostly crushed.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
Okay.
yours will be.
yeah.
But crushed.
Yeah.
Oh. This is awkward.
All that, like, first thing I
Can
thought
I
of.
try and use my dagger to cut the bars above my head?
Yep. You think it'll probably take you maybe about a week or two to cut one of the bars off?
I think it's a
Wait,
good
so
plan.
cut stone but not bars.
No, it did cut the stone, but the thing is, it didn't cut deep into the stone.
You just scraped off the
right.
It's
water
not like
edge.
butter. You're not just carving it away.
But,
Yeah.
but what you can do is write, title was here in the wall
Yeah.
As you drown.
as you drown. Yeah.
Right
Here.
on
Well,
the
it won't drown.
to your child.
You won't
It's
drown.
oil, it's
Yes,
not water.
in
No,
the
no, it's
trap,
only oil on
so
top.
that when
This
they
one-
find it, they're trapped too.
Yeah.
Apparently there's oil on top.
explicitly.
It's, water, it's, basically, it's mostly water on, as it gets deeper, but
That's cool.
Alright, can I kind of... How far...
You can breathe
There's,
the fire as well.
there's
Yes,
enough
yeah.
water enough oil to actually stop
So you're
that getting through.
I can
yeah.
effectively live here, yes, but I don't want
Yeah.
to.
So, afflation.
And admittedly, it probably wouldn't actually live all that long because the oil probably stops any transfer of oxygen from the atmosphere into the water.
Yeah.
So,
Can I
That's
try
a
I don't think that
stick
kind
my
of
spear
stuff-
through the
I
grate?
don't know that kind of media can
Okay,
No,
so,
no, I mean, like, I don't know if
so everyone who's watching
Yeah.
Title see just
Yeah.
gets right into the water,
Yeah.
and then about a minute or
Okay.
so later, the spear just pops up out of the water,
Does that
Oh,
help?
yeah.
and
on
it's
the top of
moving.
it?
And I'm kind of just waving it about and just, you know...
Oh, it's so...
it's got a
and
dagger
you can
stuck
s-
on the end of it.
And that's right, you can see it through the wall, can't you?
That is
No.
so
Now
fun.
everyone else is in the room with the
Okay.
stairwell going.
Because we went back to the
There's a
stairwell.
landing.
So we can
This is
see.
not that magical
so we can
stick,
see
it's
down
my
under the
spear
stairs, is
rather
that what I'm
than,
saying?
like-
There's a landing, some
Hey.
stairs going down into the black liquid, and this little spear sticking up, going.
But
And Russell's waving at it
But is the spear
Dragon-drawn
sticking
Viking
up
ship.
out of
I-
the.
beyond the end of the stairs,
Yeah.
or is it under the stairs? Like, are the stairs still there?
It's
Still
the
by
stairs seem to
frostbite.
be still there, as far as you can tell.
Okay. I'm going to investigate them
So it's a
further.
large ship.
24 for perception.
As you go and start investigating, you find that there's a section where the stairs don't seem to be there, but there's some metal bars. And this is roughly where the spear's sticking up.
Right. Okay.
But we leave him there.
This is
Can
why
I find
don't
a
know, I don't-
mechanism to,
It's all
well,
there, yeah.
looking around to see what might
You
trigger
can
it,
investigate.
presumably thing, find a mechanism to remove or make the bars pull back. 1822.
Okay, so as you have a look around,
Definitely sending a message.
you actually find, not too far off to the side, a lever which you can pull.
Okay.
I will just see that it's not trapped when I pull the lever. 27.
The lever is trapped. It actually
It is-
seems to be just wax around blades that if you pull, you basically cut your fingers.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
I
Nice
will.
I love this.
Still pull the lever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I have stayed here before.
I will scrape away the wax
Yep.
to make the blade more visible and obvious, so people are less likely to grab it.
Mark it down on your...
And
But
then,
it is attached to a mechanism.
okay, look to see that it would still be the mechanism that would appear to actually deactivate or pull back the bars.
You can just grab it a little bit lower
I
than the
will,
handle.
okay, I
pull it
will
back.
then carefully manipulate it, so therefore I'm not cutting myself on the dagger, and activating the lever.
And the blade seems to be have all these little rusted bits all along it, so you'd expect it to be quite bad to be cut by.
But hey, at least we've prepared by the wax before.
This
Yeah,
is
but
this
wax,
one as
but
well?
acidic wax. Yeah.
So you pull it back and you hear this grinding sound as above you the grate just slides back.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This place
And
is
then
getting
it gets
more than
caught
2,000
just being trapped in
Airbnbs.
it.
No, it's... Yeah.
Oh, I lost my spear.
No, it's just there's this grinding sound.
And no washing machine.
There's no
Crunch,
washing machine.
crunch, crunch. It's just starting to strip gears.
And the staff don't do
Oh,
much.
whoops.
Yeah, the staff are terrible.
I guess I'll try and
Kitchens are
get
empty.
out and remove my spear and try and hope the spear's in one piece.
You just try yanking the spear out.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
Did you not remove the spear before the bars went through?
No, you
I
still have them
didn't
on.
know, I can't see anything above the oil, so I didn't know that was going to happen. Oh God. Okay.
You probably would have felt the spear being grabbed on though. You might have said, okay, let it go, or could pull it down.
I genuinely feel
5.
like you're committed to killing yourself.
Okay, so
Most of the characters are.
yanking on the spear
Not on
snaps.
The spear snaps.
And then you find yourself out as the trap fully opens, and you can crawl out with your partial spear.
Yep. Which end do I have?
Not the glowing end.
Presumably the
Not the
non-pointy
glowing
end.
Okay.
You have the glowing end up. Through
Yeah.
the bars.
Presumably
Where's
it's
the
the pointy
glowy
end.
end now?
You have no idea. You can't see it because you're now above the water.
That's our title, the tip of the spear.
Just the tip.
Did I get to? Did I see the spear being trapped in amongst the bars?
You saw it get janked, then it sort of snap and then fall under as tidal pops up.
Okay. Can I attempt to grab the spear before it actually goes through? Theoretically aiming to grab it before it snaps, but presumably he's hanging on too tight, and then I'll try and grab the top of the spear. That's 16 on a dex check.
You have no problems grabbing the spear just as it falls into the water.
Okay.
Okay.
But now your arm is trapped in. No.
So I'll come above the water with the other end of the spear and kind of see you holding that ending.
There's a big chunk of your spear missing. They got yanked into the wall.
So you've got a short spear now, or a
I'll
candle.
I'll just use
And a
some
candle.
rags to kind of soak in the oil,
Put a
wrap it
fire
around
top.
the end that's broken, and then grab the pointy end. Now I have a torch and I have a dagger thing.
A stabby thing and a torch.
Yes.
So you light the torch?
But the stabby
Cleaning
end
off
is the
again.
bit that's actually lit. You have an unlit torch and a stabby pointy shiny thing.
So there was a trap down there, which you've released me from. Thank you.
You successfully found the trap. You're a good rogue.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But it does go down further,
Okay.
as long as we avoid the trap.
Okay. Well, it could be easy to avoid the trap because you've probably got to swim by that point anyway. You avoid stepping on the trap stairs.
Well, it's probably about into this deep of water when you
Right.
fell through.
Oh, okay, right. So we're basically just below the water level and the oil level to make it hard to spot.
Earlier, when I managed to fall down, did I notice it was a crypt, or I didn't notice it was a crypt?
You did notice it was a crypto.
I did. Okay, I was informed that it looks like
Okay.
some kind of crypt.
Okay, by the sound of it, we can actually at least go in there and step over that trap stairs.
Yep.
And continue down into the the main area.
So as you get down, the ground floor here is very uneven because there are
Sarcophaguses and-
sarcophaguses underwater.
And under oil, look, it's hard to
And
see.
under oil, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But it turns out the oil is actually not that, it's thick enough that it couldn't see through it, but it's not actually a huge thickness. Okay.
That's the thing, we just set fire to the oil. Why should we do that?
And as you get down here, you can see that there's a flickering light in the distance.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
That'd be the end of your
That's not
spear.
How far is the distance?
I'd probably say maybe...
I'll give him the speed back because hey, it's metal.
Just put some duct tape on it.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes. Magical duct tape.
Yeah, just duct tape it up.
Sovereign.
You don't, no, any magical duct tape. Normal duct tape will do the job perfectly.
So you can
Right,
get
normal duct tape is magical.
about 60 feet on the left.
Right.
And basically you can see that there's a whole wall of half-open crypts on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's where all the servants can come from.
Okay.
And there's a pile of crypts in through the centre of the room that some of them partly raised out, most of them submerged.
Okay.
Put them back on.
Okay.
It's like-
What kind of numbers total are we talking about at crypt?
Looks like this was...
Coffins or whatever.
So you probably say that there looks to be about 20 crypts, but being designed to house far more than that.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. But it means that
How-
if there's
how
only 20 at
far
the
in-
moment, then
How far
We've
in?
probably met about half the
Can we
inhabitants
see?
so
Can
far.
we see this
Yes.
from like the stairs and not get in the water, or is
No,
this?
you
no,
can't
no.
see it from
we're,
the
you,
bottom
you,
of the stairs.
in your case, you're up to your armpits.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning.
No,
Like you said, it's 5 feet deep. At which point I'm like,
Well,
I don't want to be
it
swimming.
looked 5 feet deep because we're thinking how if that was water, it'd have to be that deep to be completely black.
Yeah.
But obviously, if it's oil, it may not be quite as deep as we first thought. So,
I'll
in
let,
your case,
I'll let
in your case,
I'll let the tolls go
Okay.
first.
Heather Dick, happy to.
There are
Explore-
random drop-offs where you step off crypts into water.
Exactly. I'm like, this is dangerous and weird.
I'm going to stick to the side of the wall that's away from the crypt. That's the side with the crackling coming from.
Yep. And that is the deepest spot.
The deepest spot there, is it? Okay. And how
Right.
deep is the deepest
That
spot?
gets to about 5 feet deep.
Okay. I'm happy to just basically hang on to the side of the wall and just basically swim, drag
Moving along, you see that there's
touch tippy toes and keep the head above water.
there's some stairs going up here as well. There's some stairs going up in the distance in front of you. I think. Let me just check to make sure I've got that description right.
Is anyone else coming into the room at this stage, or they have me to?
Yeah.
And there is some,
Yeah, I'll follow you.
yeah, there is some like
You're gonna ruin your clothes.
further ahead as well.
I'm
as
not gonna
from
go into the
the
group.
left.
So it's basically like coming.
Yeah,
to
we're all
the
standing at the edge there,
Close
not
to
going
the
in the group.
stairs.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
Well, I can clean the clothes.
and you said it was about 60 feet to get across that
That's
first set
horrible
of
thing
stairs.
to do.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, I hope
And
my scales are
there was no reaction or movement from the quips or
No, you
That's
stuff on the other
shiny.
side.
We'll just slip and slide down the hill into the lake.
Pardon?
Remember I got
Um,
stained for a bit though?
I will
that's
aim
true.
to as quietly as I can
I'm
get
not
up
sure. I
towards
don't know
the
if this stuff will
back
stay.
stairs and
But yeah,
have a look up,
let's
like
not
take a
take
peek
a
around the
chance.
Why
corner.
couldn't I decide to be black?
see what I can see.
In a
I'm gonna
non-offensive
turn-
way.
Well, you said you were white. I said you're a white. I said you're a white dragon. So pretty soon you
A
become a
dark
chromatic dragon.
copper.
So hearing, so as you get
Dragon.
there, move there, give me a stealth roll.
Yes.
Wait. So you're going.
Natural
ahead.
20. So that
You're
makes it
there
28.
as well.
Okay.
I think
So yes,
we will
you are
respect your
moving
life
on the
choices.
edge there. You
So
do
you're
it
going
quite
in the water?
quietly.
Okay.
You're going to work.
Yeah, I'm good.
And
Yeah.
so can I see anything at
I got a
the?
really bad
You can see that there
sunburn,
is
so
some
I
sort
tried
of
to take
candle light coming
And
from
Really bad
upstairs.
fake tan.
Hear anything?
That's what happened because when
give
you
me a
washed up,
perception.
apparently it develops. It gets better in the next 8 hours. Didn't know that.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Okay, so it seems to be some sort of
Most still sitting there.
you can hear
Yeah, not good.
crackling.
No.
Yeah.
No, not good.
Crackling of
Paper?
oh, paper.
Well,
Okay.
One of my coworkers.
And parchment, that sort of thing.
Okay. But I still can't see around like so I haven't got a narrow
You
view
gotta
of
go,
what's
you gotta go
happening.
up some stairs.
I will carefully creep up the stairs and
Why would you need a fake tan in Australia?
see where I can come into the spot where I can actually see more what's happening.
Okay, glancing
Yeah, that would
in, you
Yeah.
see what seems to have once been some sort of hall of
Have it
records,
on me.
several feet higher
Well, you're not
than the
so you're
crypt,
you're not
and it
from-
has shelves cut into the stone of the walls. Each shelf holds the remains of baskets, each basket containing tatters of parchments. A new desk has been built into the chamber, and behind it, reading by candlelight, is a boy. Looks about 9 years old, and his skin is grey, and his clothes look to be in tatters.
Would that be a reasonable description of Doug? Like in skin colour and clothing?
But you never really had a good look at Doug in light.
Right, okay, yeah.
It would explain why he's not very bright if he's 9.
So just to clarify what the rest of us are doing. You're already in there.
I'm following them.
You followed. What are the others
Yeah, I'm
doing?
following you now. I'm going there.
You're following?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Going to see.
Okay.
So
I guess we're all going the way.
So,
Yeah, going that way.
Someone,
I'll just swim at the top.
You're in the middle of stuff with someone helping to keep you above your head water and things like that.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
You can use my stick to keep you upright.
And no one noticed anything happening on the other side with the crypts or anything like that, did they?
They didn't see anything happening.
But
Okay.
they're empty there.
Well, they appear to be disturbed. So presumably they're empty because they got up and walked around, but it
yes.
was more that certainly when Parody was going across, he was just keeping an eye out for there, just make certain there's no one still sitting around.
I'm
No one
gonna-
named Crypt.
I'm gonna leave. So I'm gonna take my backpack off and leave it out of the water.
Hold it above you as you go.
No, as in
Yeah.
leave it on the stairs,
Okay.
Up there.
then just go in myself. Because otherwise I'm going to get dragged to the bottom.
Isn't your backpack waterproof?
But he obviously, he apparently hasn't noticed, this boy hasn't noticed me.
You were quiet, remember?
Yes, I know.
Very quiet.
And he appears to be reading by candlelight.
Yep.
I mean, I could wrap it up like.
And no weapons, anything like that nearby?
None that you can see.
I will step out saying, Lord Kazakh?
Says, no, I'm Crackle. How are you?
Fine. You're not Lord Kazakh.
No, not Lord Kazakh. He's up the other stairs.
Ah, so you know Lord Kazakh.
Yeah, unfortunately. You must be the ones everyone's worried about.
Crackle's the smart one.
Well, I don't see why they might be worried about us. What do you mean they're worried about us?
Well, they were told to stop all people coming in, and you managed to come in anyway. But Lord Kazakh wasn't very bright in how he told people to stop coming in.
So we have been informed that was part of the concern, yes.
Yeah.
So you're happy, you're willing to speak about Lord Kazakh?
Yeah, he hasn't told me not to talk about him.
Okay. So what can you tell us about Lord Kazakh?
He's an idiot.
Right.
He really doesn't know what he's doing.
And so where do you fit in?
Well, apparently, he pulls out a sheet of parchment. I was.
He's got notes.
Well, hey, he's only 9. He's been undead for a little while. He's been hard to remember.
I was once called
page
Edgar Coran,
Edgar Conan.
the son of Baron Alexander Coran.
Do I need to do a memory check to think
Yes,
about the fact that, hang on,
You're right.
was that actually the name
Yeah,
of the
Jeddarin.
cousin?
Jeddarin and...
Yeah, well, I know it was Coran, but I was just sure that Alexander was actually the
I
cousin.
died over, say probably about 180 odd years ago in 821 AC.
So that was when Lord Kazakh got here, or...
You're looking surprisingly well for someone who died 180 years ago.
Well, we all died around then.
Why?
And have you been hanging around here the whole time?
Oh, right.
And have you been hanging around here this whole time?
No, only
We
Crackle.
all swim
I've only
across
been
and then
here
get out and
for,
like ring out calls.
about 4 years.
Which is
Now, you
about
call-
the same
you-
as the other guys.
Do you call yourself Crackle, or did Lord Kazakh call you Crackle?
Lord Kazakh called me Crackle.
Like everyone else,
But
he
do you
has no...
prefer Crackle, or do you prefer Edgar? I think.
I have Edgar's memories, but I'm not Edgar.
Fair enough.
Like the other guys, really.
Do you have a name that you'd prefer to be called?
Don't really care about names that much. Crackle's as good as any other name.
Okay. I mean,
Much better than Zap or Pop or any other.
I was going to say, I mean, you do seem to be a sparkling sort of personality, so...
He smiles. He's really charming kid smile.
Snap and Pop are probably around.
So just to get the rest,
who else is around there?
sorry, just to get the picture of where we're at.
So,
So
we need
we've
someone called Milk to come.
so we're on like a platform out of the
No,
water.
so there was the large room of the crypt.
Yeah.
We went along one wall, we got to a set of staircase
So
leading up, and there was another one further
through the
on.
back
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the keep, you
Yep.
have
Okay.
a landing down into the crypt itself.
Yeah.
Into the room over here where the library is.
Ah, right,
and
right.
then there's a chamber.
And he
up
said
there.
that Lord
Right,
Kazakh
right,
was at the top of the other stairs.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So,
Yes, how many others around here?
Oh, there's probably about another 6 to 10 with Lord Kazakh in the back chamber, where he lorded over everyone while talking to the talking shield.
Are they aggressive?
Talking shield?
They have
Yeah.
sorry.
Why
There's a
does he-
talking shield there.
yeah, why does he call you crap?
Are they aggressive? How many
Because he's an
times
idiot.
they have?
For the same reason possibly he called the others shovel, but
Yeah, I'm thinking also electricity powers.
Unfortunately, we all have to do what he says because he was an authority figure in our former life.
you know who he was in
Who
the former
was
life?
in your former life?
He was my father in my former life.
Alexander?
Right.
Alexander Corin.
Yeah.
Does he remember that?
He remembers that, yes.
Which is why he lorded over everyone in the castle.
Well, apparently we all have to do everything he says, the idiot.
Because he is the Lord.
The
Right.
the
Right,
other half dozen or
so-
so that are with him,
Yes.
do they have a similar attitude
I
to
actually think
the
he's the
guys
only
at the
undead
front
here.
and yourself towards Lord Kazakh?
Yes, so...
I think the other ones are
I try
actually
to subvert his orders where
sort of
possible.
elemental zombies.
It seems appropriate.
Yes.
It could be a lich. Really
The
stupid one.
No, he's not a
No.
lich.
so
He didn't make himself.
I did ask some of the others earlier as
We need
to
to know about the talking shield.
how they would feel if Lord Kazakh was no longer lording it over them.
They
And what-
might follow me, but I don't really want to lead anyone.
What if you were led by Jeddarin Corin? Your
We're actually here representing
Descendant.
your
A descendant.
an ancestor, like a descendant of yours.
They would have
An
a choice
anti-ancestor.
as if anyone
It's not
else,
really an
but
ancestor.
they would have to do anything I say because I'm also considered a person of
You're
authority.
the lord of the castle.
Yes.
But but if you were, would you be interested in meeting your descendant,
That would be interesting.
family member?
Well, he wouldn't be my descendant because I'm only 9 years
No,
old.
no, that's right.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
okay, family
Family
descendant.
member.
As in like a cousin.
your
You got-
grand cousin.
your
Great grandcousin.
Quick
Not
calculation.
that great.
Your
Surviving branch.
fifth cousin, twice removed.
Well, my roommate.
Thingy.
No, that goes up. So it's like twice forward,
Yeah.
twice included.
Yes. Yeah. Former roommates toaster
yes.
pasta.
Well, he can tell you more about what happened with this place.
Well,
Yes.
let's say.
Get the whole story. That would be good.
So
Because like I say, we're here from
no,
your
the
relative
third is down, not
to...
across.
Yeah.
Because
Removed is
apparently
removed
he's
is
now
across.
taking possession of the
Third,
castle
yes.
and he's been uncertain about some of the people who are already
Why
here.
Brian May is
I'm
my
sure we're
second
interested to know that
cousin, why
family's
I
still
want
here.
removed.
yes. Well, it says while my name
Really?
is being signed
Yes, he is.
Freckle,
Oh, cool.
we've called
And,
ourselves
one of the British
lightning zombies
cricketers
for obvious reasons.
is the same but the other direction.
And a fair name, an apt name.
And I do know that the body I now inhabit used to belong to the son Edgar of the Corrin line. So I am not him. I have all these memories.
Do you know what happened to young Edgar?
Well, what I do know is that in the
He said
Orcs.
in the year
Orcs just
821, Baron Alexander Corrin brought his wife Lillian and his son Edgar and a dozen guards and servants to this area of the mountains to establish a new domain.
Mm-hmm.
All they had to do was wipe out the most dangerous monsters in the area, and baronial status would be confirmed.
Simple.
His family would send more guards and supplies. Unfortunately, he failed completely. Local monsters seemed better at it than he was. And his wife Lillian was carried off by some evil thing from the north.
Oh.
You know, that old chestnut.
And they believe it was a vampire.
Generally evil.
Definitely.
One by one,
And certainly around here, vampires are very believable.
one by one, guards
that's
killed
Mickey, sorry.
minor skirmishers until there were no one left to protect the keep. And the remaining guards and young Edgar all died trying to repel the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
The sole surviving guard buried the bodies in the keep before leaving to return to safer lands to the south. But we don't believe he ever actually made it.
I was pretty sure then you said to repel the Ewoks.
But then
Bears can be rather devastating.
about 4 years ago you woke up.
About 4 years ago we woke up. We don't know why.
Mm.
But then the talking shield seems to try to explain things, but Lord Kazak has forbidden anyone but him to talk to the shield.
Have you heard Lord Kazak talking to the shield at all?
He basically, I heard him at the start, and the shield seems to be quite knowledgeable, and also thinks Lord Kazak's an idiot.
But
It seems to be a prevailing opinion.
Yes.
Is this like a Joseph Smith situation where he's just like doing it in the corner, but it's just him talking to himself?
I possibly yes. However, he may be being controlled.
And I think
yeah.
the shield has something to do with us because it has the same sort of energy we have.
Right. So it's the power. It may be the power source that's actually running everything.
But what caused
And
to
Lord
activate
Kazak
4
has
years
kept
ago?
it in his treasury, where he's kept all the nice things.
And his treasury would be beyond
Up
the
the
next,
end over there.
the next set of stairs. So what else?
Did this
can you tell me?
flood? Did this flood in recent times, or has this always been this?
He's been flooding it slowly from the back room.
Oh, right.
There is a pool there, and he just lets water down here every now and then as he calls defensive measures.
So could you describe the back room for
Stop
us?
your best spells.
He describes it
Or
in...
even your
Stopping
quick
your best
quick
spells.
sketch?
He pulls out the blueprints of the crypt and shows it to you.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Okay.
So you can say that there are areas further in. And he
Okay,
says he's
but
got a
basically
sleeping
one more
chamber
room,
in the
one
back
more
there.
space.
There's a space in there which he uses to threaten and...
Oh, sorry, yeah, we're down there, aren't we? So,
So
yes.
you were down
Threat?
here
Yep.
at the moment.
That looks big enough for a fireball.
Well, he'll threaten people from the stairs, Crackle says.
So the darker patch in the middle there, that's the pool he's saying
That's the
that
pool that
allows...
he's been flooding the area with. So it's basically if someone were to hole up the crypt itself and hide back here, you could pretty much live as long as you've got food.
Yep, okay. Or as long as you want when you don't need food
But-
to sleep or
But Kazak is also like you, reanimated.
He is the reanimated form of Lord Alexander Corrin.
Okay. Similarly, he's exactly the same as everyone else, it's just that he's
He's the
got
boss.
authority because he was the boss when they were alive.
And
Right,
if
but
the
let me
boss
just-
was, if the
let me
boss was
just-
as smart as Kazak, then the boss was an idiot too.
Right. So let me just
Right.
let me just establish here from our instructions for this job is that we need to
Upset class relations.
Well, we need to either clear the castle of any inhabitants, or, well, effectively, whether you clear them by killing them or having them leave, or, as I say, by the sound of it,
evict the residents. Evict the residents of this.
Colin might be
district.
willing to actually keep them around.
None of
Well,
didn't tell me
I don't want-
anything. We need to overrun the bourgeoisie oppressors
Yeah.
and kill them all.
Well,
Family
what I'm meaning
trees.
is- what I'm meaning
remove
is-
the entire
No, no, no.
bloodline so that people question it for decades to come.
What I'm meaning is that if Lord Alexander has died, he has
would
then
clarify the
also,
contract.
at least for over 100 years, then has lost title of this area. In which case, the original owner is actually
Yeah.
Jadaran.
Yeah.
And
Well, no,
which
no,
case
that-
we
that's
can,
actually
we can,
correct.
but we can legitimately say
Jadaran's now the owner because of Lord Alexander's
so.
actions.
Regardless of both of them being alive and around,
Well,
Alexander has lost
but-
title.
You would also know that from even from your character's perspective, if you have died and been brought back, you have lost any claim
you
to your
still lose
Yeah,
title.
family
the
line.
legal claim is gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's more than 100 years because then the government has agreed.
Yeah, that's right.
I love this
Well,
D&D
it's-
law.
That was part of the original. That was part
Well,
of the
it's
original statement.
in Darrington. They hand over a certain amount
That
of
was part of
money,
the original.
and it's now
intro to the
validated
story,
as
was the fact
a
that
legitimate claim.
Jadaran had been to
Exactly, which
the
means we can
government
then
and said,
we
"Hey,
can
I
legitimately
found
say
the
to
claim.
Alexander,
Does this prove I've got land
Kazakh,
up
or whatever
here?"
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Judad-
look at
so
that.
You're done.
So
You're
basically
done.
got legal.
So unless your character has
confirmation.
written a will that deeds all your stuff to your resurrected or reincarnated body, then technically when you've died, all your stuff belongs to your descendants.
Note to self, right will,
Yeah,
including that
I'm
clause.
doing that.
Yes.
No, no.
I'm doing that.
And yeah,
It's
In
not a
real
good
life.
thing, does
Yeah,
it? Because
yeah.
most people don't get brought back from the dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
On the event upon my resurrection, I reclaim all my stuff,
Noting that you had this, the
but not my
lightning
debts.
Yes, yeah.
For the
I don't think they're going to let you do
And
that.
if we were trying to eliminate Lord
We'll have to
Kazakh,
try though.
I wouldn't try to hit him with metal that you're connected to, because we
Okay.
don't control how that comes off.
Right.
But I can, dissipate mine by touching metal and letting it go. The
Yeah.
others haven't seemed to got that fine control yet.
and
So
but I'm assuming also
so if
that,
they had metal walking sticks, it would work.
but I'm assuming also that lightning type effects probably have less impact upon you. You don't hurt each other by touching each other.
We're not affected by lightning at all. If anything, it seems to make us faster.
So no lightning bolt spells.
No lightning bolts. Yes. Do you know of anything that is likely to actually hurt Lord Kazakh more than?
I tried cutting insults, but that didn't seem to work so well.
Fair enough.
We're
Striking
encouraged. We're encouraged. I think
probably
we got a
help.
pretty. I think we got a pretty good claimer as it is without
Yeah.
having to hurt him.
Yeah.
And we've also been encouraged not to kill anyone if we don't need to.
Yeah.
I think we might need to kill him though.
Because that would be a thing. If the family descendants take this place over with this entirely legitimate claim, you could still have employment. If they were willing to do that. But that's
I just
fair.
can't leave.
Until you're given instructions that allow you to do
Well,
so.
unless if
Which could be
Lord
done.
Kazakh wasn't here, then he wouldn't have. There'd be no one to instruct him.
Yes.
Yes, then he could join us.
Do you think
Explore
nobility
the-
really wants to be beholden to someone
I
else?
think I don't think it's a Kazakh issued instruction. It might be the
No, it's not.
shield.
It's not a
gives-
shield. It's
Yeah.
Kazakh's out of it.
You've got a library.
Yeah, that's just-
wasn't
It is a library, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's
Alright.
a picture of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'll ask you. So the scrolls and books and things around here, are they history for the family, or
They basically detail the building of this place, overlooking the lake, the fact that the lake was cursed
Oh,
many
Actually,
years ago.
there's a point.
that's interesting.
That may have more proximate timing. That maybe.
So it was over 100 years before we came here that the Daraconian who owns the island went insane and killed all his family and then himself.
Mm.
Classic.
it sounds like an unfortunate area to establish your family.
Yeah, and ever since he did that, and the story got out, no one was going anywhere near the lake.
Might mention to Jadar that maybe he doesn't want to move here. After he pays us.
Well, who would really want to overlook that glowing lake? It just gives you nightmares just looking at the thing.
Yeah.
Only crazy person would sit there and draw it.
It would save on candles though.
Yes.
It's not enough to read by.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is you could see down the hallways and things, so you don't need to light the hallways.
If we don't get the light here, we'd have to go out and walk a fair bit to see it.
No,
Fair enough. Well, again, not going to be my concern. So,
I have seen it once.
Unless they let us use this as
I'm.
Sorry, what?
I did see it 4 years ago.
How long?
So you get out and about?
that was the last time
That
you were
was
allowed out.
the only time I was allowed out before I got told I
Before
wasn't
you got
allowed
told not
to
to
go
go out. Okay, yep.
That's when he realised he couldn't tell me the same things he told everyone else.
Does anyone patrol the walls?
People go out and try to repair the walls during the night.
Why during the night?
They don't like the sun. Well, Lord Kazakh doesn't want them to like the sun. Like I said, he's in
Do you know anything about the birds that live in the walls?
Oh, they seem to be made out of the same stuff.
The
we are.
vampires on the other side of that shield.
Whatever created us created the
Anything
birds.
Right.
Any-
Okay. Then.
And the
anything you have
spiders.
to think of. The reason why he doesn't like sunlight. Whoever's controlling it doesn't
Yeah,
like
that would
sunlight.
make the big thralls or something.
No, because they're just undead.
Wait,
But
you
it's not like zombies like sunlight.
I don't
No,
know.
but if that's what I'm saying.
Potentially.
These things are basically elemental zombies.
We like the sunlight. Sunlight doesn't harm us whatsoever. It's just
Yeah.
the Lord is an
Well,
idiot.
that's what I'm saying. Whoever is on the other side of that shield doesn't like sunlight.
With shield.
The talking shield.
Talking shield.
Has been mentioned.
Is there a way to
Oh, okay.
drain the crypt?
If that's a communication
Yeah, like
device, you get someone who doesn't
But
like
if
sunlight.
if that lake or that pool
Right.
stop being come through, the crypt itself does not get necessarily wet.
No. But I mean, if we like, this information here is part of the true treasure of this place because it's a wealth of information about the region
Yes.
from several years old, and I'm keenly interested in some of this.
Yes.
But it's all delicate parchment. It's very old, and it's not going to survive getting wet going through that. So.
I've read it all.
Sorry?
Draco says I've read it all.
Uh,
Can you eliminate it?
What's lemon?
Can you copy it out?
Possibly. I haven't forgotten anything yet.
Fair enough. There you go. There's your resource. Him.
Yeah. What's your storage capacity?
I don't know.
Yes,
I
not
can't
yet.
very much.
Not
I'm
yet
only a
been
little
reached.
kid.
Not yet
Well,
been
that's the
reached.
thing.
I don't think I'm going to grow
Once
any
you've done
bigger.
with this, you take him on as an assistant.
I'm wondering if we defeat whatever it is.
I think
It may go
I
away,
think
I know.
that's probably the
Yeah.
first step will be to actually just
I didn't know if you
speak
killed
to
him
or
before
eliminate
all day.
Lord Kazakh.
It's not Kazakh.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
think
thing, we don't
Kazakh
know,
is the
but you
issue.
might.
I think it's whatever's powering Kazakh and all of you.
Yeah.
But I would say Kazakh is the immediate concern.
Mm.
He was also the first to wake Kazakh.
Yeah.
Well, let's go and have a talk to him.
Was Kazakh your father?
Yeah, he's really
Alexander, your father.
Yeah.
Was he some sort of mage or just a lord, or was he a?
He was an idiot who thought he could build a domain on the edge of civilization without any clerics, wizards, or anyone else who seemed to have a clue except for how to swing a sword.
Obviously a noble with a noble's assurance that nobles can do whatever they need.
So he's not
I
like.
don't think
Kazakh's
he was
idiot.
that noble.
So not
I
likely
think
as some sort of
he was trying
spellcaster.
to earn his nobility.
Right.
He was a noble wannabe.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Let's go talk to Kazakh or interact with Kazakh.
Alexander.
Which actually gets interesting. It means that his, the family, the ones who presently have the claim on the place, actually have a better claim to nobility than Kazakh does.
Yes, they do.
They do now.
Yeah, they do now because they've been given this as a lord.
Ta-da!
Well, except
Even
that-
more legitimacy.
So,
Yeah.
So but we're only
Let's
Kazakh,
go. Let's go see the lord of the house.
Okay.
Yes.
So before we do that,
Yeah.
we should make sure we've got the right spells and the right things in place. Because he's going to be pissed. He's an idiot. He's got 9 people to sacrifice.
Yeah.
But again, I would, and preferably, we would try and not kill those people if we can avoid it.
Yeah.
I repeat, he's an idiot.
Exactly. They'll be ordered to and things like that. But
They
that's what I
will,
mean.
yeah.
But the point is, they're going to be doing it reluctantly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So therefore, if
Well,
they
fine
if
not
they
kill
don't
them.
hurt, if they don't try very hard to kill us, they'll be following orders.
Mm.
And if we don't try very hard to hurt them, they'll also find it easier to not try hard to hit us.
Right, which means what we're going to end up with is a fight where we're running around and they're walking after us because he's
Yeah.
going to say, go and kill them, but he's not going to say to run.
So that means that if we can get around them and get to Lord Kazakh,
Yes,
We
we
can eliminate him
run
and
around
then
and keep away from
deal
them
with
while
what's
we're
there.
What about
zap him while we're doing
Sure,
it.
sure. What about
Yes.
if we get? Does anyone have some sort of like oil skin or something like that? Because if the shield is really the power behind everything, and it's also full of sparky electricityness, and that's a big bottle of water.
Well,
they try and take it
the
away.
shield straight away. The shield was discovered when I found its existence in the journals of Lord Curran.
What does it say about the shield?
Well, yes. What does it say about the shield?
Well, the shield was remains of the previous keep that was here, belonging to some dragon slayer, lost to legend. And it was down the bottom of the well in the next room. And after we found out that and retrieved the shield, that's when we found out it was a talking shield, and Lorcas acted when anyone else had talked to it.
Right.
So you were raised. So you were raised before the shield.
Yes.
By someone.
We woke up.
Well,
and
no. He woke up before the shield was recovered from
That's
the
what I
bottom
mean.
of the lake.
That's what I mean.
Bottom of
So
the well.
what? So I thought it was the shield.
But that's it.
emergence.
It was he said that the shield appeared to be emitting similar energy to what they have. So potentially, if the shield got active in some way, it was what caused them to wake up. And then they discovered the shield.
I'm thinking the shield might be affected by the same thing that they're all affected by. So that's why the shield is
Except
now talking.
Maybe.
Well, the shield could have been affected if it was held by a dragon slayer of legend. Maybe one of the dragons that last beat was one that used lightning and affected the shield in some way.
Or maybe it's made of dragon scales, and the dragon is talking through it. Yes.
I look at our dragon.
Michaela's just flicking as I'm listening to this.
I was just busy.
Right. Taking notes of useful things.
Well, I would suggest that we go deal with Kazakh and potentially
The
find out what the
Sentinel
talking shield has to say.
Yes.
Then we might get more answers.
And you can see Drazzle, from about the waist down. He's
How did they? You said that everyone's concerned. How do you communicate?
people have to go down and ask questions and come back up again. So he's got his runners. Their job is to run.
So possibly the others that he's got with Lord Kazakh in there, some of them came up into the castle while we were upstairs.
I know he sent people down to ask questions, and then those guys go back up again.
Okay.
But there's no wet footprints anywhere.
Well, they got stuff to get rid of that.
They've got a guy called Mop.
Mop.
He hangs out with Bucket.
Yeah, they're brothers.
Twins even.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to go and have a talk to Kazakh.
And then Mop.
And then Mop.
Well, actually, I'd prefer to avoid Mop and Bucket if we can.
I don't know, it's not like a real party.
Because, at least until after we've dealt with Kazakh, then we can talk to Mop and Bucket.
You know the cleaning crew are amongst the most dangerous people out there. Who are you? I'm the cleaners.
No one suspects the cleaners.
Yes.
Alright, so...
And they do horrible things with the
So
mop
do
handle.
people need to specifically prepare or anything like that before we go in?
They do horrible things with the mop
I don't
handle.
think anyone's used particularly specific
Well,
spells for the day.
No, we haven't really
like that, have we?
encountered anything bad.
No,
Mop
that's
is a
right.
weapon.
Aside from
Not what you're thinking.
curtains.
Curtains and a trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
like I've got entangle and stuff like that, which helps
Well, that'll
not kill things.
and that's
That's what I was
it.
thinking.
Entangle probably very effective one to
Yeah.
actually.
So do we have, like, you guys have other things like that is non-lethal, that
I have a net.
she's useful, yes?
Non-lethal. I'll just have to look that up.
I've got.
I have...
Well, for me, I'll aim to actually just get past them anyway and go straight for Lord Kazakh. If
badly
he's
aimed
visible
fireball?
or accessible, even with the
I
bow
can
shot
roll
type
for
stuff,
myself.
then I'm happy that if Lord Kazakh doesn't want
You
to
could make yourself
parley,
look like one of them and confuse him.
then
Well, he'll talk
he can
to
be
you.
eliminated.
Yeah.
He'll talk to us,
Yeah, he likes to lord it over everything.
Spark. Crackle.
and if people don't listen to his lording over,
Mop.
Well, then he tries to command you.
and if for those that he can't command, I assume he hasn't met many of those, has he?
No.
Right. How do you think he might react if someone can't listen, doesn't have to listen to him?
Probably throw a tantrum.
Cool.
Okay.
Thereby
I really want to see
immediately,
Martin do a tantrum.
immediately making mistakes.
Drazzle. You're a quite a diligent archivist.
Mm-hmm.
Could you take down some notes about the details in these scrolls?
Rodel shrugs and goes up to the desk and starts pulling out books.
So you want to leave Draxel here while we're dealing with Kazakh?
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, that way he copies all the notes and
It's a lot
I
of
mean,
notes.
let's say we'll see how long it takes to deal with Kazakh.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it won't actually be that long to do.
Well,
with
I'm hoping we don't end up having to like.
Looks like there's enough material here to keep Razzle busy for over a year.
Right. Well.
He might ask some advice from Crackle as to books that might hint towards specific history areas and things like that.
Do we want to Do we want any particular?
Well, okay.
Focus
I'm
points
personally,
for now,
I'm
or-
personally thinking that we should deal with Crackle.
Actually, realistically, like
Kazakh.
once we secure this place back,
You've
for,
got time you need
Exactly.
if you want it. Or
Yeah.
like I say, I mean,
Well,
obviously Jadaran may have questions.
That's
about
what I'm
it,
thinking.
but
Jedi,
he's
like,
likely
if he
to be-
takes it back, if he
Exactly.
comes back over, then like this is
Exactly.
going to be stored here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think you've
Yeah.
got time to deal with that when you want to.
Yes.
So,
Sometime before 20th level.
does anyone here have, like, darkness or silence?
They spells, no.
No spells.
I just move silently.
No, I was thinking if the shield is given directions and that, then silence spell and that will help us out.
Mm.
Look, Kazak doesn't follow orders of Shield.
Oh.
Look, Kazak
Well, I'll
tries.
just follow me.
Look, Kazak tries to order Shield. Shield doesn't obey. Look, Kazak angry with Shield.
Right, so you've been trying to persuade it for 200
So
years.
he's
No.
really not
4
effective
years.
at all.
No,
he
he's
just happens
not.
to be.
He's just arrogant.
And stupid.
Oh well,
and
this will be.
stupid.
Well, this should
Stupidly
be.
arrogant.
Well,
Yeah.
this should
Look,
be no problems.
Yeah, we've talked reams around him.
The Baron that Lord Kazak's body inhabits wrote most of scrolls here. Most of scrolls here are stupid.
Right.
Oh.
Don't trust the histories.
All right.
Because he's-
I-
he's-
wait,
he's-
let's
he's-
let's go across
let's
and
do
we'll find
this.
out.
I have read many days of
Sploosh.
I got up and explored, and half the places he explored appear to be the same places, but he wrote as if they were new.
Open up the
Sploosh.
scroll, it's a picture of a frog. Right, okay.
So he's describing the same place multiple times.
Is it worth... Do you know if there's anyone across staying over in the crypts at the present time? Well, I'm just wondering, I'm thinking of the fact that if we go to the stairs,
Suddenly
is there
vampire.
is there people behind us that may come through? So
Yeah, slumber party.
No, only people up the back.
only people at the back. Okay. So, yep, head towards the stairs then, aim for nice and quiet, and
Okay. You get up, you can see that there is a big chamber above the stairs like Crackle had laid out to you.
Yep.
With a pool on one side and stairs up the further bit. Up the top of the stairs is bright lights.
is there anyone in this first chamber?
No, there's not.
Okay. So what, is there anything in the first chamber of interest then?
The pond.
There are a couple of torches lighting up the area, so it is well lit.
Okay.
Throw one of those into the oil pot. Keep walking.
Do not.
I will, okay, still aim to move quietly and cautiously around the edge to try and stay out of, as much as possible, out of line of sight of the stairs leading out of you, and keep heading towards that passageway.
Alright.
Okay, so stairs come up.
Yep,
Stairs on either side.
yep,
Pool on this side, and there are torches throughout this area to make it lit up.
okay. I will aim,
Shadows.
that comes out, but I'll probably aim to come more, come out from that side, that makes it easier.
What about everyone else? Is everyone else going to try to do this stealthy, or just walk through the center of the room?
I'll
Yeah,
just wait to see what happens if the people in front of me.
I'm going to wait for them and then walk through.
I'm quite stealthy. I'm not as stealthy as him, but I am stealthy. I will...
You gonna hide in plain sight?
No.
No, but it's more the idea
It's a
of,
big
you can,
open
But there's,
empty
no, but
room
there's
full
no
of
one in
light.
there.
but you
So-
can be stealthy that we can't see anyone at the
Yeah.
other passageway. So therefore, unless they're looking,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
if they don't hear you,
Yeah.
you go, okay.
Should we announce our presence and invite
Well,
him
no,
out to talk?
but I'd be tempted to try and get to
Being that
the
he is a lord, he might respond
if
to.
we can,
And there are a bit of
proper-
there is a bit of trickle
what I was
water
thinking
coming
is
from the pool
we
going
go
down
in
the stairs
first.
to the
Okay.
No,
below.
but if he's a lord and he's arrogant, we could instead, use the pomp and
Yeah,
ceremony. and
absolutely.
say,
No,
we
no,
are
that's right.
announced.
We do that.
We do
Announce
both.
We're
Because
both.
if we go off to the side,
Right.
if we get in without
There's
the
water going in there.
then you
Yeah, water
guys,
coming down
once we're
from
near the
chamber.
stairs off the side,
Yeah.
Like
you
it
guys
goes
say,
down into
Lord
the
Kazakh, we've come
waterfall.
to parley or greet you or whatever type of
Interesting.
stuff.
Yeah.
Potentially bring
So
them
that's
down to
what
us,
keeps
and
the,
therefore we're more likely to get to
chamber
Lord
water
Kazakh
filled.
if the zombies have to be sent forward first.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Just having a look at this, the water trickle.
Yep.
The water's trickling into there, which is keeping the level of the oil up.
Yeah.
What it means, though, is there's a layer of water under there, which you can both see through and breathe.
And get electrified by zombies.
Well, if he's actually embedded in it, no, not really. Probably a bit.
Water doesn't
D&D physics say
lightning bolts become fireballs underwater.
The water comes a little bit of trickle of water from here and then comes down into
Yeah,
there.
and it
Okay.
keeps it.
So we
Almost
have.
as if they have it come out in a faster pace at various points.
Yeah.
Are we happy with that plan?
Yeah.
The two of us are going to try and walk
so.
on
You're
the side
the
to see if we can get in there.
you're Pomp. I'm Circumstance. You'll be with us.
Well, I was kind of.
So we have 3 and 3.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I was
We
thinking.
can do that.
I'm not sneaking.
No. So she's staying with
No,
you
you
guys.
don't
too.
need
She'll
to
be part of. She'll be part of Pomp. She'll
And
be
grapple.
security for the Pomp and Circumstance.
Well then, do you?
It's good to have a dragon as
You're
security.
hiding. You're
Are
hiding.
you going to stay? So
You're
are
hiding.
you going to try and come with us, or are you going to go stay in the group of?
I guess I'll go with you guys.
Okay.
Okay, then.
So
Yeah, it's good. You've got a
the
really
three of you
good
walk forward.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll wait until they're in.
So do we appear to get to the near the stairs
You
before we
do
notice?
you get pretty
Okay.
you get pretty close to the stairs on that side, and the other guys, walk
Plonk
forward.
themselves in and call out. Up to you.
Okay.
Who knows?
Or up to you. Hang on. You're Mr. Talkie, aren't you?
Yes.
So call out Lord Kazak.
I am erudite. Yes.
I can erudite in public.
I can erudite in public.
As you're sneaking around, you notice that the pool of here seems to have what appears to be a well collapsed in the center of it, and so the pool
So
here
that's
is-
why it's seeping.
Yeah.
So the well was previously containing the water, but Kazak's broken the well,
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So that's fixable and usable later. It's going to be very
and
useful.
therefore dries out the crypt potentially as well.
Yes. They're all useful for the future inhabitants.
Yes.
So yes, Luell, you're up.
Yes.
Hit it.
Right. So do I try and persuade him to be angry or stupid?
I just call him out and see what his reaction
I don't
is
think
first.
there's much choice. In
No,
that.
I say
I think
no.
we'll get both.
I say we do exactly what we were supposed to do, which
Yeah.
is deliver
We'll deliver the thing.
the
and see how
message
it
and
goes.
say that we are
Right.
here representing
Cool.
Jadaran. We are here to
Cool.
something.
Shall we do a little
It's time to get you out of
demo?
here.
Egg you up?
Yeah.
That would be cool. Thank you very much.
I think your character needs
Does minor illusion make a sound? Can I make it make a sound?
I think it can.
I think
but
it can.
I think it's probably either sound
What-
or
Makes a what?
what
I
kind of-
believe it sounds.
Yeah, I was just thinking something like a trumpet
drum
announcement.
Yeah.
Bump,
Simple
bump,
illusion.
bump, bump, bump.
Yeah. Better noise than
Or you
prestidigitation.
can just do it with your voice.
Perfect.
Yes.
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So give them.
That's what Lord Kazak wishes he could have.
Well, I do have that one.
Yeah.
That's if
Alright,
I get.
that's
That's if I
later.
get a 1.
That's later.
That's if I get a 1. Or from his argument.
Yeah, minor illusion creates a sound oimic.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll do the first
So,
one.
So
So
I
it's
are,
Whisper to a school.
I'll do it through my. I'll do this. So do it again. Do it again. Hang on.
do the thing.
There we go. I blew through
With
my
a
hand.
half dragon, I've also got a dragon, which is an angry bird.
Right. So I'll
Okay.
present this using persuasion. Because we are doing what's true and
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
not deception or anything like that.
Yeah.
Given our knowledge and insight into his personality and so on, do I get any sort of...
Not yet.
We'll see.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
I didn't roll a 1.
You roll a 2?
No.
3?
Total was 14.
It was a double 1.
Okay, so what do you call
That's
it?
not bad.
What are you calling it? Trying to get his attention?
I'm going to do
Announcing
basically
self.
herald impressions. Announce my presence. Mention we're here from the from Darrakan City, and
You saying you're here on? Are you saying you're here on behalf of Jadar and Corin,
um,
the rightful owner of the keep?
Yes. No, not that.
no, yeah, I'm just going to be on behalf of Jadar and Corin.
We request an audience
and-
with.
We need to speak.
Okay, someone sort of steps partly down the stairs, dressed in black sort of robe, and says, "Mortals, we order you." And then someone in the back says, "Mortal fools," and the one in front sighs, "Mortal fools, we order you to depart this place. This is the keep of Lord Kazak." And then in the back you hear the other person go, "The great, the glorious, the indestructible Lord Kazak."
Lord
Let him
Kazan,
finish.
the great and wonderful.
Person in the front just, the sort of face palms, and then pauses for a moment and says, "This is the keep of the great, glorious, and indestructible Lord Kazak, slayer of men, ruler of continents." And then you hear a voice say, "Don't overdo it." And says, "She requires you to drop all your weapons and money before us, turn and flee, and either leap from the mountainside or run screaming into the lake side." And a voice in the back says, "That is correct. Well done."
I like the pause, like,
Yes.
side.
Yes. Yes. We apologise that we are unable to comply with your present directions.
Please file a
We
complaint
need,
form.
we need to speak with Lord Kazak directly.
Unfortunately, I am his herald and have to speak for the idiot, the person behind me, the Lord. You hear this thump. He sort of seconds a bit.
Coconut.
Right. As the herald of Lord Kazak, do you have any authority to speak for him and to accept any speech from our side? I'm presuming the answer is no.
No. I presume the answer is a definite yes,
the Lord
because
Kazak's
he is
agent?
literally the voice of Lord Kazak,
Yeah, at
because
this
you can
point-
hear Lord Kazak giving him the words.
I know. I'm trying to poke
Are you
Lord
saying
Kazak.
this in person across the room?
No.
I'm trying to provoke Lord Kazak into getting pissed off and pushing his herald out of the way.
I am the mouthpiece of the idiot Lord Kazak,
Out of
and
curiosity,
I can't speak for his needs or desires, if he has any.
The herald was on the top of the stairs, partway down the
About
stairs,
two
at the bottom of the stairs?
About 2 steps down.
Okay, and
So-
from our position,
Yeah.
can we see Lord Kazak hitting him on the back of the head or anything
Someone
like that?
seems to be reaching out from the darkness of the side and hitting him.
Right, okay, so we haven't got a clear sight of him yet.
Keep going.
Okay.
Yep. I'll keep him talking.
Lord Kazak wishes to know why you are invading his glorious, indestructible domain.
It's like 99%
I-
flammable.
Yeah.
So,
Keep on talking.
We have a need to discuss directly with Lord Kazak consideration regarding both him and the present Koran holder of the title of this land and place.
I have one.
Now, if Lord Kazak actually has a brain cell, he just understood what I said.
No.
He probably won't.
No. We are here to discuss Lord Kazak's bequest to his descendant.
Yes.
well, I'm sure Lord Kazak would love to talk about that. But I guess he's busy right now. And
I'll take a
talk instead.
message.
He's
Can
not
I take
here.
a message and get back to you?
Lord Kazak tells me he's not here currently.
Lord Kazak is not right in his mind. Not right here, right now.
Surely there's... Is there any light in the room behind him?
We are here to
There is
discuss.
It's locked away.
I'll do the bequest line then. This is to discuss a bequest from the original Lord Karan to his present descendant.
Lord Kazak says he is the true and rightful heir of this place. It said so on his tomb.
Yes.
The government disagrees.
We have an existing title that
Why did
disagrees
you-
with that.
Lord Kazak is an idiot who doesn't really understand governments.
Oh, come down here and talk to us in person, you coward.
Sweet. That could work.
You hear angry mutterings from up the stairs.
It was very impolite, but
Yeah.
okay. No, that's not right, actually. I wouldn't call anyone a coward.
Hmm.
That's your line.
No, it's
Yeah.
reading into gnomes and such. They're not offensive.
Yeah.
Generally not.
So, are you going to leave all your gear and go?
No.
He sort of turns around. I tried.
So yeah, in the room behind them, considering we're further up, that stair space.
You can basically see stairs going up with big light in the room and him just looking off to the side of the stairs.
Yeah. Can we see anyone else in there?
Occasionally you saw a limb come out and strike the guy in the back
That's
of
all.
the head.
But with any other people, any other
Or behind the wall.
inhabitants in the room?
You can't really see other people in the room.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, you sort of see him gesture and 4 other people start walking to the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear go, well, apparently we're going to have to make you leave.
Okay.
Well,
We'll certainly stay off to the side to not be seen, but if they do look in our direction, I'll just be going,
yep.
So the 3 of you are going to have to go right now. So we're going to march you out and throw you off the mountainside.
Certainly, if you have no problem with doing that as slowly as possible, we can get this all over and done with in no time at all.
I prefer slowly. I'd rather fast.
I prefer slowly.
So faster. Faster still.
Right, let's go and...
so they've got past the stairs, have they?
Get up
And they're basically they're now walking at a normal pace.
Yeah.
So we, the 3 of us, run around the things in a yakety sax kind of way.
That's the idea.
And get up the stairs with the 3 extras.
I'm assuming those can just rush right
I was
up.
going to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
we'll go up the stairs quite happily.
We all just do, and we all go up the stairs.
Yep, that's exactly what I was after.
Yeah.
Okay, so up the stairs you see what appears to be a where is the description of him? Looks like a tall, tall for a human, so he's probably close to 6 foot, so tall for a human. He looks handsome, brown-haired, grey-skinned, with noble features and an arrogant, if annoyed, expression.
Handsome.
But he doesn't look like there's a lot of brightness in his eyes.
Is there any others left in the room with you?
He left them all by himself.
Is this the one where the light in his eyes is the sunlight coming in through the back of his head?
Pretty much like
Yeah.
that. And he pulls out a sword that lights up as he pulls it out.
Can we
Okay.
close any door or anything between us and the people behind
Just
us?
a stairwell
No, there's
behind
no
you, but
doors,
you
but-
could do you could just stand there and go. If you don't mind lightning,
But also remember, you don't want them stuck here if you can avoid it. So,
So he draws
I
steel,
could
I
also just
draw...
like cast
well,
a
okay, so
Yep.
okay, if he's drawing steel, okay, I've come up the stairs with bow knocked and
Yeah.
ready. One chance to give up now.
I
I
can't.
am Lord Kazar. It was his sword up like the with the whole thing of. I challenge you to die by my sword.
Put it with steel.
And
Leave it there.
AC 24.
That hits.
Is that actually sorry? Yeah, no,
Unless you've got flaming,
I didn't say it
flaming
beforehand.
spear.
So,
Sire, stand down.
I don't think he's going to get much of a choice.
Yeah.
10 points.
10 points. Okay.
He explodes.
He gets an arrow into him, and he sort of looks down at the arrow and goes, huh? Yeah. Drop.
Okay. Did it appear to hurt him at all?
It did seem to hurt him, but there's no blood.
No. It's all right. So, so is that initiative, or is
Yeah,
he, or did anyone else get a chance to actually get their shot off beforehand?
Well, he
yes.
shot while he was doing his speech.
That's right, yes. Whether any others had a chance to shoot or something. So.
No, initiative.
Oh, wrong dice. I'm sorry.
You can keep at 18, you know.
I'll
It's okay, I'm just gonna roll again.
That's impressive.
keep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cock a D20 on a table.
That's
Okay,
okay. That's
then.
an old dice.
Because it was letting it
Yeah,
the dice
Oh,
stuff.
the die. Yeah.
So,
You have-
Burp. She's dropping stuff.
So, what'd you get, Jeremy?
it's based on perception, isn't it? Then I haven't used stealth, so therefore
Yeah.
17.
Wait, still? No, this is initiative.
That's right, but it's...
It decks.
Oh, no, sorry, no, it's initiative. No, sorry, yes, 13.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm thinking Pathfinder.
Yes.
Luell, what did Luell get?
12.
What did Tidal get?
5.
What did Nipper get?
19.
What did Shivering get?
13.
What did Rogan get?
Rogar.
Rogar.
14.
I just like the way that we both came off at the same time and we're the ones behind enemy lines.
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
So, it looks like the Nipper is up first.
Alright then. I advance towards him and throw a net.
Okay. Give me a roll.
10.
10. It sort of lands short. He just watches it come up and land.
I make a gesture at it and look back at Tidal and go, look what you've done.
Apparently,
You left a hole in my net.
Apparently,
I never packed it away again. Huh?
You got caught.
Yeah.
For some reason, you've shot.
Oh, wait a minute, I can't do that. It's still on the side of the building.
So yes,
you collected it.
Yeah, no, I can't
You
do
went
it.
and got it.
You went and got it.
I did. I went and got it, yes.
So apparently, the rope's been damaged.
Yes, I've got... And it's gone.
Okay, so it wasn't rolled up properly for throwing.
No.
Damn.
Rogar is up.
Your rope is gonna get more damage because I'm gonna use firebolt.
You can use fireball.
Firebolt or
Bolt.
bolt? Good.
Not
Bolt.
bolt.
Oh, thank God.
I'll just fill the room. He can't duck that.
13
13.
does not hit.
No, it just flies right past him. He just sort of watches it.
I
Wow.
Good
rolled a
distraction.
5.
Good distraction. I like it. Gets advantage on the next roll.
He doesn't move out of the way?
No.
Advantage on the next one.
He goes.
Like,
He basically
the next
he
attack
puts his
is advantage on
sword
it, it's
down
protected by the part.
and basically charges down towards.
How many rerolls do we have?
You have 3
4.
left.
3.
3
Can I
rerolls.
use
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
You can use one.
I had
Or
never-
not. I think not.
Does anyone want me to reuse another?
No, you can't use another one anyway, so
So-
that's not the option.
So he charges down, going for the person in front.
Which is probably me.
Which is me, apparently.
No,
Who was at the front of the?
Yeah.
Who went up first?
Well, I was going
I walked forward.
Okay, so you walk forward.
Because I got a 5-15 sort of
Yeah.
thing. I went right up and went, "Bleh."
He goes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Correct.
so
Yeah.
he got to melee range.
As he swings, you can hear the arc of power of the sword and the lightning crackling everywhere.
Awesome.
But basically lights the whole place up with a brilliant white light
Mm-hmm.
as he hits armor class 17.
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
Just one question while he's doing that,
Yeah.
since I'm going to come off soon, but not right now. Does this sword look very similar to the dagger that he had?
Looks to be similar in lake.
Yes.
Certainly a lot more lightning coming off it at the moment.
It's an elf chopper.
Yeah.
He gets
No, because I...
well 3 6s.
Ouch.
So what?
So he does 20 points of damage to you, with 12 of that being lightning.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That's okay. I will use my bonus action to halve that with Uncanny Dodge.
Mhm.
As I...
Mm-hmm.
But your hair's sticking up everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
He has an afro.
Who's next?
And then he has the second swing.
Oh. Warrior special abilities.
Okay, so that was an 18.
Yep.
I still think fireball should have.
Okay, so that time he does 10 slashing and 5 electricity, lightning damage.
Alright then.
Are you okay?
Not really, but okay.
Okay,
We'll
so-
deal with that later.
Radio's up.
Okay, I will.
Well, actually, we
take-
both go for the same time.
I would be bloody.
Would
Well-
you like to go before or after?
Well, I was going to cast
So
Entangle,
I'm gonna
which
need to
might
back up and
actually
see.
help with it.
Well, I was going to say, I can take a shot at him at the moment anyway, and I still get my
Oh, that's
second
tough
attack.
for-
ranged anyway, so yeah.
He's tough and stupid.
So it doesn't really matter which order it goes in. So,
Yeah.
because Entangled won't actually give advantage, it just restrains him so he can't actually move to attack us, doesn't it?
That's pretty much right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. It's
So-
just being like, cool, here, stop moving.
Yes.
the food.
Fortunately, my healing light is a bonus action, so I can actually do something else as well.
That's a good hit.
Yep.
Check with Pathfinder 2 because you'll be critting every now and then. He's not very decent armor.
Aha! Take that!
10, 19, 23 points of damage.
Okay, you hit him and he just bursts.
Wow.
And sword just...
I hit him twice.
Yeah.
It took more effort than all the other things around here.
I like that you threw a net and I missed.
And then this
No,
sword
he was
just
very valuable to
embeds
the
into
situation.
The sword just sort of sticks into the stone.
So, just checking, and we got bits dripping off us now of...
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm soaked in. What is it? Like, it didn't bleed though.
No,
No, so it's
You're
dust.
soaked in dead flesh.
Just gloop.
Dead.
it's just hanging up. It's just grip.
It is
I'm
glue.
right up
It's
front.
got dust.
Oh. Ugh.
Cool.
What kind of sword did you draw?
Off
A
chopper, a glowing one that looks a bit
Longsword.
similar to your dagger.
Yeah.
longsword.
It's okay, you can have that one.
Do you guys want to like?
So
thumbs
not
up
one you
or-
can
No, I'm
use,
right.
it's a long
Yeah, I
sword.
don't use
No.
that.
With a short sword,
It's
you
going to
can-
make a big,
Yeah.
wide sort of What?
Yeah.
Your net has now caught parts of him. There is a foot caught in there.
I'm going to look around for this talking shield.
Okay.
In case that's
Is
a big bad, then we won't know about
what
it
happens?
sooner
No,
rather
no.
than
I immediately turn around. What happens to the?
Guys. Yeah.
Well,
Stop chasing us, I
They
say.
stop and go, shrug and just walk out.
Right. So he's not actually in control of all the magic puppeteering.
Yeah.
No, he was just telling them, and they were accepting it.
Well, up until you killed him, they were going to have an act to hit you from behind.
Well,
Yeah.
So as soon as he died, they just went.
are we going to have to?
free action as they start to walk away, saying, if you want to hang around, we might have work. You might be able to have some useful work if you wish, by people who aren't stupid.
Sure, we'll see how stupid you are. And they all go and sit over at the side.
Are we
Light up a roll.
going to tell Jadarin that we exploded his great uncle?
Probably. No reason to hide it.
Back to the Durries.
We can bring a foot.
But the part where we
Yeah, we can bring your foot back. Yeah.
undead
But as I
labour.
say, I'm more curious at the moment as to this talking shield, because if that was actually the power behind the phone,
Well, no, it became.
but they said we don't know. So
But one thing
looking around the room, what's in the
So
room?
in the room above, the room appears to of the cave has been arranged as a bedchamber.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
In it is a new sturdy wooden bed draped with animal skins, a new wooden chest, a new wooden chest of drawers, and a framed picture set on top of a new wooden table.
Okay. Picture is.
The picture
Hmm.
seems to be an oil painting of a dark-haired, noble young man, a fair-haired, delicate-looking young woman, and a dark-haired male child. The man is a spitting image of Lord Kazak, except that his expression is gallant and his skin is not grey. He wears a velvet doublet in a style which was popular 2 centuries ago. The woman is very beautiful, with long blonde hair and green eyes, but she has a slightly melancholy expression, and looks more like a debutante than a pioneer, and wears the elegant green gown of the same period. The boy looks exactly like Crackle, with dark hair and eyes. His expression is an idealized adult look of determination. He wears an outfit identical in style and colour to the one the man wears. The brass plaque affixed to the frame of the picture identifies the trio as Baron Alexander Corrin, Baroness Lillian Corrin, and the young Edgar Corrin.
Right.
So it actually looks like there's a possibility that
And-
Lillian actually went voluntarily.
Looking at the frame of the picture, does it appear to fit one of these shapes that was left a bit cleared up at the higher level in the castle?
Exactly.
About,
So-
about the same size, yeah.
Yep. So I'll also, looking at the new bed and drawers and things like that, I'll call out to the guys on the side. They're saying, I'm guessing your saw or your hammer?
I'm voice, he's bucket, and he's mop.
Yeah, bucket more.
Yeah.
Sword and hammer out the front, are they?
I don't think we have saw and hammer. I think we have shovel, pick, knife, stabby person, and we lost track of bed. He left before we got too many orders.
Fair enough. But
Okay.
yes,
So
so
we're sure he's hanging around here somewhere.
Do you have?
does
the
it look
pen?
like there's a talking shield around somewhere?
Okay, give
Or
me
a shield of any
perception.
sort? Perception? Yeah, natural 20.
Okay, there is a mirror attached to the back of the nightstand.
A mirror.
Yeah, a mirror.
I will
It
go
seems to be made out of a silvery disc.
There's your
I
shield.
will go and investigate the nightstand
Yes.
the
We'll
mirror?
check it well, it's almost definitely going to be magical.
and pull the nightstand out a little bit and have a look behind the mirror.
It does
Yeah,
look like
possibly
there are
flip it
straps
over.
there that can be used to put it on your arm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sweet. Useful.
So, you still feeling catty?
Okay, so as you say that, looking into the mirror,
Yeah.
so the mirror surface becomes cloudy and ceases to reflect. And then the face of a man, black-haired, with a short beard and mustache, intelligent eyes, creased with worry in the brow, and light green skin, seems to swim to the surface. The mirror-like sheen of the disc surface of the background returns, but the face seems to remain. In your head you hear a voice say, "Greetings, please don't be startled, I won't hurt you. In fact, I need your help.
Uh-huh.
Help to get free of this prison."
Right.
Are you?
My name is Redarin, and unless I am freed, I fear this world of yours may be destroyed.
Please
Are
explain.
you colleagues with Lord Kazak?
Or a,
No, he's
or a
a
victim. So you're a victim.
I have been trying to talk to him, but he doesn't want to talk sense.
He's kind of chunky now.
Then you have improved his condition.
Well, I haven't improved mine.
Were you always in this form?
Perfect cleaning spells.
He says, long ago, I travelled in a
We're
great
gonna go
ship
for a
that
wash.
sailed between the worlds. Something happened to the magic that kept the ship afloat, and it fell from the skies onto this world. The ship's magic would not work properly here, so we were stranded. The ship's captain had to put down a mutiny of those who wanted to use their powers to enslave the world's pink-skinned primitives. After sending out a message for help, the captain put all the remaining crew to sleep, so they would not grow old while awaiting rescue.
I come over and pay far more
Is
attention
he,
to this
well,
now.
I was going to say, he said he was talking in mind.
Yeah,
In my mind, or is he actually
Oh,
going
no.
to everyone's mind?
in your mind.
Only mine.
Okay.
Okay.
No, well, I
Go
don't,
for your
I don't
mouth,
know
it
that.
might come out.
Because
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
can only talk to someone looking
Yeah,
at
yeah,
you.
yeah, that's okay.
But obviously, I'm talking out loud when I'm taking the responses. So.
After sending
Yeah, I don't
the
know
captain
the
put all the remaining crew to sleep so they would not grow old while waiting rescue. Only one at a time would stay awake to keep watch over the others and protect the ship from intruders,
Is the
aided by
face
mechanical men.
is the face visually
Mechanical
like
man.
talking? Okay. Right.
Those armored knights were golem-like creatures who would obey the orders of the crew member on watch, help defend the ship, and make what repairs they could. They agreed that each crew member would stand watch for 2 years before waking his or her replacement. Rendarin slept for what he assumed were many years, only to awaken to treachery. Most of his fellow crew members had vanished, while the rest had been murdered by the man on watch. He had survived because of a spell of protection that the murderer didn't know about. The traitor had sold his services to an alien wizard, to one of the group of pigskin people from a place they called Blackmore. He had let those men plunder the ship, not understanding that this would remove the protective wards that prevented the ship from exploding. He had managed to regain control of the metal men and use them to defeat the traitor and drive away the thieves, but he was unable to stop the explosion. He doesn't know what happened after that, but he assumes that the explosion destroyed the ship. He knows he slept a long, long time after the explosion and finally woke up, finding himself here in Lord Kazak's treasury. Kazak would never talk to him and ignored everything he said. He learnt your language talking to a small creature called Crackle. He added it was easier to learn than he would have expected. And Crackle had described this mirror that he's in, and he says it seems to be a larger version of the object he used to communicate on his ship with.
Right.
But he does not know how he became trapped within it.
Ah.
You suggested that the world was in danger?
Well, the mirror shield, the thing that holds him, is leaking dangerous energy. He believes that this excess energy is what created the lightning zombies.
Yeah.
He said the shield is probably responsible for any other strange lightning-based creatures around the area. I think the energy could be quite dangerous to the health of living people exposed to it. And he wants to get out so he can cast the proper spells to stop the energy from escaping. He says more importantly, he can still sense parts of his ship active on this world. And that they are radiating similar energy. And somehow it is combined with other forms of energy native to this world, which in itself could be quite dangerous. And what he has been able to tell is that the one other part of his ship is actually draining the life force from the planet.
Oh.
And that it's starting to accelerate.
And
So we have a time zone.
So,
Do you have a map of where the ship
well,
parts
first
are?
of all,
He does not
No,
know
this
how-
is
seven
all
on
coming
insight.
together.
Yeah.
With my massive 2. I've got no reason to think that he's lying. Like, he certainly sounds like he's telling the truth to me.
Yes.
He does sound like he's telling the truth to you.
Okay. How can we be of assistance, or how can I be of assistance, probably because there's no one else involved with it, in getting you out of the shield?
Well, the only way I can be freed is if someone willingly trades places with me. It should only be a short
How do you
time
point
if
to
you
me?
can find
You love
someone
an
else
adventure.
to. If you cannot find someone within 3 days of reaching civilization, he will willingly change places back with you.
And I'm still happy to accept that's the truth, according to what you say.
Drazzle?
No, we need
no,
drugs.
get one of these zombies to do it.
So,
Yeah.
well,
If
okay,
they're- if
I
they
will
work.
then basically realise that no one else has been involved in this conversation or heard any of this stuff, so I'll turn around and realise what are you guys
Later.
doing, and then realise how
we
it was all in my head.
puzzled. We look puzzled.
I
Anyone want
will.
to trip through a mirror?
And a sequel happened in a moment for you.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Amir.
The
So he sort of blinks and then you turn to them having had that whole conversation.
Oh,
okay.
Some sort of weird apparition kind of illusion thing.
So I'll explain the fact that yes,
There is a
apparently,
picture of roughly what he looks like.
That's cool.
which you did see in the
Okay.
picture, you saw in the mirror.
That's not green.
I know, because it's not coloured.
The
it is if you wear green glasses.
so yes, I'll basically relay what he
Wearing
had
the
to
right
you.
lenses.
Yeah, that's,
I'll mention Blackmore,
Okay.
which some historical buffs might know about.
From an elven perspective, anyone who knows about Blackmore should be eliminated
So,
by the law of your god.
you know
Um,
anything about Blackmore? Just checking.
the
That is all they say about Blackmore. Eliminate anyone who knows about Blackmore.
okay.
Sorry, Prairie.
And then
It's like
okay,
Fight Club. No one talks about Fight Club. Blackmore. No one talks about Blackmore.
I tell people.
I am willing to
People
accept
break the
the.
Fight Club rule.
I'm willing to actually accept the rule,
Of course
the
I do.
position
All
of
the time they made a
getting
movie.
allowing to go with it. I'm willing to go into the shield.
Hang on, there's just been something that's come up. Apparently, if we release this guy, you've got to kill him.
Yeah.
Do you reveal his
Yeah, but
information?
we don't
I
know
do.
that-
It's more of a guideline.
Elven-
This is kind of like, wait, what? Skull
This
and
is-
Bones?
This
Yeah,
is
but you're telling us about Blackmore, meaning
Well-
that we all have to die.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty much, if you tell them about Blackmore, you're supposed to kill them.
So would you?
so.
Or would you be like,
No, the only information that I can relate about Blackmore is that according to the laws of our gods, the elven gods, anyone who knows about Blackmore must be eliminated.
I put my
Oh.
fingers in my ears.
Yeah. So yes, I
Say
can't
no
talk
more.
about it.
Please. Say no.
I mean, well, so certainly when Parody was given the description, he didn't focus on Blackmore. It was a name that got mentioned because obviously he didn't know
Yes,
anything
This sounds
about
a bit.
So
This sounds a
okay.
bit. This sounds a bit Star Trek Voyager, the Omega
Yeah.
particles.
So from
Yeah.
from your character's knowledge of what you have learned from the elves is that there were two great civilizations ruled by people who were closely aligned with fire.
Yeah.
Blackmore, which got wiped out. Nithia, which was wiped out by the gods.
Yep.
They're the two greatest fire. They're the two greatest civilizations ever recorded, and there's not a hint of them left in the world.
Yep. So what I relate to them. Remember the stuff we found about Nithia in that when we were in the pyramid? Oh, you weren't there then, but the others did.
Yeah.
You met us after that.
Is this more stuff? Do I just put my fingers
This
in my ears?
No, not for this. Knowing about Nithia doesn't matter so much.
But apparently, you got.
Blackmore's
you got.
worse. The relationship with Blackmore is worse.
Do you have like a? Is this like some sort of secret elf out for murdering people? Blackmore stab.
No.
Well,
Here,
Well,
read
no.
this. It's a history of Blackmore.
he knows about Blackmore.
Knowing
He knows about Blackmore.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no, it's,
I'm gonna
an
kill him
anti,
later.
it's an anti-elf thing. It
No,
seems.
knowing the name is not a death sentence. Knowing anything about the place is. The Nithians, as
Can we
people,
scratch
no
Blackmore
longer
on
exist.
your on your
Their
your
culture is
right
gone.
dagger?
There are some remnants of their people. We found a lot of information in that pyramid.
And below it.
The yes,
Well
and
below
the yes, the what happened to Blackmore was like that, but far more so. There is nothing left, and the reason is
So,
ask the Elven gods.
so what you're saying is this all happened a very long time ago and unlikely to relate to the end of the world now.
That's what I'm thinking.
For the Blackmore side, yes, but if what you said he said is correct about parts of his vessel.
Well, why don't,
being
why don't-
dangerous,
well, why don't you talk to the ship?
we won't need to do anything about Blackmore to do that. We'll just I think I have to go and do some praying and ask some questions.
I think the outcome is we're not going
Have
to
you
kill
ever
her.
considered
Okay,
the
are
fact
you ready
that
to
your people is
will you
kind
switch
of
places?
xenophobic?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you switch places?
Health
Okay,
care.
so
From what
there's
I know
a
about
flash,
Lithium, there was
and
actually good reason for it.
you see Redarin in the flesh is a man of average height
Reason. Not
who looks like he
good
just in
reason.
the mirror. He wears a smudged and oil-encrusted garment.
So where's this?
This is him in the mirror.
Darling's appeared. No, he's appeared.
It looks like a one-piece combination of trousers and long-sleeve shirt. He wears
It's a
black boots
jumpsuit.
and black
This
socks.
is Star Trek.
And his
Yeah.
skin is light, pleasant
NESA.
green in colour. He sways on his feet a little, smiles, and checks to see if he's real attention and says, "Thank you, friends," he begins. "You'll see that I am true to my word." And then
Hang
he
on,
looks
you went in the thing?
startled
Oh,
and falls over,
Okay.
collapsing.
I double tapped to me yet, but I looked in the
Okay.
mirror and I mentally said or said to him, yes, I was happy to go.
And he's suddenly surrounded by a bright, radiant golden light. So everyone needs to make a
This was a
save.
bad idea.
Oh, listen.
With disadvantage.
I like
should
that
not
you didn't
disadvantage.
discuss whether or not you were going to go into the thing with us. You're just like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I was looking at the fact that he
Except
had.
for Jeremy,
He
who,
talked about end of the world.
He's just looking on.
He talked about end of the world.
Yes.
I was going to do
Seven.
that.
I rolled a 1.
You roll one.
7.
Yes.
I got 23, so I'm okay.
So you're saying I didn't
Disadvantage with 23. Wow.
Jesus.
You're saying I didn't get to roll?
Disadvantage.
You need to roll because you're looking at it through a mirror.
Thanks, dude.
You're inside it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. 13.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
7?
I was just going to do this to the mirror.
So can I keep my 23?
So all of you are there, sort of stunned. One of you is sort of can't actually see anything. Your sight is still on.
Great.
And so those of you who didn't roll a 1 see him lying helplessly in agony on the ground for a minute or two. And he seems to regain control of his arms and legs and stays to his feet. He's grown at about a foot, shredding his jumpsuit and bursting his boots. He's still surrounded by that wonderful glowing glow and looks confused. But something's happened, he says dully, and then vanishes, taking the mirror with him and your friend trapped within it.
Lol.
That's the answer. So yes, so now you know that human vision actually was helpful.
What's that?
What was
The human vision from earlier on actually was helpful, just that you got cut short.
Yes. Because he was talking about a city in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, full of metal.
Yep.
Of course, the description that Penedy probably talked about that there's probably some blurred translation occurring in what was happening there.
Well, I was probably like, well, that's interesting. I had a similar sort of I had a vision about this kind of thing. And he's just gone, whoop.
That was it.
Yoink. We're left going,
And it takes about 10 minutes for Rogar to actually get on site back.
That's good.
You're still seeing spots for the next hour.
But you get it back.
That's
Yes.
not too bad.
You
Well, I'm
do
not
have this
permanently
blinding
blinded.
headache. So imagine you having a hangover that doesn't seem to go away until you have a long rest.
Yeah, I've had that.
Well, you've probably got time for a long rest now.
But that would be a good point to stop.
Yes.
So Jeremy's played this storyline about 3 times now, so we actually got to that point.
I was going to say yes. I've never actually seen that bit of it.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
So he always came in after this.
Guys.
Right.
rescuing someone from the mirror.
And you also missed the session when the other group started that you joined before, and you missed the entire story part.
Yeah.
He came back after that part. So he played the multiple times. It was funny.
Yeah.
Well,
So back to talk to Sparkle to try and find some lead on where to crackle. Lead on where to go. Sparkle, crackle, thingy, what name?